We gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep that same energy, man. Shout out to everybody in the panel. Thanks for joining me. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I am nothing. And look, man, let me add everybody to the panel. Anybody that want to get on here, cook with the landlord, give me your thoughts, opinions, anything you want to say, feel free to click the link. You can get on. Shout out to my brother from another mother, the one and only Park Street 10. What's up, my brother? What's up, Park? And then we got my brother Round 105 on here, man.
What
And
up,
my
Lou?
brothers, what's up, 105?
I've
What's
been
good,
good. How
bro?
about you?
Good, my brother, man. We got a lot to discuss today, man. The first off, I'd like to say that Canelo Alvarez is having a massive. He's going to go under. Let me say it again. Canelo's going to undergo a massive elbow surgery. That is correct. He's going to undergo a massive elbow surgery. He will be back later in the year. Anywhere from August to September is when Canelo Alvarez is going to be set to come back after that massive surgery on his elbow. This is all according to Mike Coppinger. And when he comes back, he's going to fight in Riyadh. He's going to fight in Saudi. So he's going to be overseas for his next fight. And he's not coming back until the later part of the year. So he will not be fighting in February or May or anything
Oh,
like that.
wow. Well, that's good, I guess. I guess he can come back fresher and have some time off.
Yeah. So what do you think about that, Park?
I think it's well needed. I didn't know he was injured. What arm is the elbow one? Is it the left one or the right one?
They didn't disclose which one it was. That's not been disclosed. The only thing that we know is that Canelo has a massive injury to his elbow. He was dealing with this injury in the Terrence Crawford fight. Obviously, no excuses. But yes, he was dealing with this in the fight. And it's going to be a massive surgery because he's going to need plenty of time to recover after it. So all of his plans at the beginning of the year are thrown out the window, and he's going to be coming back in the second or third quarter. And so, and if it is a rematch with Terrence Crawford, it lines up because you remember Terrence Crawford really mostly only fights once a year. And if they get it on again, it'll be towards the latter part of the year, so likely September. The only difference in this, if he does rematch Terrence Crawford, it's going to be in Saudi. It's not going to be here in the United States.
Yeah. Well, that would make
That makes
sense even
sense.
more if it's on his left hand. If it's his left elbow, then that could be a reason why he wasn't throwing the jab. As much as I thought he would, because I thought that the jab would be one of Canelo's biggest weapons against Crawford. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, he definitely needs the rest. And he definitely, I mean, for out of all of that shit, bro, he need a new trainer. Like that's what I need to see him do. The same way, when he was training for this Terrence Crawford fight, and he brought Boots in. That
But
right
with
there is
who,
what I need
though?
to see with his trainer. I need to
What's
see
it?
him bring in another trainer or bring in a group of trainers and say, listen, Reynoso is going to be plan A, but I need y'all to come up with plan, B, C, D, E, F, G. And
Uh,
so
uh,
yeah, that's what I would like to see.
105 is challenging you on that Park Street. Go
no,
ahead, 105.
what I was gonna say is I don't think he needs a new trainer. I think what he should do, Reynoso, is partner up with a trainer and kind of figure out a
You
strategy
literally
that.
just said the same thing I just said.
No. What I'm saying,
You,
no,
you're
he doesn't
body
disagreeing
need a
with
bag.
trainer.
me, but I
That's a
literally
body
just
bag.
said that.
You said he needs
That's
a
a
new
body
trainer
bag,
though,
Park.
like a new to
Yeah,
go in his corner.
he either needs a new trainer or a team of trainers with
Oh, there you go.
Reynoso being the head. Like I said, Reynoso is the one that he
Okay,
did all the
okay.
work with. So of course he will come up with plan A, right? But if that
Yep.
fails, then he needs a group of people to come up with plan B, C, D, E, F, G. And it's no different than Terrence Crawford. The reason why nobody is giving Terrence Crawford's team the credit. He has 5 coaches. Bomac is just the primary coach. Nobody is
That is
giving his
true.
other coaches no respect or nothing. They all come together as a collective and as a conglomerate to game plan for anybody and anything. And you can't be beaten when you have the skills that Crawford has physically and mentally, and the IQ. And on top of that, he got a whole team of dudes who specialize in the science of boxing. That is a complete win. That's a dub. That is an S+ situation that they got going on right there.
Yeah,
and that's what Canelo needs. He needs motherfuckers that's gonna call his card and pull his shit. The one thing I like about Canelo is he's direct and he's straightforward, and a lot of dudes be fearing him and don't have the balls to say no. That's not what we're doing. He need to have dudes that are objective, that's gonna call him on his shit and say, listen, that shit that you was doing before not gonna work. And that's that.
Yep.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, we obviously knows that no matter, look, if Canelo's going to fight anybody with a significant set of skills, he can't come back like he did.
Nope, he can't fight with fucking. I didn't even know he was fucking injured. I was like, you can't go into a fight with Terrence Crawford being injured, and on top of that, lacking the footwork. Like, I mean, it was bro. You can't do that. He did that shit with Bivol. He did that shit with Bivol. You going up in weight, and you about to fight this nigga with a broken fucking wrist. What are you smoking?
So does that change the whole dynamic of the fight? I mean, I'm not making an excuse.
There ain't no excuses. That just makes Canelo more of a warrior, in my personal opinion, because any pussy can call out a fight and say, I'm injured. And then on top of that, what makes it even better is he didn't even say nothing about the injury. He didn't. And that's another thing that I respect about Canelo, because Canelo could have been blunt and honest. He could have been like, yo, I was in there puzzled. I was looking for my corner. My corner ain't had no shit, so I was just in there juggling. I didn't know what the fuck to do. He could have said that, but he said, you know what? I'm going to take all of the blame. I'm not going to shift no blame to nobody else, not my coach, not none of that. It was all me. I couldn't figure him out. I couldn't do this. Whatever he said, he took all of the blame for that. And on top of that, didn't even say nothing about the fucking injury. That's gangster. That's gangster. We got to find out from reporters and shit instead of the horses. That's gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not giving no excuses or nothing, but that just makes me respect Canelo more.
Yeah, facts.
Welcome to the panel, Ashy Knuckles. What's up, my brother?
What's good, man?
How you feeling?
Y'all on here trying to get that little bitch a pass again? Y'all still coming on here capping?
Oh God, here we go.
All right, hold on. Who gave him a pass?
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 Wait your turn.
Who gave him a pass?
If it don't apply, let it fly, nigga. If it stick, then eat a dick. So from that point on, is wherever you want to take it in that conversation.
I'm not you, Ashley. I don't eat dicks.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give Ashley a second to get his speech off. Go ahead,
like
Ashley.
I was saying,
talk your shit, Ashley.
He got wipe his mouth off.
Y'all coming on here, he just need a couple of listen, the bottom line is you never could teach your old dog new tricks. Every time Canelo fucking lose, it's an excuse. First, he too young when he lose against Mayweather. Then his hand, he needed surgery on his hand when he lost the Bivol, which was only a callus, not no fucking broke wrist and none of that bullshit. Now he need massive, he need massive elbow surgery. Was it massive when he was swinging them punches? Was it massive? Did he need massive surgery when he was sitting on that stage talking about what was Bud's resume? Where was all that? None of that.
He doesn't say that.
None of that. No elbow.
All of those were facts.
None of that crazy shit. Soon as Canelo lose, here come the fucking excuses every time. Every loss.
What excuse? He didn't say anything.
What the fuck is you talking about?
If you shut up and listen, every excuse, every
ain't
time
no fucking excuses.
Listen, man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
See, that's why I just said your feet with my. Didn't I just say if it don't apply, let it fly? Did I say you had excuses for him?
Okay, that's so if it don't, why the fuck are you even saying it?
For those people that's out there that's trying to agree with, he was hurt, he needed his elbow surgery. That's why he lost. Nah, so like I just said, if it don't apply, let it fly. So anyway, like I was saying, Nuke, before I was rudely interrupted, the bottom line is this, man. You can get all the trainers you want in the world, man. Ain't nothing going to change about Canelo. Everybody, he need a black trainer. Nah, he don't need no black trainer. Stick your ass with Eddie and either tighten up or fucking retire. That's just what it all boils down to. It's over, people. It's over. Y'all had your run out of Canelo, man. The well is dry, man. There's no more milk in the motherfucking city. It's over. It's time to move on. Who you want, Bam Rodriguez or David Benavidez? Which one, man? Bring your ass home or stay the fuck out. That's just what it is right now. Yeah, quiet. Crickets in here. Real quiet up in this motherfucker.
Well,
When I used to
I
come in
don't
here
know what the
before,
point you're
there
trying to
used to be
say,
so much
dude.
pushback, man. There used to be so much, Ashley,
listen,
you're dumb. You don't know what you're
Actually,
talking about. You're stupid.
I have no
You
idea
don't
what
need
you're
to
talking
talk
about.
about
Actually,
me.
Benavidez was hurt,
Nobody up
when
here
Benavidez
gave
so-called
him
had
no
no
his
one's giving
stitches,
the excuse to
when
Start
Canelo,
it
you
off like when
dummy.
clown that you
Benavidez
are.
said his hands was
You don't
hurt and he
understand.
had his stitches. Oh, Benavidez is a punk. Oh, he had to go the distance with Gavostic. Man, shut the fuck up. Take your L, eat your crow soup, and shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Nick. You can move on to the next person.
Oh, wait 1 second, real quick, Ashley. I do got one question for you, Ashley, because I never got to ask you this. Is Canelo still the face of boxing?
Yeah, because Canelo always, I mean, as long as his fan base don't fall off, he's always going to be the face of boxing because he's gonna outsell basically everybody out there as far as when it comes to pay-per-views or which they're not doing anymore. But when it comes to ticket prices, yeah, Canelo's always going to be the face of boxing until he retires or somebody
People
take
are
that
still
man.
pissed off at Canelo, dude. They're still asking him to fight Benavidez, even though he's pretty much fell off the map for the time being.
Nah,
So, yeah.
that's still that right there could be a passing of the torch, man. And people don't want to take it as what it is, man. You need to pass that torch and let the next Mexican run the situation for him while he go right off in the sunset.
He ain't Mexican.
He ain't Mexican, dude. I don't know
Well,
why you keep
listen,
saying
man.
that.
Listen, man. My daddy is black. If he fucked my
Bro,
mom and
bro,
she was
stop
white, what's
passing
that?
him the torch,
Am
bro.
I a
Calm
white baby or
down.
am I a
He
That
black
can't
means
pick it
that
up.
means
baby?
that
Let me
you're
know.
half
He
white,
can't
half
pick it up.
black. You're not black, you
Okay, but
fucking
what am I going
retard.
to be considered? What am I going to be
You're half
considered more?
white, you're half
Listen,
black.
man. Just
If
answer
your
this
mom is
question.
white and your dad is black, you
Answer
are
this
half white,
question.
half black. You are
Answer
not
this
black.
question. Answer
You
this
fucking
question then.
retard. Shut up.
Okay, I'm a retard, but answer this question. What am I
Hey,
going to be
come on,
considered
bro.
more in
Stop saying
society, white
baby,
or black?
bro. That
It
doesn't
doesn't
fucking
fucking
make
matter what
No,
sense.
society
just
considers
answer
you.
the
You're half
question, man.
white,
Can you just
half
answer
black,
the
you
question?
fucking
Can
retard.
you answer the question?
I
Am I
just
going to be
did. You're
considered?
half white, half
No, you
black.
didn't. No, I said in society, what am I
It
going to be? I
don't
know
matter
what
what
I
the fuck
am.
society
Listen,
matters. You're
man.
half white,
Listen,
half black.
listen,
What are we
idiot.
talking about? You're
I'm trying to
asking
explain to
So,
you.
dumbass fucking
I'm trying to
questions, bro.
explain to you,
to
You're
elementary
answer
asking
the
brain.
dumbass
question,
I'm
questions,
dude.
trying to
bro.
explain to you,
You're
elementary
half
Hold
white,
on.
brain,
half
man.
black, bro.
Let me
Nobody
answer.
gives a fuck. Move on.
I know you don't because you're an idiot. We all know that.
Let me
But like I
answer.
said, just answer
Listen,
this
Ashley,
question,
you
man.
already know what type of time I'm
We
on. You
all know
already
I'm
ducked
mixed.
me, bro.
Listen, man, we
So you
all know
already
I'm
know what type
mixed.
of time I'm on. You
What?
already
Come
ducked
on,
the smoke.
listen, man. So you tough now? You gonna beat me up now? You bad now?
Nigga, you already ducked. What did you talk about? You already know what type of time I'm on with you. Use a straight pussy.
What type
Use a straight
of
pussy.
type? What you a killer now? You a killer? Don't push
Fuck
you.
is you talk?
That's
I'm
what it
keeping the
is,
same energy I always had with you.
bro.
Fuck you,
All right, let me
pussy.
say
This is what
something
it
real
is,
quick.
bro.
Wait,
This
You's
is
a
what the
let me
bottom
pussy.
line.
You
This
inside
is
of it.
what the
Y'all niggas
bottom
is
line is,
pussy.
young man.
Fuck
You're
is
a
you talking
pussy.
about?
You're a pussy. You can't do nothing to me if you wanted to.
Hey,
Yeah,
If you
cause you
wanted
a
to.
pussy.
So
You
just
ain't trying to link.
relax, man.
You
I
ain't trying
understand
to
you. I
link, bro.
understand. Listen, man. I know
Come
your
on, bro.
period
I
is on.
was willing
I
to
know
pay you
your
to pull up.
hey,
period
Nigga,
is
what is
panel.
you
on.
talking about?
I know your feelings is
What is you
hurt because
talking
Canelo
about?
Hey,
lost.
panel.
I understand. I
What is you
understand you
talking about,
coming on
nigga?
here. I understand
What
you
is you
coming on
talking
here
about? Don't try
directly
to
as if
blame
you
that
too
on
strong.
Canelo. Don't try to
Listen,
blame
man.
that on Canelo.
Bro, listen.
Don't try to
I
blame that
know
on Canelo. You've been a pussy
it
before
hurt
this
your
fight.
feelings.
What are you
Listen, man.
talking about?
I
You
know
was
it
a
hurt your
pussy before
feelings.
this fight. What are you talking about?
I'm explaining to you what I'm talking about. I know it hurt your feelings that I come on here and gloat, because that's why your panties in a bunch right now. You mad because I'm talking shit. You're
You
not
should be
mad because
focusing on Benavidez, bro.
Nobody
I said
Canelo's
fuck
come
doing
on
you.
now,
You're
well.
a
Listen,
bro.
man,
Come
you're
fucking
on
not
now,
dumbass.
mad.
man.
Listen, man, you're
You're
not
not
mad because I
talking.
said
You
Come
ain't
on.
say
you're
nothing that was
not
facts the
mad.
whole time you've been on here.
Okay,
You
listen, man.
ain't said nothing.
If that's what your feeble mind, if that's what your
What the
feeble
fuck is
brain
you
thinks,
talking
then
about?
that's cool.
You's
But
a
but
weirdo,
just
bro.
understand. Okay,
You's
I
a
could be a
weirdo.
weirdo, but to understand
You's a
this,
weirdo.
your man got his weirdo ass whooped
So
with that hurt
what? He
elbow.
lost. So the fuck
Okay,
what?
well
You
then
That's
make it seem
boxing,
like
take
he
bro.
your
didn't
That's
have
L.
two
Listen,
prior
boxing.
losses.
take your
You
L.
win
That's
and you
boxing.
lose. It doesn't fucking matter.
Listen, man. Obviously, what I
You
said.
came in here talking reckless about the
Listen,
niggas on
man.
the panel, talking about we giving
Obviously,
him
what I
excuses,
said.
and ain't nobody gave him no fucking excuse. The
See,
fuck is
that's
you
why.
talking
Listen,
about?
man,
Hey,
and
Noose,
I'm
hey,
explaining to
Noose,
you.
what I've been smoking on
Yeah.
since that fight?
Y'all know,
The
y'all know that.
the
Don't
only
don't
thing
y'all
Park
notice he's just
Street.
like a female. He been over talking me the whole time
What?
I've been on here.
Hold on,
Man,
Just
shut
like
your
a
one
bitch
female.
second,
ass up.
one
You's a
second.
whole ass
The
Man,
nigga.
only
shut your bitch ass
the
You's
up.
only
a
thing
hoe.
You the one
the
type
only
right now.
thing Park Street has been talking about since the fight is that basically, and he didn't make no excuses for Canelo. The only thing Park Street's been talking about, he needs
I
another
told him,
trainer.
I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. He the one,
Man,
he was the
fuck that
first one
bullshit.
jumped in. He was the first one to jump in and start running his mouth. So obviously,
The first
he
thing
must
you
have felt
said
some
was
kind
you
of
was
way.
giving him excuses. Shut the fuck up.
Obviously, he must have felt some kind of way because before I even say anything, I say if it don't apply, let it fly. If it stick, then eat a dick.
Then go
So
put his comment somewhere else. We ain't got
obviously
giving
he
him
went to eat a dick
excuses.
roll. Obviously, he went to eat a dick roll because I
Hold on
said
one
if it don't
second,
apply,
Ashley.
let it fly.
Preem got a question for you real quick, Ashley. You got a question
Why
for
aren't
him.
you
Go
wearing your
ahead.
helmet?
Go ahead, Preem.
Listen, man, for the same listen, I didn't bring my helmet for the same reason why Money Brown didn't roll up here in his chair and pay me my money. That's why. For that reason right there.
Hold on,
What
Preem got a
do I give
question
a
for you,
fuck?
Ashley.
When
Go ahead,
Lieutenant
Preem.
Dan, listen, man, when Lieutenant Dan didn't roll up to the camera, when Lieutenant Dan didn't roll up here to the camera and bring my money, that's why I didn't bring my helmet. So that answers all your questions. Next question.
Ashley,
Go ahead. Next
Ashley,
question.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I heard you say something.
I'm
That's
waiting.
why I got on the camera.
I'm waiting.
How come Canelo
All right, hey, Nuke, let me
can't?
tell you something, Nuke.
Because you said he can't. You think he should? You said how come he can't get a black trainer? Why he can't get a black trainer? What's going on? He can't get a black
I
trainer.
mean, he could get one, but it's nothing going. How much is going to change? How much is going to? Where he going to turn to Sugar Ray Leonard in the next fight? That's what's going to happen. He gonna start. He gonna start
Sugar Ray
sticking and
Leonard,
moving. He gonna
learn your
start sticking and
things.
moving. He gonna have that black footwork. That's what's gonna happen.
Listen, I got no excuses for the man. He
No, you
lost. That's
asked me a
it.
question,
You
so I
know,
gave you an answer. I'm
flowers,
asking you a
flowers
question.
to
No.
God.
I'm
Flowers
asking
to
you a
God.
question now.
And the
I said,
reason, and listen, and the
can
reason
you
I
answer
say
the
that is
question,
because
man?
he can learn something new. He'll learn
What he
something
gonna
new.
learn?
That's it. How you like
What is he
that?
gonna learn? What
He
is
can
he
learn
gonna
how
learn?
to move his feet.
What is he gonna learn?
Learn how to move his feet. Use
Tell your
gas
audience?
more.
Can you tell the audience what's he gonna learn from the black trainer? Can you explain that?
He can learn a lot. He can slip it. He can slip and jab. He can like slip. He can also move his feet
So
better. He can learn how to move his feet better.
Canelo wasn't slipping and jabbing early in his career. Canelo wasn't slipping and jabbing
Listen,
early in his
bro.
career. All of a
Listen,
sudden now
listen.
he gonna
Everybody,
need the black
listen.
training to bring that out
Oh
of
my
him now.
God, man. Let me ask you something, bro. Let me ask you something, bro. When you want to learn something, they give you training for that? Now, let's say you was in the cable company. I'm gonna start with you. You started off as a cable guy, then all of a sudden you want to go and be a supervisor. You got training for that. They ain't just put you up there like that. You got training for that. And then you learned the training, and then you became that supervisor, right? And then you
Over
became to
years,
own your
right?
own shit, right?
In over
Right.
years,
But
right?
listen,
Hold up.
okay, it's okay.
No, we
Okay,
got to
he
go
got like
step
five
for
more
step.
years in him. He got like
Listen, man,
four more years in him.
we going step by step, right? So let's go by step. We gonna go step for step with this. You said
Step by step. Go ahead.
listen, you said you have to learn to become a supervisor, right? Which means it's gonna take time. So and you're right on that. So the question I'm asking you is, what is he gonna learn from this black fighter for his next fight? Right when he's out after this elbow injury, that's gonna bring him over the top to beat a Bud or anybody in Bud's class.
Move
Go ahead.
his feet.
Let us know.
Move
What is he
it.
gonna
Listen. Move his feet more. Move his feet more and more jabs.
So he gonna turn.
And
So
he'll
he
be
gonna
okay.
start.
Not
Hold up.
only
So
that, it's
hold up. So he
IQ.
gonna start.
IQ is what
Hold up.
Canelo's
So he
going to
gonna
learn
start chasing
emotionally
chickens now.
from a new
He gonna
coach.
start chasing chickens
Oh,
down. Turn the rocket.
listen,
He
this
gonna
ain't
start
Rocky
chasing
movie.
chickens
This
down.
ain't a Rocky movie. This is not a Rocky movie. This is real life. He can learn how to move his feet much better, enough better than what he did now. He can learn a little bit more better and learn how to throw more jabs, and everything else will fall in place, man. That's
Why
it.
do I'm
A
saying though?
jab
Why? Listen,
dictates the
man.
fight.
Listen, man. Why do he
There's
want a
no
black
why.
trainer?
I asked
Hold up.
your
Hold up.
question, you
Listen,
answered
man.
it, and then I answered
Hold
yours.
up, though.
Now you're gonna answer the
Hey,
question.
Brandon, it
Listen,
sounds
man.
like you was an
I thought
answer
the
with
black
no
style.
business.
I thought the black style
Well,
was
no,
Tom and Jerry, man. Hold up, man.
I'm in the gym right now. B. I was in the store and I had to step out.
But Preem, I thought the black style was Tom and
Uh-huh.
Jerry. I thought the black style was Tom and Jerry. Last time I heard the black style was Tom and Jerry. Ain't that right? Ain't that what everybody was saying?
Anybody who learns
Y'all
from
don't
Canelo
want
and
to
his
teach
dad,
Canelo Tom and Jerry now,
we
do
will go
y'all?
in the
Come
same
on, man. Y'all don't
direction.
want to teach
I
Canelo
don't
Tom and
remember
Jerry.
nobody saying no stupid shit like
Tom
that.
and
Listen,
Jerry.
whoever said
I ain't
that,
never heard nobody say that.
whoever said that's a bozo. So
Yeah, that's
that's not
your boy Turkey.
Your
the thing
boy
for that.
Turkey, the $1 billion man was saying that. Wasn't it? Ain't that what it was? We need a
Listen,
small
bro.
ring.
Listen, bro. Listen, your man just got to learn how to move his feet more and throw more jabs. That's
Listen,
it.
message.
That's all he got to do. That's all
Canelo,
he
man,
got
you
to do.
For
can't
That's
the
it.
win,
time
man.
being, hold
That's
on. For
lazy.
the
You
time
can't win.
being,
Listen, man,
Canelo's
you
out.
can't win. This
So
is what the bottom line is,
he
man.
lost.
Listen, man, either Canelo gonna keep fighting, or he just gonna go ahead and take these, these money fights. That's what he need to do. Go ahead, take the money fights.
Listen,
You
I'm
know,
about Canelo. I want to know what Bud is gonna
it's
do
no
next.
more Darren Till
That's what I
break,
want to
man.
know.
Those years is
Bud
over,
ain't gonna fight
man.
anyone at
Now that
168.
Those
He
he's a
years
already
is
said
man,
it.
over, man.
now that
He's
he's a
doubling down
man,
and waiting
what is he
for
gonna do
David.
next?
He came
Yeah,
close. He's
Going back
Canelo's
to
the man. I mean,
160.
listen. Yeah, maybe I don't think so. Though he's right now. It's like he don't know what he's gonna do yet. So we don't know if he's
He's
gonna
not.
drop the belt
Look,
or
on
if he's
an
gonna
interview, he
defend the
already
belt
said,
or he's gonna go up. We don't know. We don't know. Crawford got
no,
a lot of
I doubt
options.
it. I
Got a
doubt
lot of
it.
options.
No,
Or
Preem,
he
I
could get
doubt it.
arrested with handcuffs on him. He's a lot of options.
Preem, I doubt he's gonna go up or stay. He already said it. The only reason why he fought Canelo was because he was wide, but he wasn't a big fighter. He was around the same dimensions as him. He's not gonna fight a Bivol, and he's definitely not gonna fight a Benavidez. They're too
Because he's a
huge. He
weight bully.
loses.
Well, you know what?
He already lost, and
Listen,
let me tell you, he already lost. He loses height, reach, and weight. He's not
He
gonna
can't
fucking
fight
do it.
David. David ain't coming down to
oh
168, bro.
He's not gonna be able to fight them.
no, no, they already talking about that, but I don't think he's gonna go down to
He's going
168.
back down to
That's just too
160,
much.
and he's probably gonna fight
Nah,
Janibek,
bro.
try to
He's
claim a
gonna what?
six.
He can't make 168. Him eating a bowl of
Well,
arrogant
Janabek is
breakfast every
calling him out,
morning
so
to make the
let's see
weight isn't
what
gonna
happens
do it.
now. Right now,
And
Canelo just need to find his way back in the ring again. And right now, Bud is on top. We need to talk about Bud and see what's his next step. What's he gonna do now that he
I
he
give
beat the
Janet
top
Beck
dog at
credit because ain't too
168.
many dudes calling Bud out.
yeah, you got Janibek calling him out. You got
What?
I think
Wait. First off, Park. Hold on, Park Street. Janibek was calling out Bud before the fight, before he even linked up with Canelo. Janibek was trying
Exactly.
to get smoking. So
Yeah,
that's
that's what
why
I
me
mean.
and you respect Janibek like that.
Facts. Ain't no other
So
dudes, ain't no
Janabek
other
already
dudes,
took
and
the
no other
floor.
weight classes calling out Bud.
I mean, Janabek can do it at 168.
And that's what I'm saying because Janet Beck already know. Like fighters know. Fighters know. Janet Beck for real, if you really look at the data, Janet Beck was scouting fucking Crawford when he was still at 147.
yep.
And it's because he knew that he was a
Yup.
weight bully. He knew that he was a weight bully. Them fighters know who really fight at their weight and who don't.
Yep. I mean,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
he's he's not going up to. He's not. I don't. I think he's gonna vacate those belts and go back down, and then just
And I
try
think Bud
to.
can do it. I think Bud can do it.
I think
Yeah,
Bud
he
is gonna
can.
fight another
I think Bud
Listen.
can
If you
go
know,
to
listen.
175 and whoop all
Listen.
other niggas.
Listen. If we know Bud already. He's gonna vacate these belts. He vacated every other belt. These belts ain't gonna be no different either. So
Yeah,
he's
no,
gonna
he's not
vacate
gonna
these
defend
belts
them.
along with every other belt he vacated. Nah, he vacating these belts. They're gonna be gone. They're gonna be gone. Now the thing is Canelo gonna do 168 all over again and regain all the belts one by one? That is the question. After he drops them.
No,
Man,
I
And
think
be
Canelo said
undisputed again at 168.
he's probably not gonna fight for the belts. I think Canelo's gonna try to fight the money fights, try to get the most money he can, and then bow out. I don't.
The most money he could get right now is Jake Paul.
Man, that nigga's a
That's
pussy
your
if
money
he
fight
don't
right
run that
there.
shit back
Now,
with Bud. Ain't no
I
way
think
you
he
gonna
may
take my
fight
4 belts
Benavidez.
and I'm gonna go fight another nigga. You crazy as fuck. If Canelo do that, he a pussy. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I think
Well,
he will go
y'all
after
might as well
Benavidez.
slap here on his face
If
to call him a
Benavidez can
pussy because
have
he ain't running that
undisputed,
back.
if Benavidez can get undisputed or at least unified, I think it can go after Benavidez. That's
This
just
man
me
ain't
thinking.
going after no Benavidez, man. I don't
Oh,
know why
shut
y'all
the
keep
fuck
thinking.
up,
Listen,
dude!
man,
Jesus
I know
Christ!
it
I
hurts.
just
I
said
know it
maybe.
hurts your feelings, man. I
What
know it
the fuck?
hurts.
I just
I
said
know it
maybe,
hurts.
dude. What the fuck does
What?
that
I
have to
know
do
it
with
hurts.
Hold on.
anything?
I just want to pose two statements really. At least a question. I don't know if Canelo will ever be the same after a massive elbow surgery and injury like this at this point in his career. Two,
Me neither.
Canelo does need, if he fights again, if you fighting Shiraz or anybody else, that shit don't make sense. Either you fighting Bud or you need to retire. Because any of them
Facts.
other fights is whole moves to me. And then
Facts.
thirdly, Bud is a harder opponent for Canelo stylistically than David Benavidez. Period.
No,
Because
Don't
the
yeah.
get hurt,
styles do
Eshy.
make fights, and I think the style of Bud Crawford how many shots he's able to throw, his defense, his footwork, his timing, his IQ, his speed. All of those things are harder for Canelo to overcome than a guy like David.
Yep.
Facts.
That's not to say, but at this point, I would favor David to beat Canelo. That's just me.
Right now, what I'm thinking, what Benavidez needs to do now is focus on Yarde, focus on Beterbiev, and try to go after Bivol.
He is focused. That's why he said.
Yep.
That's why he said after I beat up. He's actually said after I beat up Bivol, if Canelo want to come back to the table for all the belts, then then that's what we'll do.
Well, he already said he's going up to Zurdo Rivera.
But I've been said that. I've been said that. Benavidez's first fight at 175 should have been for a title.
I said I didn't want him. I don't want him dilly and daddling back at 168. Keep your ass at 175 and fight the monsters up there. If you want to be
he's
great,
already talking about going up to Zurdo, so I don't.
No, I agree. I agree with that, but that's what I'm saying. His first fight at 175 should have been for a title, but it wasn't. Why? Because he's a duck. His second fight should have been for a title. Why? But he's a duck. Like, simple as that. Like,
how could it be for a title? For who title you talking about? For
the WBC. The WBC though.
He couldn't fight for when he first came to fight with Bivol and
he had the mandatory. He had the mandatory.
The fight for Beterbiev and Bivol was already
mandatory front unifications.
How when they was already set to fight when he got there to fight Gavasa. So they had to run back. That's why he fought Morrell, because they had to run it back. Because after he fought Kovacic, he was supposed to be the next in line to fight. But they had to. But remember, they had the rubber match.
Hey,
so
what do you think about Johnny?
Who was the first fight at 175? It was Gubsick, right?
It was Vostok, yeah. And then Bivol and what's his name ran it back, so he fought Morrell. So when he didn't get the third fight,
the same time that he had the mandatory, they already had the first fight.
Yeah, they had the first fight. It was the rubber match, so that's why they stripped Bivol. Because that's why he fought Morrell, because he was supposed to be next, but being that they had ran it back, that's why he fought Morrell. So being that he didn't get him for the third fight, that's why they stripped him.
Like that makes sense. Everything that you just made sense. The only thing that seems funny to me is David saying that he'll let them get it done. Like him saying that is the duck. That right, not active. Not active. Like, okay, he activates and they strip or whatever, but still, like him saying that I'll go ahead and let them do it. I don't like that. I don't like that.
He said,
"Hey, Nuke, I got a question for you."
He said in his interview,
go ahead. What's up, Cream?
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Hey, Nuke, what do you think?
Go ahead.
Hey, what do you think about Chino? Jaji, he did his part. He beat the dude. Now Arthur got to beat the person he got, and they might just be fighting, bro. They in the talks. Najee, yo, what do you think?
Say it again, Preem.
No, I said Najee Chino Lopez. Chino Lopez.
Hey, wasn't Najee Lopez? Wasn't that who Beterbiev was gonna fight first? In this fight that he
I know he beat the dude, and now when Arthur beats the person he's fighting, there's talks of them, they gonna fight.
Wow. I think that Lopez dude, I seen like two of his fights. I think he's okay. I think he'd be all right fighter.
I think he'd be all right to fight Arthur, man. I think that'd be a good fight.
I think it'd be a nice scrap, Preem, but I just think Arthur's power is going to be a problem. I will say this. I mean, I don't know if Arthur's slowing down or not, but he's fighting Bivol, and all of those fights have been competitive. So I'm not going to say he's slowing down. One thing I will say, though, is it's going to take somebody with extreme skill to beat Artur Beterbiev. And I don't know if David can do it, but I respect David if he takes on that challenge.
Unless he get old overnight. Now, if he get old overnight, I just want to see how he look in this next fight. This next fight, if he steamroll this dude, then we know he's back. But if he have problems with this dude, then I don't know.
But how many fights
I think Chino's gonna give him a hard time.
I want him
Chino's
at his
gonna have a
best
hard time.
because
He's
I
gonna
don't
give him
want
a
no
hard time.
excuses. I don't want no excuses if David beat him.
Wait. And I don't know. Look, here's the thing. David should easily beat Anthony Yarde.
He
That
should.
shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, he should. Well, by decision, I think, but he ain't knocking him out.
Yeah, he's not going to knock him out, man. Look here, I be talking a lot of shit, but yes, I'm a David Benavidez fan, but yes, I'm also a realist. This is not going to be no easy fight. He could get slept in this fight. He fuck around and fuck around and find out. But I just feel that he got a little bit more in his bag to win the fight. That's why I'm picking him in this fight. But to no extent is this an easy fight.
The thing that I said is, if anyone needs a new trainer, it's fucking David Benavidez. That's who needs a new fucking trainer.
No, what David Benavidez need to do, he need to use that fucking jab more. If he threw that jab, maybe I could say a little, maybe 30 to 40% more than what he do, and maybe get his little footwork down. I think those are the two things, because his footwork is
Yo,
odd.
Ash,
Wait,
if he
hold
does such a jab,
on, Ashley. 1 second. Something's not adding up. So we can trash Canelo for losing to Bud, who's a pound for pound elite fighter, but we can preface everything with David fighting a guy like Anthony Yarde, who's never won a title, by saying it's a dangerous fight for David when David's supposed to be better than Canelo.
Hold up, explain that again now, because that didn't make sense.
So basically, you trash Canelo for losing to Bud Crawford, but then you say Anthony Yarde can sleep David, and it's a dangerous fight.
Yeah, I could trash him on the strength
How does that make
man.
sense?
I'm gonna make it make sense to you
Break
right
it
now.
down for me, Ashley. Break it down.
Because he loves David Benavidez.
Yes, Bud is a pound for pound champion, but Bud also was coming from 147 fucking pounds. At least Anthony Yarde was up there with the big boys fight, so he's up there where David's supposed to be.
The only problem we have with that is physically, who's a bigger man, Bud or Canelo?
Physically, it supposed to have been Canelo.
No,
Bud
Crawford actually. It's not about what it's supposed to be.
Listen, man, height-wise, you could say Bud, but not.
Hold on. We're only going to go on facts. Who has the height and reach in that fight, Canelo or Bud?
Yeah, like I said, if you want to go height-wise.
I know. I'm just asking you, actually. Who has the height and reach? Bud. Okay. Now, who has the height and reach advantage in the Benavidez Yarde fight?
Benavidez
just got the height.
Hold on. And Terrence Crawford is not just a former champion or anything like that. Terrence Crawford is a two-time undisputed champion before fighting Canelo. Anthony Yarde's never held a world title. Not one.
Hold on.
So the only thing I'm saying is the fact that you're so you want to preface everything when it comes to David. Oh, this is a dangerous fight. So if something happened, just understand it's a dangerous fight. But you didn't have that same energy when it came to Canelo.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another reason why. That same man that you explaining Yarde, he took the baddest man, which was Beterbiev at the time, and took him damn near 12 fucking rounds. Yeah,
wait a minute. But hold on. Anthony Yarde lost to Lyndon Arthur.
No, yes, he lost to Lyndon Arthur. He also lost to Beterbiev too.
Arthur is garbage truck juice.
But he knocked Lyndon Arthur out. Did he or did he not?
So it didn't take a kill. No, it ain't. See, this is a narrative. People are only a killer can beat Anthony Yarde. That's not true. Lyndon Arthur ain't no killer, and he whooped his ass.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is because Bud was pound for pound, I don't supposed to consider that he came from 147, regardless.
Hold on, dude. Benavidez started out.
Can you let me talk first, man? Can you let me ask the question?
Everybody keeps saying 147.
Let me ask the question and then I'll answer any question.
He came from 154.
You can't say that because he only had one fight there. It's not like he had
fight. But that's his weight. That's his weight. That's what he weighed at. 154. Did he win a title at 154 now?
So is Bud a 168er now? He's a 168 pounder.
I'm just saying. Now he's a 168.
No, but wait.
No,
is he a 168 pounder? Or
didn't Benavidez come from 175?
Because if he was a 168, if Bud was a 168 pounder, he wouldn't have been talking about going down
in weight from higher weights to turn around and fight at 168
pounder. If Bud was a 168 pounder, he wouldn't have been talking about going down to fight Jana Beck and all the rest of the 160s. So what is we really talking about?
We're talking about
I'm
the
just saying
Benavidez
he's
thing.
Yard is more muscular.
So here's
Yard
the
is more
body. Hold
muscular
on.
than
Here's to
Benavidez.
clear it up because there's a miscommunication.
Yard is more
So
muscular than
hold on 1 second,
Benavidez.
Ashley.
I
Bigger
got
One
a
fight.
second,
body
Ashley.
bag for
Because
Ashley because his
no,
favorite fighter fought a bunch of 160 fighters.
Wait,
David Benavidez
hold
fought
on,
a bunch of
103.
160 fighters.
Hold on, Park. There's a misunderstanding. So this shouldn't even be an argument. The argument that you're trying to make, Ashley, don't make sense. Canelo Alvarez is undersized for the weight. That's why Bud Crawford wanted to fight him. That's why Bud Crawford is naturally bigger than Canelo because Canelo is undersized for 68. David is supposed to at least be at 75 or higher. You understand? That's a very big difference. So the fact, yes, David fought at a higher weight. He started his career higher than 168.
Hold up, New. In the beginning, when the fight was first,
when that
fight was first mentioned, everything was about how Bud was too small and Bud had that picture with him fucking swole up
And he
with muscle.
proved us wrong.
That's when everybody starts saying, "Oh, I don't know, the size is different," because it was none of that until the man. Well, I ain't saying you.
Everybody is always
the
hold on. Go back and look at the content. Everybody on this panel has always given Bud a chance. Maybe there was one person that said he never had a chance. Hold on 1 second. Almost everybody is giving Bud a chance in that fight. You've seen multiple videos of mine saying, I think Bud got a chance. He can follow the right game plan or this and that. He definitely has a chance. Let's not have revisionist history. Bud is not a natural 68-pounder, but neither is Canelo. So that's what we're saying. David Benavidez is supposed to be beating guys' ass at 75. David is probably a natural cruiserweight, if we're being honest. So the fact that you're talking about a guy with all these intangible advantages, height,
he come in at 195.
It's supposed to be dominant. Hold on. David is a two-weight world champion, has height and reach. He's supposed to go in there and dominate Anthony Yarde, who's been stopped multiple times. This is not supposed to be a hard fight for David.
No.
It's not supposed to be a hard fight. David's supposed to go in there and whoop his ass.
No. So hold up.
We can't cap. Hold up.
Hold up,
man. It was a harder fight for David than Anthony Yarde should be.
Answer this question. So you telling me, because you just sat here and was like, David Benavidez is the bigger man. He's taller. So you're telling me Anthony Yarde is, and Paul, a big pause when I say this. So you telling me Anthony Yarde is not thicker than David Benavidez?
Hold on, what?
What
the fuck? What?
No, I said Anthony Yarde.
He's wider, dude, but that's the same thing with Canelo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. David started at those weights. Canelo did not start at those weights.
Hold up, man.
David started at or above those weights. You're not understanding. We're talking about where a guy naturally belongs. David naturally belongs in a cruiserweight division. Canelo does not naturally belong at 68. Maybe you're not comprehending that, Ashley. Canelo does not naturally belong at 68.
So hold up. So where he naturally belong, about 160 then?
Yeah, he belongs at 160.
And that's probably his max.
You agree 160
I would say 154.
Yeah, we all said that.
154
160,
is,
right?
He was struggling to make 154.
Ashley, do you know what the average height size between Canelo and the average fighter at 168 is?
If Canelo was at 154, he was starch that division.
The average size, well, Canelo was what, about 5'7", 5'8"?
He's 5'7".
In that
range.
5'7". Yeah, a lot of fighters is within that 5'8" range, maybe 5'9". The
average height difference between Canelo and the average 168 pounder is 4.5 pounds. 4.5 inches.
They get taller. They get taller in that
they're
division.
4.5
inches. Yes, I understand that.
So the average dude at 168 is 4.5 inches taller than Canelo. That's the point of what we're saying. He's a natural 160 fighter. And him doing that at 168 is what makes him so great. And then going up to 175 made him even greater.
And
that's why I'm so critical for it.
Well, I believe David should come in there and easily beat Anthony Yarde. I got so much respect
he
for
should beat the fuck out of Anthony Yarde.
Yeah, I don't think this is a hard fight for David. David's hard fight for me. It wasn't. There was other panel members who said this is going to be a hard fight for David. Not me.
Beterbiev didn't beat the fuck out of Yarde until he got that knockout at the end.
He was beating the fuck out of him.
Wait a minute. Anthony Yarde got sparked out by Sergey Kovalev. Anthony Yarde got outboxed by Lyndon Arthur. What are you talking about?
Hold up. So he didn't give Beterbiev a hard fight in that fight? That's
I
what
don't
you're
think it was
telling
a
me?
hard fight. I think it was competitive at points, but I don't think it was a hard fight. I don't think Archer Beterbiev was in danger of losing the fight. That's a hard fight. That's
Hold on.
very different from being
Hold on.
competitive.
Whoa,
You can
whoa.
be
He had Rock
competitive,
Beterbiev in
but
that
it's
fight.
not a hard fight.
He had Rock Beterbiev in that fight. He just didn't put enough pressure
That was
on him
gonna be
to
one of
Callum
the
get him up
fights.
out of
Johnson,
there.
hold on. Callum Johnson dropped Beterbiev, and it didn't mean shit.
Yeah,
You
like I
understand
said, they
that?
didn't put the pressure on him to finish the fight. Yeah, that's their fault. You drop a man, you supposed to put pressure on him and get him the fuck up out of there. Now you play with your
No, that's
food.
true. But actually,
Bravo.
I think David's pressure is different than Beterbiev's pressure. I think the amount of punches that he throws when in his combinations, those 8, 9, 10 punch combinations, that shit is going to be too overwhelming. Beterbiev wasn't doing no shit like that.
Listen, man, this is all I know. And y'all gonna learn this. David's gonna beat.
And you barely know that.
He's gonna beat Beterbiev whether y'all like
He
it or not. It's not
should.
gonna be easy. It's not gonna be
He
easy. It's
should.
not gonna be by no knockout and all that good shit. But he's gonna win. And then y'all gonna come
I don't
around
give
like,
a
you know
fuck
what?
whether
I
he
like
win
David
or lose.
Beterbiev.
I just want him to fight.
Oh, he's going to fight. He could have been getting fights, man. But y'all swear people don't be curving David Benavidez.
Listen, two things can be true at once, Ashy. A lot of niggas then ducked David, and David then ducked a lot of niggas.
Damn.
Well, who he been ducking, man? But lately,
He ducked
we
the
ain't
whole
talk.
168,
Listen,
bro.
I
He
said
ducked 2
lately.
rotations of
Listen to
champions.
what I said. Lately, we ain't talking about when in the beginning of his career. I said lately.
We're not talking about the beginning of his career. We're talking
Listen,
about within the last 5 years.
all right, well, just answer this for me, Parkstreet. Answer this
Within
for
the
me.
last 5 years, I
Just
can name
answer
4
this. Just
niggas
answer
he
this
ducked.
for me. Answer this for me. Who he ducked since he beat Boo Boo?
Listen, we're not gonna talk. We're gonna talk about who
I'm
he
just asking a
ducked
question,
before
man.
Boo Boo.
I'm just
Hold on.
asking you.
Because the
I'm just
dudes that
asking you
you
a question.
talking
Can
about
you
ain't
answer the
champions. The
question,
dudes
bro?
I'm talking about was champions.
Listen, I understand all that, but I'm asking you this: since Boo Boo,
Okay, so
who has he been ducking?
how can you with a straight face
I'm just asking
even
a
make that
question.
comment?
Can I just ask a question? Can you just answer the question? I said since he fought
That's
Plant
a
and
body
Boo
bag
Boo,
in itself. The dudes you
what is
talking
that?
about
Listen,
ain't had belts. The dude that I'm talking about did have belts.
bro,
That's a
it's
body
either,
bag. What are you
bro,
talking about?
it's either names you can name or it's not. That's all I'm asking you.
What are
It's a
you
simple
talking
question.
about?
I asked you. I said, who
He
has he
ducked
ducked?
Gordo when he was a champion. Billy Joe Saunders. He ducked Callum Smith. He ducked Caleb Plant when he was a champion and he was undefeated. What are you
Hold up.
talking about? Do I need to keep going?
Okay,
Do I
he
need to
ducked
keep
all.
going?
Yes, yes. That's why I'm asking you. He ducked all of it. I get all
That's
that.
4. He ducked
Listen,
hold
man.
on. He ducked what's the other dude? What's the other European dude? Oh no, he wasn't European. He was like black. He was black. I think he was a Frenchman.
Right, I get all that, but what I'm saying is, I get he ducked all those people. I get that. What I'm asking you is, since he ducked all those people, right? Since he beat Plant and Andre, who has he ducked since then?
Boo Boo
He
Andre was
hadn't
coming
ducked
from
nobody.
160.
Well, me personally, I think he ducked Canelo. I personally think he ducked Canelo.
Yep.
So,
and you say he ducked Canelo because he didn't do the
he didn't have to
mandatory,
do
right?
his mandatory.
Okay, and I'm
Because
glad
his
you bring
fat
this
ass
up.
couldn't stop
Now, yeah,
eating.
I'm glad I baited you into that. I'm glad you said that.
Here we go.
So now I'm going to ask you this question, Park Street. Please, it's just a simple question. Now we all know what is the reason for a mandatory. Can you give us that before I ask you a question? Because I don't want you to worm your way out of this question.
Yeah,
What is the purpose? What is the purpose
give
of
the
a mandatory?
contenders an opportunity at the title shot. So
If
whoever
what?
becomes that number 1 contender, he gets the opportunity to fight for a main belt within that sanctioning body.
Right. If either the sanctioning body is fucking over him or the champion, right?
Facts.
Okay, facts. Now, explain this to me. Why haven't Canelo got no kind of fucking no kind of get back, or nobody say anything on the strength that this man had to go through all that just to get a fight out of him? He had to make the man signing that would have forced the
Canelo
man
was
to fight.
already stripped by the WBC, so that's a body bag. Second of all, he had to go through all of that because he didn't activate.
Benavidez he was guaranteed to fight after the Plant fight. Do y'all remember that? Because that's when he
He
went up.
had the
That's when he went up.
mandatory. There's
Listen,
no
man.
other.
That's what.
There's no
Okay,
more
listen,
of a
Park Street, can you
guarantee
let
than
me
having
talk,
the
man?
mandatory position.
Park Street, let me talk,
It
man.
is the responsibility
Listen, man.
of the fighter to activate that mandatory. What are you talking about?
Right. If the person don't fight them, right?
Okay, no, you said it right.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Body bet. That's
So
a body bet.
the point I'm trying to make is this: why is nobody saying shit to Canelo when? Why he had to go through all that? Why you got to go sign it when the man should have fought you? That was his. He's
Because
supposed to
that's
fight
what
you.
every other dude did. That what do you?
And by him signing that would have proved that what he was pussy, right? He was scared, right? If he wouldn't have fought, right?
Listen, this is how this works. This is how this works, right? He gets the man into a position. Canelo said, "Listen, I'm not trying to fight David. Fuck David. He already told us how he felt about the money and all of that. But at that point, it doesn't matter if he activate the mandatory. It doesn't matter what Canelo wants because he's forced in a corner. Now, he can either take the fight and prove he's really that nigga, or he can refuse the fight and be a pussy about it.
So in
it's
your
as
heart,
simple as that.
So through all the shit that you seen, all the shit that David done called this man, call him out. So you trying to tell me
he did everything
hold up, man.
but
Hold up, man.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause the conversation here. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the conversation here. Let me pay these bills. I'm gonna let Coach Mill in real quick. Let him say he was saying. We're gonna come back to this conversation. For some reason, it always comes back to Canelo, David, and his manager. I don't know why it does this. I don't know why this is always
because y'all know that's a pussy move. That's why. That's
well,
the big
look at it. In fairness, we all wanted to fight. Canelo could have taken steps to make that fight happen, but David could have also taken steps to make that fight happen. Both of these guys have some fault. But with all that being said, we're going to talk about Anthony Yarde just 1 second. My brother Edgar Moreno says, what will be the excuse when David can't stop Anthony Yarde? Will there be excuses if David can't stop him? I think David has a chance to stop Anthony Yarde, but if he don't, I'm sure David's going to say his hand was hurting or he had another issue like he did or he was grabbing too much like Caleb Plant. I don't think Anthony Yarde's that good. I think David demolishes Anthony Yarde. If Anthony Yarde goes in there and gives David Benavidez hell, that's going to tell me that David is not the guy I think he is.
Hold on.
David is just not that guy. And that means
hold on. So let me get this right.
Let me finish.
Let me get this right first. Hold on. Let me get this right.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Damn, let me finish.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hold on, Ashley. Let me finish. Now, if David goes in there and lays a goose egg and struggles with Anthony Yarde, I would be shocked. And if that happens, all of these David Benavidez hot dog suckers out there that's been pumping this man up like a monster and a killer, they're going to have some questions to answer. Because David, he's saying he wants to be the face of boxing. He can be Beterbiev and Benavidez. Everybody's afraid. I need to see that in this fight.
Hold up. Explain struggle, because I want to get this right now. Explain struggle.
What's the best way to explain it? So if he's fighting Anthony Yarde and it's a very close fight, he's having a hard time adjusting to his pressure. He's getting hurt and wobbled every 5 minutes. He's getting confused or bumped around. Or if it's a very, very tight scorecard. This is supposed to be a tune-up for David. This ain't supposed to be a hard fight for David.
When was David's last close fight? Wasn't the Vostok fight? Wasn't the Morrell fight?
What does David's last close fight have to do with anything?
No, because there's a pattern. There's always a pattern. I'm trying to make it make sense for you. There's always a fucking pattern. So you believe y'all gonna go ahead and wobble him every 5 minutes, like you said, right? So he's gonna just go ahead and wobble him. You said that. You said wobble him every 5 minutes.
Mills, what's wrong with these guys?
Hold up. So if David go in here and beat him. If David go in here and beat him like 8-4, 9-3, that's not good enough. He got to knock him out. That's what you're telling me.
I'm not saying David have to do that. David can go in there and dominate.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking you.
You asked me a question.
I'm asking you. No, you don't got to go and just answer the question.
Let me answer it, Ashley. I've already told you I believe David should dominate the fight because I believe he's better. He's supposed to be a tune-up. David don't have to knock him out in the regard of, to look good. He can go in there and put on a masterclass. He could do that, and he would get all the credit. But he can't wear that monster title no more.
Hold up, 9-3, 9-3, just demolishing, like you said, just beating him. That you don't keep your monster card because you didn't knock him out.
Monsters put people to sleep.
Nope.
So hold up. So everybody,
get him, Mills.
Hold up. So Monster in the way knocked out everybody. Hold up. So Monster
Who said he
Inoue
had to
knocked
knock
out.
out
Hold
everybody,
up. No,
Ashley?
answer the question. Have
Who said
Monster
no one said
Inoue?
he had to knock out
Can you
everybody? That's a
answer?
false
No, no,
equivalency.
no,
He
I'll
no,
never
answer.
no,
said that.
no,
He's
No
no,
one
the
ever
no,
said he had to
he
knock
is
out
a
no, no,
everybody.
monster
no,
Stop
because he
that
has
no, no,
bullshit.
dominated
no,
every
no. Let's
opponent.
not listen, man. No, let's
He's a
not
monster
backslide
because he
out of
has
this.
dominated
No,
every
you just
opponent,
said with the
Ashley.
monster name, you got to knock
I
him out.
didn't
So I'm
say that
asking you,
shit.
I didn't say
have
no. I said
Monster
with a monster
Inoue, because that's
name,
his name
they
now.
put people to sleep more
No,
often
no,
than not.
no, no, man. No,
Hold
that
on.
no.
If
Listen,
David
man.
moves, hold on, Ashley. Hold on. If David moves
Y'all
up,
making
David already
terrible
moved up to
points.
75. Hold on. There you go. David moved up to 75. If he can't get a stoppage in this fight, his third fight at 75 right now since this recent move up, how are you still a monster and you not stopping nobody? You're a great boxer at that point or a good boxer for the division, but you're not a monster. Monsters rip shit apart. That don't mean a monster has to look. Arthur Beterbiev is a monster. He didn't get a knockout in every fight, but he's still a fucking monster. He proved that he can put somebody to sleep at 75. David haven't proven that shit.
Okay, Godzilla's a monster. He didn't
Thank
win
you.
every fucking fight. So what is you talking about? What is
Oh
we
my God,
talking
It
about?
not even
matters.
David
He's trying
Price
What
to
is
said
we
that
say,
David
talking
do
about,
nice
man?
work
What
oh
is
Mills,
my
we
fighting.
can
God.
talking
you
about?
step in, Mills? Can
What
you
is
do
we
something for
talking
me, Mills?
about?
Can you look out for me,
So
Mills?
see, you know what it is,
Listen,
y'all,
man.
He's talking about
and that's
Inoue.
what listen, and that's what's gonna make it hurt even more because y'all gonna have to swallow that Benavidez meat when it's all said and done. On the strip that you so fucking shit hearted to steal his motherfucking not a name that he gave himself, but just because the great Mike Tyson gave him the monster name, y'all so thirsty to steal that fucking name from.
No,
Oh,
What?
he haven't knocked
I
nobody
What?
got
out yet,
one thing.
so he can't
He
be a
hasn't
monster.
lived
Listen, I
up
got
to
Y'all
one
the
thing to
niggas
name.
say. I got one
disgraced it.
thing to
Hold
say.
on,
Yo,
hold
One
on,
monsters
hold
second.
on,
steal
Hold on,
everybody.
shit.
one,
Hold on,
one,
hold
one,
on,
Monsters
one
hold on,
second.
hold
steal
on.
Wait, only one
Hold on,
second.
hold on,
Monsters steal
everybody. Hold on.
shit.
This is the
Monsters have
craziest shit
motherfuckers
I've ever
scared,
heard.
and monsters
Hold
just
on,
beat the
hold
shit
on.
out
One
of you.
second, one
That's what
second,
monsters
Ashley.
do. Monsters don't have to knock
Okay,
you out.
Ashley, let me
One
respond.
thing.
Hold on, one second. Still, he said something interesting. He said we're trying to steal David Benavidez's monster name that was given to him. Are we trying to steal his name from him?
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do.
Okay,
No.
Get
okay.
mad. Get mad. I
Let
don't
Mills answer it.
understand,
Hold on.
Hell
man.
Let Mills
no.
answer. Hold on one second. Let Mills go ahead, Mills.
The
Man,
same monster y'all was calling
fir-
on for Canelo. Remember?
right on,
You
One
right on,
second.
right
told
on,
One
right
me
on.
second,
that shit.
First,
Ashley. One second. One second. Let him
first,
respond. Go ahead, Mills.
first, I want to go back to that that debate that Ashley and Parktree was talking about. I'm agreeing with Ashley. I don't think that David ducked Canelo. I don't think that. I honestly don't. Both of them could have made amends to make that fight happen. Both of them could have, but I think David got so flustered after a while. He was like, you know what, fuck it, I can't make this weight no more. I'm just gonna jump up. I ain't never gonna get this fight. So I don't think David ducked Canelo. Honestly, if we being real about that, man. As far as stealing that dude's name, that monster name, that moniker was given to him because of how destructive he was at 168 pounds. You can't compare him in Inoue because Inoue is knocking shit dead as he continues to move up. And there's champions that he's knocking out. David jumped up. He ain't down nothing at 175 pounds. So, yeah, if he goes in there and dominates Yard in a 9-3, 10-2, 11-1 type fight, but don't drop him, don't hurt him, we got it. You're not the monster because you've been outperformed by better champions and better Beterbiev and Kovalev because they went in there and stepped on dude. So he'd be a good fighter. I think he's a good fighter, but that monster moniker got to go.
And most of the dudes that he knocked out at 168 that had a caveat the Mills was
Listen,
160
man.
fighters.
Listen. Well, to be real with you, it don't matter. Y'all can have it. Listen, man. What you want to call him, the monster, or you want to call him El Bandera or Roja? I mean,
I
you
just
can
want to
roll
call
it
him
all
David.
however way
I
you want
call
to.
him Sully. No,
Whatever
he's
one
a
you want to call
monster.
him. You want to call him the red bandana, or you want to call him the monster.
Monster
The choice is
Inc.
yours,
And
man.
Ashley,
Either way, your feelings
hold on,
gonna be
Ashley.
hurt, man. It
Your
doesn't
point
matter.
also, hold on, Ashley. Your point also don't make sense. What difference does it make if he's a monster or not?
Yeah,
If he,
listen, it don't
hold on,
matter.
one
As
second,
long as he do work, man.
Ashley,
That's all
God
it
damn,
matters.
1 second, Ashley. What difference does it make? Because at the end of the day, if he turns around and beats Beterbiev and Bivol, he's the king of 75. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter if you're a monster or not. You could be a
Exactly.
monster. He could be a UD monster. He don't have to be
Exactly.
a knockout monster. But you just said we were so
Listen.
cold hearted that we want
I
to
told
take
you
his
I
title.
call
No,
him
Listen.
Sully
no,
for
Ashley,
monster.
no. We're not trying to take his title, Ashley. We just want him to earn it. That's
I
all we
don't
want him to
listen. I
do.
don't care
If
if
you
you
want to
Exactly.
claim, no. You want to claim you're a monster, I'm going to break Caleb Plant's jaw. I'm going to do all this. You like a dude, you talking up a chick for 3 weeks. Hey, I'm going to give you this D when we get back to the hotel. You get in there and bust in a minute, she going to be looking at you crazy.
Yeah,
And you
you're
be
right.
like,
But what
damn,
did
girl,
he?
I got excited. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
Listen, he did
I done
not
drink some
listen.
orange
Hey,
juice
hey,
this
hey,
morning.
hey,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
Listen,
Coach
man.
Mills.
Like,
Listen,
come
man.
Hey,
on, man.
Listen, man. He
that's like
didn't.
us calling a hit kid Mr. Bitches
Listen.
when
He
he
didn't
don't
knock
get
out.
no
He didn't knock
bitches.
out that K. He didn't knock out that Kate on plant pussy. But he beat her period on because he had that motherfucking face bloody as a motherfucker. So he did
because of
work
head clashes.
either way you want to see it. He put work on the pussy
No,
plant. So
that's not
And
what
I bet
happened.
you
No,
if it
however
was
way
if
you
you
real
want to
want
fight,
make,
to,
it'd
however
have
way
been a
you want
harder
to,
fight than
because his face
Yarde.
is real
Ashley,
bloody
if
though.
you want to, make this an analogy about sex and him
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
a
that's
bitch,
what it was. He beat his
if you
period on
want to
because his
make that
face
now,
was
hold on,
bloody.
if you want to make the analogy, he fucked that bitch, but she didn't get hers. She didn't come. That's what happened.
But that's
Because he
okay.
was
But
complaining and making
he knocked
excuses
the period
why he
on though.
didn't. He made excuses why he didn't deliver what he promised. That's the
Hey,
problem.
yo, listen. Hey, I got one thing to
He knocked
say,
the
man.
period on, man.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Somebody,
Let me finish these
okay,
bills
Face
real
bloody,
quick,
man.
man. Hold on
hold
one second.
on.
Let me finish these bills real quick. My brother, the Gooch, says Nuke is cooking ashy labia. Salute to you, my brother. Much respect to the Gooch. Traffic says, fuck that. It don't matter anyway. Benavidez will beat the shit out of Anthony Yard. Plain and simple. Nuke, like you said. Some on the panel has said Anthony Yard is like a 50-50 fight. No way Benavidez loses to Anthony Yard. Now, Traffic, I agree.
Exactly. Let's go
Hold
on
on
that.
one second, Ashley. I agree with Traffic that I don't believe David loses to Anthony Yard in any circumstance. But I do know one thing. I know a lot of people, even myself, when the fight was first announced, I didn't believe that Bud Crawford was going to beat Canelo. And then they showed us something. So my whole thing is, I mean, what if Benavidez is not who we think he is, and Yard
What
put something on that chin, and he
if
turns out
listen,
to be
man,
something else?
he's
Hold on.
not
And the
Canelo.
guy, hold on one second, Ashley. And the guy on the panel that said this could be a competitive fight more than we think, that man is on this panel right now. That man is Mr. Omaha himself. Still, is that a competitive fight?
Yes, it
Is
Yeah,
that
we
is.
a
gonna find
dangerous
out.
fight?
We gonna find
Is
out
it a
how
what?
competitive
Is it
it's
a
gonna be.
dangerous fight for David? Could he get knocked out
Yes.
in this fight?
He can definitely get knocked out in this fight, man. Like I don't know why people think nah. He got to show me that he's just gonna run
Mills,
through this dude.
that's the same shit you said about Morrell. Yeah, he could get knocked out in this fight. Yes, you can. Anybody
And
can
did
get
I
knocked
not
out.
say did I not say
Anybody
Monroe was
could
gonna
get
lose that
knocked
fight?
out in
Did
the
I say
fight, man.
did I
Anybody could
say
get
David?
knocked out.
Did I say David was
Give
gonna
Coach
win the
Mills
fight
his
with Morrell
credit.
or not?
No, you didn't. Just like you
I didn't say
saying, just
Nah,
say David was
he
gonna win.
Oh,
absolutely did. He
Wow.
listen, man. No,
absolutely
listen,
did.
listen,
It's
listen, listen,
online. It's on
listen,
Crazy.
multiple live.
we
listen,
got
He
on multiple
absolutely
lives
said
here.
that Morrell was going to lose.
listen. No,
Definitely.
y'all not hearing what I said. I'm not saying that he said that Morrell was gonna beat him. That's what I said.
That's is what you saying though.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
I
Listen,
just asked if I
listen.
just asked you if I
So,
said
man,
David
Actually, if
Benavidez
that
was gonna win
wasn't
that
what
fight,
you
and
were
you said
saying,
no, I
then you
didn't.
would
pause.
agree with
Listen,
Coach Mills. But you
I
don't.
said that. Can you just pause and listen for a second? I said that because you just sat here and was saying at your mouth about the Yard fight that yes, he could be, he could lose, it could be close, he could get knocked out. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying that's the same shit you said about Morrell. Just like you
Mm-hmm.
said Morrell was going to lose, you're saying that you expect Benavidez to win this fight, but he could be knocked out. Yeah, you saying the same shit you said from last fight. That's all I'm saying.
Now, what exactly? Why did I say that Morrell could go in there and win that fight against David Benavidez?
Because he done went up against the likes of
No,
fucking
no,
Kovalov,
no,
and he done
no.
went
I said
round with
Morrell.
fucking
I said
Beterbiev.
Morrell.
He got
Not Yard.
power.
Not Yard. I said why did I say Morrell could win that fight?
Because you said Morrell is a hard puncher. Even though you didn't like the way he looked at in his last fight, you was like, yo, he got technique. He has that Cuban style. He got the footwork. That's what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you were
Exactly.
saying. You
Okay.
remember?
Okay. So yeah, this. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So we are in agreement with that. Yard is
Yeah, you're
not no.
saying basically you're saying the same shit. Just like you didn't give Morrell a chance, but you was like, he can put him out. That's what you're
It's
saying. That's
not
what
that,
you're
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
bro.
That's what
Okay.
you're
He
saying about
did give
Yard.
Morrell a chance. You just explained how he gave Morrell a chance.
I
You
know, but
literally just
he's saying
explained
the same.
how he
He's
gave
saying
Morrell
part
a
three, man.
chance.
You're just so thirsty to try to prove me wrong about something. Only thing I'm saying is the same excuses he's saying about what he was saying about
No, he's
Morrell.
not.
Yes,
Oh
he
yeah,
is because
Yard is not as skilled as Morrell. That's what he's saying.
he just said he expect Benavidez to win, but it's gonna be a close fight,
It
right?
is.
With Yard,
It
he's
is.
But
saying the
It
same
is.
shit.
but you're missing the context on why he said that. Go ahead, Coach Mills.
No, it's all good. It's all good. He hit it on. He pretty much get the
Yeah,
gist of what
I
I'm
done broke
saying.
it down already. But you
He get
just
the
so
gist of what I'm
thirsty to
saying.
try to prove me to be some person who don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Because you don't.
Okay, if you say so. If you
You
say so.
still
Listen,
haven't
bro. Listen, man.
differentiated the
Listen.
difference.
Well. Let me ask
You
you this
still haven't
question.
differentiated the difference.
If I don't know what I'm talking about, why out of everybody on the panel, it hurts your fucking feelings that bad? Why is it? Why is
Because
it
you
that
don't
you
ever
come
know
at
what you're talking about.
you
That's why.
find in show business
And
another black, and
yet
that's what
you
kill me
still
about.
run your
That's
mouth.
what kill me about y'all
You don't
YN
know what you're
motherfucking
talking about,
niggas.
and you still run your
Listen, man,
mouth.
that's what kill me. That's what kill me about y'all YN niggas. Y'all little young ass motherfucking niggas. Because you find it so
First
hard
of
to
all,
come
I'm
at
not no
another black
YN, you
man neck.
fucking retard.
Listen, man, you
32,
ain't
nigga.
fucking
The fuck
40,
is you
bitch.
talking about?
You're not
The
40,
fuck is
bitch.
you
You
talking
little.
about?
You're probably
Wrong
in
age,
your
nigga.
early
I
30s.
know I
You're
look
probably
young.
what,
I know I
32
look
years
young,
old.
but
What you probably
show some
32?
respect, old nigga.
Listen, but exactly. So let this old nigga teach you something, you little youngster. That's what's wrong with you. It hurts your feelings out of everybody. You come at my neck the fucking hardest. Why? I have
Yeah,
no
because
idea.
you disrespectful as
But
fuck.
you
That's
know
why.
why? Because you're like a bitch. Because only a bitch come at a nigga like that.
No,
So you
God
got a
damn.
little hole in you,
No,
bro.
I
I
just stand on what
understand.
I
It
say.
comes with your
I just
generation.
stand on what I
I
say.
understand. It
I
comes with
stand
your
on what I
generation.
say.
Hey,
I
I
stand on
understand. It
what
comes
I
with your
say.
generation. But look. But if you want to
You be
listen,
trying
man.
to
If
bully
you want to
niggas, you
slide,
can't bully
listen, man.
me, bro.
If you want to
You can't
throat goat
bully
me,
me.
listen, bro. If you want to throat goat me, just drop it in the DM. I can meet up with you and I'll feed you
Bro,
the
I
meat.
already
If
tried to
that's
do
what you
that,
really
bro. We
want.
already
Damn,
fucking
If
man,
that
that's
this
what
is
twice.
you really
getting
want.
I already
If
crazy.
that's
tried
what
to
you
do
really
that
want.
twice.
If that's what
Hold
you
on,
really
hold on,
want,
hold on,
We
then
fellas,
already
hold
keep
on.
your 30
established
shoes,
that,
bro.
Hold
bro.
on,
I
fellas,
can't
hold on,
stand when
fellas,
another
hold
nigga.
on.
I can't stand when another
We
man
already
talk to me
established
like
that,
that,
bro.
bro.
Hold on, one second, fellas.
It's real feminine. It's giving
First
feminine.
off, I just gotta say this: the only guy that be
I
DMing
don't know.
anybody that be trying to get fed meat is Clavo. That's Clavo's lane. Clavo be on that type of time.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Clavo,
I
get
don't
on the
know. I
panel,
don't
man.
know,
Leave a
Nuke.
spot for
No,
Clavo.
yo, Nuke. Nuke. I
You
don't
gotta
know, man.
defend
The
yourself.
man just have the energy for me. I don't understand it, bruh. Yeah,
Yeah, because
everybody
you
on
be
this
talking
panel, listen,
bullshit.
everybody on this panel know I say crazy as shit. But you the only one who come at me the hardest. Why?
Bro,
I
because you
don't
already
understand.
know what type
Listen, man,
time
get
I'm
the
on,
hate
bro.
out your heart, bro.
You know
Get
what
the
type
hate.
time I'm on,
Listen,
SC.
man, get the hate
You know
out your
what
heart,
type
bro.
time I'm on, bro. I keep the
Well,
same
look here,
energy.
man. Listen,
I keep the
listen.
same
You know
energy,
what?
bro.
With that
I
type of
keep the
time,
same energy.
listen, man. With that type of time, you're not gonna live a long life, bro.
Listen,
So just be
bro, how do
easy,
you think
man.
I made it to
You're not
32?
gonna be easy.
How do you
You
think I made it
skated
to 32?
with the blessing of the Lord. You skated because when you run across the
Fuck is
right
you
nigga,
talking about? Ain't
listen,
nobody
why?
skating,
Because
nigga.
when you run
Fuck
across
is
the
you
right
talking about?
nigga, when you run
You's a
across the
goofy.
right nigga, he gonna put you down.
You's a
That's
goofy.
all I
Let me
can tell
finish
you.
this.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me
That's all
finish
I
I
this
can
guess
tell
you're
you.
chat.
the right guy, huh? I
Hold on,
guess you're the right guy.
one second, fellas. 1 second. We're gonna do a quick timeout real quick. Let me get these bills paid. Edgar Moreno says, shout out to Edgar. He said, Ashley used the $200 for bad weed. Everyone get your pillows for the 15-hour plane ride that leads to nowhere. Go to a Bum Vides meat riding channel, Ashley Knuckles. Oh man. And my brother
Man.
Traffic came back with another one. Salute to my brother Traffic. Traffic a real one, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. He said, Nuke, in fairness, Benavidez' latest ring interview, he said after Anthony Yarde, he said he wants that smoke with Beterbiev and Bivol. Y'all pay too much into Benavidez' nickname. It's crazy just on a name. That's a good point, Traffic. Salute to
Exactly.
you. And hold on, Traffic got another one. He says, exactly who gives a fuck in a name? Squash that nickname. Just look at the fighter and the way he performs 100%. LOL. Mills said because of a headache, because of head clashes. LOL. Mills,
That No, because I'm talking about because Ashley said something about him bloodying
yeah.
a plant. That was due to a head clash, dog.
Hey,
Like
Mill,
Yeah, and
watch this.
hold on. He got one more from Mills. Hold on, he got more from Mills. Traffic says Mills thought Morrell thought it would be a hard fight. Then he thought Bud couldn't stand in front of Canelo and take his shots. How that play out? Now he's saying Anthony Yarde is a tough fight for Benavidez.
Hey,
okay, so
Mill.
I
Hey,
was
Hold on, let him
wrong with
respond.
but
Let Mills hold on. Let Mills respond because I Mills got to get his piece off. Go ahead, Mills.
no, sorry. I mean, I was wrong with Bud Clear, and I'm cool, and I'm all the way cool with being wrong with that because I'm I'm an Omaha native. I have no problem with that. I was overjoyed. I was at the parade on Saturday.
Was it
He
Shit,
lit?
set
Hold
up the
on. Was it
celebrating.
parade.
lit, Mills?
Oh, that shit was live, bro, all the way
Oh
live.
man.
That was a beautiful thing. That was a beautiful thing until that night, man. Yeah. So yeah, I had no issue with that, man. I said, what else? I thought Morrell would be a hard fight. It was hard in spurts, but like I said, experience was gonna take over, and that's why Benavidez ended up winning the fight because he was gonna out experience him.
Nah, all right. Well, why? What? Listen, man. And I know. Listen, being that you have a channel, you make boxing content. Why you never went and looked at that that plant interview when he talked about that fight when he said he was like I was doing good in the fight until he hit me with that body blow. He said he
Mm-hmm.
let out. He said he let out. And he said David said I heard you. and started beating that body. He said that's when the fight was over. He said I could not fight no more. I knew the fight was over. I was just hanging on. That's why I kept grabbing him. Yeah, he
Be-
talks about that L. He didn't like it.
because
He didn't like to talk about it, but he had to tell the truth. He said when that
because
man hit me to my body, it was it. I couldn't. It was no more. I had to keep on.
because it
Wasn't
was
no
no
clash
reason
to the
to
head. He
because
said the man bust him open. He said it was
I
no
didn't.
bump
I
of the
heard
head.
that. I heard that interview, but when you said beating bloody, we got to provide context with that. That wasn't the body shot. Why he started bleeding from his eye? It was due to a
No,
head clash.
listen, man. Either way you want to look at it. So you just said his nose wasn't bleeding. He ain't have a bust nose, no bust lip, no nothing. That was just his forehead. That was just all
He
blood from
got
forehead.
beat and he got beat
Get
on
the
the
fuck
second
out
end
of
of the
here, man.
fight,
He was
dog.
beating
Fuck
he
out
was
of here,
beating the
nigga. He
brakes
got
off
beat
that
on the
dude,
he
man.
got
Stop,
beat
man.
up in the second half of the fight, man. Like I
So
just said. I
exactly.
mean,
So you trying to say he didn't
you
catch
know,
none of that was no nose blood. All that was just from his
I
forehead. All
don't
that blood
know,
on his
man.
face.
I just know he got his ass beat on the back end of the fight, man.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm
What's
very
that
much
word?
so clear
Ass
about my
beat, right?
I'm
Thank
very
you. I
much
like
so
that
clear
word.
about my I'm very much so clear on my stance on David Benavidez. I'm not a fan of dude. I'm not super overly impressed with
Oh,
him
don't
like
worry.
y'all
You
cats
will
are.
be. You
I
will
don't
be.
think I will. I don't think I
You will
will,
be.
I don't think
But
I will, but I can yo
if
man
you
prove
don't,
me
that means
wrong.
you're gonna be a hater then. Once he beat Beterbiev and he got all the belts, if you don't like him, then you're a hater.
Not necessarily.
He don't
Yeah, well,
gotta
all right.
like him. He just
Tank
gotta
is a
give him
champion. I'm
credit.
not a fan of Tank.
So
Tank is a
He
what would
don't
be
champion.
the
gotta
I'm not a
like
reason?
fan
him.
of
He just
Tank.
gotta give him
So
credit.
what would be the
Yeah.
reason why you wouldn't like him then? Because you said he
Well,
got to fight somebody. Because that was why you
fight.
didn't like him. Because everybody
I'm
make
just
him
not.
out what he's not.
I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of David Benavidez. I'm not a fan of the clout chasing and all that goofy shit, name dropping. I'm just
Hold
not
up.
a fan
So
of that. If
if
Come
he
on,
beat
man.
all
You
them,
got to
that's why.
stop with the
Hold up,
monologuing. You got to
hold up,
stop
man.
with the
Hold
monologuing,
up,
loved
man. So
one.
if he beat all them, that's the
If
reason why
he
you ain't gonna like him is
if he
because
beats all
of
them,
all the
salute
goofy
to you
shit,
on beating them. That don't
all the
mean I'm about
goofy
to be a
shit.
fan of yours. That don't mean I'm about to be a fan of yours. Salute to you. You beat him. Cool. That's what's up. You're a pound for pound fighter. I'm just not a fan of David Benavidez. I just don't see the hype. I just don't.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't see the hype. I don't see the hype.
look. You take me as a real guy who would, admit like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I just don't, I don't like the nigga, I'm a hater. Cause I'm gonna keep it real, I'm a hater. I'll tell you, I'm a hater, nigga. I don't like it.
Okay. Yo,
Like we
salute to
didn't
you
notice
on
that
that because
before.
I'm a self-proclaimed hater. So I'm glad I
Thank
ain't the
you,
only one who feel that way. You dig? All right.
thank
So
you. So
salute,
yeah,
salute. So
and
you
I
get
get
my
that from
drift.
you. And I get that from you. That's why that's all you got to say instead of saying, I'm just don't like him. Yeah, just say
I just
I'm a
don't.
hater. I don't like the nigga.
You remember you a hip hop head. So you remember that when Disaster Strike CD by Busta Rhymes on that
Exactly.
prelude. I just don't dig that ninja, son. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
me. That's me. But even with me saying that, David Benavidez is a good fighter, dog. That's
Or
like
or we could take it even, or I could go back even further. You remember the movie Belly, right?
absolutely. I'm gonna drop a dime. And he was
I'm
talking
gonna
about the
drop a
city.
dime on that nigga. I'm the dude eating the banana, son. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
him.
All right, right
Yeah,
on,
Drop a
right
oh
dime
on,
man,
on
right
that.
hold
on.
on. That's a massive
Listen,
pause. When a
Coach
guy says
Mills
I'm
is
the
Shouldn't have
a
dude eating
said
a
that.
logical
banana,
hater.
that's a pause.
Coach Mills
The
is a
only
logical
guy that
hater.
came on this channel and ever said he ate a banana was Real Talk Combat. So for you to
Listen,
say it
man.
is wild to me.
Listen, man. If y'all know, if you know hip hop culture movies, then if you take that as some gay shit, then hey, that's on you, bro. I don't know what to
Yeah.
say.
Oh
I
man, my
got you.
brother Edgar said eating a banana. This is crazy. These guys out here
A
admitting to
chocolate
eating
dip
bananas
banana.
and fruit. This is crazy, man.
How
I don't
about
know
them
what to
chocolate
say.
dip bananas, man? How
Like,
about them
look, I
chocolate dip
understand
bananas?
a lot of the youngins. They ain't gonna understand that movie, so they gonna be like,
Yeah.
who, huh, what? So yeah,
That's
they
what
ain't gonna know.
Shout
you
out to
gotta.
George the Last Patriots. He said, "What the hell did I just walk into?" He was talking about all the meat riding and all that other stuff, man. It was very weird
Hey,
for a minute there,
Nuke,
man.
I know you know
They
what we
say
talking
stuff
about,
in
but
their face with
I
banana
understand
splits.
you gotta juice it for what it is. I get it.
Juice it for
Hold
what
on.
it is. You see these things?
You gotta
Like,
juice
Come
what?
it
How
for
am I
what
on,
it is.
supposed
man.
to respond to that? Like, what am I supposed to say?
I mean,
Hey,
Nice
hold
to eat
on.
your Snickers,
I don't know,
man.
Viso?
Barry. Look,
Viso?
respond how you always respond.
Hey,
Come on, you
Nuke.
already know. You already the most gayest shit been said on this panel. Let's stop playing.
You
Hey,
just told
Nuke.
that
Let's stop
man that
playing. Listen, man,
actually you said some of the
I can't even
craziest
rock the
things we
boat of
just
what been
heard,
said
man.
on this fucking panel.
Legit,
So let's
legend, he
just be
talking about
100
eating a
on that.
banana. He talking about niggas is thick. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Hey,
What's
Nuke.
going
Hey,
on?
Nuke. Hey, Nuke.
And you know what?
Yeah,
And that
Hey,
just
pull
goes.
up
That's why I
Viso's
said
comment real quick for me.
I
that's
got you. I got you. I got you. Let me
man.
find
You
it.
know what? I ain't gonna even go there with you,
Hold on,
Pop.
I got a
I just
comment from
gonna
the
let that
panel.
ride
Viso
right there.
says at Steel Mills, what if David Benavidez was from Nebraska? Would
I'm
you
a,
still be a hater, Mills?
I mean, if he was from hometown, I
Absolutely.
would. I wouldn't be. No, I wouldn't be. But the thing, people, peep this. Him,
Yeah, 'cause he a
Rayo,
I
BTA.
ain't been
him,
Better
No,
go
no, 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 no.
find
Hold
a
on,
Having
group
hold
of
on,
fun,
hold on,
having
hold
haters.
fun.
on. No, P game. Him, Jose, and Rayo came up to my gym, and they actually sparred some of the youngins in my gym. But when Bud fought Jose Benavidez, they was at that was Bud's gym, that was B&B. When all the drama almost went down, at man, he was actually politicking and functioning with the cats up here in the city, bro. He honestly was. I heard Benavidez is a cool dude. I heard both of them, all shit, even the pops. I heard they cool dudes. I haven't met him though to substantiate that. All I
Yeah,
can go
you
off of
okay,
is what
man?
I see.
They
All
just
I can
don't
go
like.
off
They
of
just
is what I see on
listen, man.
motherfucking
They just
on YouTube. I
a
can't
lot
get
of
jiggy
people.
with him.
A lot of people just don't like him, man, because he a little bit too dark for him. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I don't
Darkness,
think that's the
everybody,
case.
darkness.
you know what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
that's what. I don't think that's the case.
Hey,
Nah, I
man,
don't think that's the case.
look here. Different strokes for different folks. That's all I can say. But that's just my opinion. But
Right, I ain't
you
mad at
know,
that.
you could. Hey, what's the first thing they say? He ain't Mexican. They don't claim that. Hey, he ain't Mexican. That'd be the first thing that pop out. They he ain't Mexican. Claim that motherfucker. Hell
Nah,
no.
he Mexican.
Put
He
Nah,
the
but
Mexican.
yo
listen,
gringo. They put the
actually, that's a
gringo
real
card on him
thing.
quick.
The full blood Mexicans from Mexico really look at American Mexicans as less than.
Listen
That's
here,
a
man.
real thing that goes on over
Listen.
there.
Look
So
here,
there
man.
is some truth to that.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you, Parker. You probably wasn't here when I first was on here, and I'm gonna repeat this again. My firstborn is from a Mexican woman. I know my firstborn son is from a Mexican woman.
She
So
from New York? Was she from
I know what I'm
Queens?
talking about. Nah,
I
she was
remember
from
you said that.
she was from Brooklyn. But anyway,
She
the
Mexican?
bottom line is this, man. Trust me, I know about all that shit. I know. Cause I had to grow, I was the first black motherfucker in my area fucking with a Spanish woman. So I know how that shit go. So, and I know the shit I went through, but I don't get on. That's a different story. But the bottom line is this, man. I'm just gonna get off that fucking shit because that's a different story. The bottom line is this, man. David Benavidez, yeah, I understand why a lot of people don't like him. His father talked too much shit. Plus, he challenged the fighter that a lot of people love. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But this is how I look at him, and people look at it as our meat rider. David, the last couple of fights, man, I could say David Benavidez looked for the smoke, man. If he's sticking by his card, if he go out there and fight Bivol and Beterbiev, then I can't look nothing past him because ain't nobody else searching for them type of
We
fighters,
agree.
man. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
agree with
And I
that.
Yep.
feel, and
Yeah,
I,
we
and
agree
me
with that.
personally, I believe he's the type of fighter that could do that. And he's not black. I don't ride no fighter just because of your race card. I like a fighter because of your skills. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good
Facts.
fighter, then I'm gonna rock with you. And I'm gonna rock with David Benavidez because I feel once fucking Canelo leave, it's not gonna be too many motherfucking Spanish fighters that could be superstar. He could be a superstar if motherfuckers back him if he beat those type of fighters. If he go out
I'm
there
gonna
and
be
beat
honest with you,
Beterbiev
Ashley. I feel
and
like David
Bivol,
Benavidez should already be that.
yeah, he
He should
should.
Hmm.
already be who you think he should be.
But he's not gonna get that because what's the first thing you hear? He ain't Mexican. That's
Man,
why
fuck
he
that.
not
He
Mexican.
ain't Mexican shit. If he fought the champions he was supposed to fight, he would have already been undisputed.
Yes, should he have made better decisions? Yes. That's why I said, please don't think I don't agree with y'all when y'all say that. I agree with y'all,
Yeah.
partially. Yeah.
That's the
It's,
only thing, because
it's
I
certain
like
things.
David. I just
Yeah,
don't agree with his
he
behavior.
done. Yes, he done duck. I could say he done did some ducking type shit. Yes, I can say that. But I have believed that right now in his career, I believe now after he done beat certain fighters, I believe he really believed that he could be the best at 175. So I'm gonna roll with
I
him.
believe that too. I believe it too.
He might lose, and if he
I
lose, yes,
don't.
I'm gonna have to eat a lot of crow. I'm gonna have to come on here and get laughed at.
Do
I'm
not.
gonna have to get people talk shit to me and be like, "Oh yeah, you was just on you was a band ride." Yeah, but yeah,
Nah, we ain't
sometimes
gonna
the
do
best
that. As
people
long
lose.
as he fight them, Ashy, we gonna give you and him credit. That's all we want. All we want is the fight. Regardless of whether he win or lose, it don't matter. It's the fact that he fight them niggas.
Yeah, that's all I want. I want him to get the same energy like how people hold Canelo fucking accountable. They would say he was ducking fucking Triple G and fucking Benavidez. Yeah, I want Benavidez to be the same way. I expect for you to go out there and fight the fucking best, bro.
And
That's
I
what
got
we
a
all
question.
should want.
I got a
That's what we
question
all
for
should want.
Mills too, and everybody on the panel. Just 1 second. Let me get these bills paid. My brother Nomas Thomas OG says Ash should be like, you already know what those emoji is. Deep throating a banana. We already know it, my brother. He says it's good for him. Salute to you, Nomas Thomas. Traffic says at least Mills keeps it real, and he said he doesn't like David Benavidez. So in fairness, no matter what Benavidez does, Mills won't give him credit. Mills and Rico voice. I don't like that shit. I
That
don't
ain't
like that
true.
shit. And
That ain't
remember,
true.
Rico from Omaha.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh
look,
my
this is
God,
why
there
I
we
call
go.
Coach Mills is a logical hater because
A
he can give you
logical
a
hater.
detailed explanation of why he don't like that nigga. It's not that I just don't like him because his personality. I don't like him because he fucks black women. No, he don't like him because of A, B, C, D, and E, and it all got to do with boxing. So even if he is a hater, he's a logical hater.
Hold up, man. Partially,
I
hold on,
am,
man.
bro. Straight up and down.
Hold up
Straight
now.
up and down.
Nah, come on now. You just can't say it's all about boxing. It's some bias somewhere, because that's the main rule. It don't all be about boxing. Because there's a lot of shit that you can hate about Canelo.
I could
But you don't,
misinterpret that,
because
actually.
he's a
I
likable
could.
fighter.
Let's ask Coach Mills.
Hold on.
Coach Mills,
Hold on.
do you like you're disliking David? Does that have anything to do outside the boxing ring?
No. Unless we talk,
You're right.
hold on, unless we talking about the shit that's surrounding the sport, that's not actually going down in the ring.
Yeah, that's
I
what we
mean,
talking about.
it's an amalgamation of both. I just don't want you to get it fucked up and think that I don't like him because he had the nerve to call out Canelo. That's never been my biggest beef.
I never held.
Oh,
No,
all
I
right.
ain't never think you didn't like him because of that. Nah, I don't.
All
No,
right.
and that be the first thing people think. I say you hating on him. Why? Because he ducked. Or I feel everybody think he's not ducking. Yeah. I don't think that, bro. Like,
All
nah.
right, cool. Okay, all
I be
right, cool. As
thinking
long as
people
you,
just be hating just because his father
as long,
talks shit and he talks shit,
as
and
long
people
as you
don't
don't think
like
it's
that
because of
shit.
that. All right, cool. As long we are cool. As long as you don't think it's because of that. Cool.
Nah. I ain't gonna
Man,
put that type of stigma on you.
And one baller says Ashley Knuckles used $400 to buy new rims for his van.
Well, damn. If you get the other 200 that's owed to me, I told y'all, man. Somebody call Lieutenant Dan and get the rest of my fucking money, man. You feel what I'm saying? I need my
Yeah,
money.
Money Brown gotta pay up. Money, you gotta pay
Goddamn
up.
right.
Wait,
Need my money.
hold on, wait. I don't want to put no smut on nobody's name. Money Brown is my brother from another mother. I got a lot of respect for Money Brown.
Whoa. Nuke. What did
Yeah,
you say? Listen, I can remember. And I remember this shit like yesterday.
go ahead.
I remember before the fucking Canelo and Bud fight. You said Ashley. Matter of fact, no, you didn't even call me Ashley. You said Ashley. Matter of fact, you said Ashley. If you don't pay up and don't come on here, I'm gonna make videos about you. I'm gonna take your
I
emoji
did say
and
that.
I'm gonna make a
He
video about
definitely
you.
did say
I
that.
said
You
Body
feel
that,
what I'm
bag.
saying?
Chanel. I
Body
And
said it.
guess
bag.
what? And
It's
I
not a body
believe.
bag because
Hold,
he didn't lose. I mean, he didn't
hold
lose
on.
his
Let me
bet,
finish.
and
Let me
I
finish.
kept the same standard.
And I believe 100% you would have done that shit if it
I
would have
would have.
happened.
I would have.
So
I would have had
on that
Mills and
note,
Park Street on there too.
being
Yeah.
that I
And
come
first
on
one
your
of the
show,
body bag. The second one definitely was body bag.
win or lose, right?
Yeah. Well, at least
Why
win.
having nobody
Whoa,
that come on your
that's
show?
questionable,
Because
Ashley.
if it was
That's
me, I would have had to
questionable.
give money. I would have had to give money. But look here, bro, don't come on my fucking show
Because there was a point
betting
in
on my
time
fucking
where
show,
you
making
went
me look
gold.
bad. Hold up, say that again.
No, hold on. Now, as you starting to make a point, if you're saying we need to go at Money Brown,
No, I ain't saying you need to go at him. No, please don't think that. No, I don't need you making no videos about Money
okay,
Brown. It's
I
not that
wasn't going
serious.
to do that.
Nah, I would know. I'm saying just I'll let him know when he come on there. Like, look here, bro. Like, yeah, damn, that's bad, bro. Pay your debts. Fuck, you ain't no need to be ducking and shit. Cause I would have got that kind of smoke when I came on.
Look,
And he's a
I will
That's
YouTuber.
say
true.
this. I will
He's a
say this. And
YouTuber.
if Money
I'm
Brown,
just
if
a
you are
regular
listening,
dude.
my brother, we need you over here ASAP because we ain't seen you since the fight, and it's looking like everybody didn't showed up but Money. So
Yeah,
now we
pretty
he
much.
was on the Homie Goons podcast right after
no
the
fuck
fight.
that. No fuck that.
I know. I
He
know.
wasn't
Money,
on
my
this
brother, and you,
podcast.
and that's cool. Shout out to Goon, whoever that is. All I'm saying, he ain't been on this Goons podcast. That's all I'm saying. You
Exactly.
got to
Yeah.
come over here, my brother. You got to come over
He gonna
here.
go over there
I
because
don't want to go put a hold on. I don't need the shiesty and the black forces and come look for you. Go ahead and come on over here and let's just get this conversation in because Ashley ain't gonna leave me alone until you come over here and pay the bet. Cause then it should look crazy on me that you make a bet and then it's like I'm the host and I'm like, oh, he just get the walk off. Edgar stood on business. Edgar ain't on that type of time. Edgar's a real one.
yeah,
Edgar
and I
showed
gave
up
Edgar
and
a
did
shout out
everything he said he would do.
and I'm gonna give him a verbal shout out. Shout out to Edgar. Word up. He was,
Mm-hmm.
he's a stand-up dude. He paid his motherfucking bet, and regardless, me and him talk shit. I got to give him his props on that. So yeah, shout out to X.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Salute.
Onslaught says, hold on, I gotta remind me
Ashley
what
gonna be
Onslaught
coughing.
said. Onslaught says Money Brown took the loss harder than Canelo. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, man.
I
Oh
mean, you know what I'm saying?
no.
I don't want to, I'm not gonna
Hold on.
sit here and talk shit about Money Brown. I mean,
Onslaught says Money Brown will be back when Canelo comes. Ain't that a bitch? Oh man.
for whatever
Onslaught, you
reason,
ain't right for that shit, man. You ain't right for that shit,
for
bro.
whatever reason he feel he don't want to pay me, that's cool. It's
Oh.
all good. I mean, karma's a motherfucker to always come back and get you. But yeah, what I'm saying, he just need to just, show his face. Be a stand-up guy.
Hold on. I think the Crown says Money Brown got a bad shoulder.
A bad what?
A bad shoulder. I don't know, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess
I
he's
guess
saying he
so
got
he
an
can't
injury.
count
He's
that
injured. That's
money.
why he ain't been
He
on
can't
here.
count that money with that fucked up shoulder, huh?
Hold on. George the Last Patriot says Mills. I just don't like the ninja.
I don't, bro. I don't. I think it's just too much hype surrounding him, man. Bro. Brim pointed this out last time, even when Solid his bitch ass was on here, man. Motherfuckers got all type of drama for pressure fighters and front foot dominant fighters, man. But somehow they're one dimensional. But somehow David checks all the boxes off as a pressure fighter, and he's not one dimensional. And because
Body bag.
it just
Listen, he is.
it's stupid.
This is my take on him. He is one dimensional. What I give David Benavidez is, if you go back and look,
Damn,
because
he
they
said
have.
he's one dimensional.
Listen, I'm talking about as far as in coming in front footed and not having the head movement like Canelo have. This is my belief on him. Now his high guard, David Benavidez got long ass arms, which his elbows do good protection of his motherfucking his body, his kidneys and all that good shit. If you go look
Mirage,
at it,
shut the fuck up.
if you go look at his last fight with Morrell, a lot of the punches, because they got videos of it that show it on YouTube. If you go look at it, a lot of those punches wasn't landing. A lot of them be hitting his guards. A lot of people be thinking he be getting hit a lot. Yeah, he do get hit, but a lot of them punches don't be landing. They just be hitting him in the body. And being that he was a fat boy, his body absorbs those kind of hits. And he just keep that relentless pressure on you. That's why I say for you to beat Benavidez, you're gonna have to put it like this. You're gonna have to have more dog in your heart to beat him. Because he's the
Wait a
type of
minute.
fighter
Wait a
you're
minute.
gonna have
Wait a
to.
minute.
You
You're
gotta,
Wait
gonna
a
have
minute.
to
you
You
gotta
got
knock.
have
You're gonna have to
power to
hold
knock
on,
him
get
out.
Ashley. Wait a
Benavidez.
You're
minute.
gonna
Wait a
have to
minute. Wait
knock
a
him
minute.
out.
We
You
got a
might
problem.
out technique him. You might be more swift to him, more head movement. You might beat him like that. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to beat
Wait a
him
minute.
up like in a
Wait
fight
a
to
minute.
beat
We,
him.
we got a different perspective on this because Mirage is saying David is very dynamic,
Wow.
Ashley. Do you agree or disagree with Mirage? Because he's saying he's a very dynamic fighter.
I mean, he's an athletic for his size. He's an athletic dude. I don't want to say. I mean, I don't know. I gotta hear what he mean by dynamic.
I just think he's talking about
Do
his
he
punching
mean that
power and
by?
his
Do he
hand
mean that
speed.
by athleticism or like what do he mean by dynamic? Him being
He's
dynamic.
talking about his hand speed, and that's it. That's
His
clearly the only thing that
conditioning
he's
and
talking about.
volume punching.
Yeah, that literally that's the only thing that he can be talking about as far as
Like,
dynamic is concerned.
like, if we gonna give David credit, he's one dimensional, but he's 5-star at that one dimensional.
Yeah,
No,
like
And
no,
his placement.
no,
David
no.
is how David places his punches. He's an up down fighter. He'll tell you, hit you up, go down to the body, back up, down to the body. He gonna maul you. He's gonna do more maul you. He's gonna grab when you got your hands up. He's gonna grab your hand and come around on the side with them hooks. That's the type of shit that either you're gonna have to keep him off you. If you could keep him off you and keep moving the whole fight, you have a chance to beat him. But if you try to stand your ground and fight him, you're gonna lose.
You don't
Like
think
I said,
Bivol
you're
can
gonna have
stand in
to
the
have a
pocket with David
knockout.
Benavidez?
You're gonna have to have a hell of a knockout punch to put him down. You might knock him down, but I'm talking about to put him out that the fight is over. You're gonna have to
oh no,
be a type of better beef type puncher
You
to
you
put
you
him
don't
out.
yeah,
think
That's the
you
only
I
don't
way
think
think
the
you're gonna
only
beat
you
him.
don't think
person that
Bivol
can
can stand in the
sleep
pocket with
David.
David?
You don't
Oh, go
think
ahead,
what?
go ahead.
No, you don't think Bivol can stand in the pocket with David Benavidez after we just
No,
saw him push? You are
no, no,
burnt the
no.
fuck
He can't.
out if you think that.
No, he
You
You
can't.
smoke
You
bugging.
know why?
Ashley.
You know why?
Hey,
You know
Ashley,
why?
that's bull jive.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Bivol really is not the type of dude that's going to stand in the pocket with you. Because if that was, he'd have plenty more knockouts than what he had. He's a rhythm fighter. He's in and out. He's a dancer, in and out, in and out. He's like a pendulum, back and forth.
And he's
He's
always
coming
in
in,
rhythm.
he's coming out. And being that David is going to be stalking him, he's not only way he's going to stand there is when they get to them championship rounds, when he got to bite down and win a round or two. But as far as in the beginning of that fight, he's going to be on his toes. He's not going to be trying to stand there and go in the pocket with him like that.
We just watched B-Ball force Beterbiev to his back foot, who is a far bigger puncher than David Benavidez. He can stand in the pocket with David.
And he's a
He can
better
stand in the
boxer.
pocket with David. He's far more savvy in the pocket, better defensive, more defensively responsible. Do I want to see? He's proven to be a bigger puncher than David in the division. Even if, we just got to be real about that shit, bro. So yes, he can stand in the pocket with David.
Listen, what I'm about to say.
I wouldn't suggest it.
What I'm
Force
about
him
to
come
say.
to you. Set them
What I'm
traps.
about to say. Please don't trip. This is just my opinion, and I know y'all gonna go crazy. I'm not saying he's better than him and nothing crazy like that. Being that he done sparred David, he know the type of fighter he is. He know what he bring. So I feel he know what he bring. So he know he got better. The shit that he's gonna go through before him, he's gonna leave him last. Y'all keep thinking that he's not a special fighter, man. He is a special fighter.
What's
and them
special
fighters
about
know
him?
it, man. Listen, man, Biv will know. Because if he knew he was easy, trust me, if he knew he was easy prey, he would have took that fight quick, nigga. Come on,
What's
think
special
about it. When
about
you
him,
a
bro?
fighter, listen, when you're
Wait
a
a minute,
fighter, think about it. Listen, man, hold on. Just let me get this off and then y'all get me. Just let me get this one point off. Think about it. And please put yourself in the fighter's shoes. If you're a fighter, right? If you got a person that's challenging you, getting you stripped for your shit, right? If you know this easy, you don't spar this dude. If you know it's easy prey, and you could get a good dollar off it, you're gonna go ahead and get that shit the fuck out the way. You're gonna take that fight quick and easy. But if you know this fight is gonna give you a problem, you're gonna be like, you know what? I ain't scared to fight him. I'm gonna take it. But you know what? Let me hold off. Let me get the rest of this bait out here first. Then I'm gonna go to this fight. That's what it is, bro. This shit is business. This shit is not nothing personal. It's just what it is. Those fighters know, man. Those fighters know. And if y'all think I'm just saying, oh, he a fan. He just think that. Nah, man. I'm telling
I'm
you,
just
I
saying
know.
that's different than what you
You
said
saying
earlier.
this because you a fan? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing
Okay,
wrong with being a
no,
fan of the dude.
I'm not saying it just because I'm fan. I'm saying it because from the way of a fighter, you got to know that, bro. You got to know who's food in your division, off your
And
skill
David is
set. You
food
know,
for
all those
Bivol.
boxers know who's food in those divisions, bro.
He's
They know
food
who
for
the fuck that's going to
Bivol.
give them a problem and who's not.
He's food
Come
Because
for
on,
you
man, that's
said
just
that he
Bivol.
common
ducked him.
sense.
You said
That's
that
just
Bivol ducked him. When I was talking about why he ain't activate the
yes.
mandatory earlier,
Listen,
you was talking about how it was impossible for
listen.
it to
I'm not
happen.
saying.
Now
Listen,
you're saying
and
he should
let
have
me
took the fight.
define.
Hold on. Now
Parksy,
you're saying he
let me
should have taken
define the
the fight.
duck.
But
Let
before
me
you were saying it
define
was
the duck.
impossible to make the fight.
Listen, man, let me define the duck.
Hold on, wait, before we
Let me
get
just define this duck real quick. What I'm saying, what I mean by the duck is he'll fight him, but he's just not gonna fight him right now. He's gonna hold off as long as he can until he either have no choice to fight this dude, or he's like I said,
Oh
he's
my
either ordered to.
lord.
He's not gonna
Y'all
just
got
take the fight. Come on, y'all
way
should
too
know
high
that,
of
bro. If
opinion
a
of this
nigga is
Well,
dude.
thank
easy,
you for
if you got an
explaining that,
easy
Ashley.
dude
Thank you
that's
for
challenging
explaining
you,
that.
you're gonna take that fight. Why would you hold off on the easy dude? That
Y'all
fool.
got
Come
way
on,
too
man.
high of an
That's
opinion of
just
David,
common
dog.
sense.
Y'all got way
wait,
too high of an
hold on.
opinion.
I do got to bring in my brother Solidus T. What's up, Solidus?
Hey, what up? So,
What's go ahead, Solidus. Floor is yours, bro. Floor is
IBF,
yours.
when you want to start collecting money from them bitch ass niggas Steel Mills and Park Streets for letting you come on your bullshit ass panel and saying that bullshit they
Shut
be
your
saying?
bitch ass up, man. Will you please tell me
Why
what
these
gym
bitch
you
Shut
ass
be
the
at
niggas
so I
come
fuck
can
out
come
here
up,
and
up
talk
there?
that stupid
racist
shit,
Tell me
bitch.
bruh?
what gym you be at so I
This
can come
nigga
to your
Park Streets is a
conference room
crack
and get
baby.
out.
This nigga Steel Mills is
Solid?
diabetic.
Then we
Please
already
tell me
done
what
with
Hey,
gym
I
you
thought
be
Solid.
you
at.
weren't gonna
Park
come
Street.
back,
Hey,
asshole.
Park Street. Hold
What
up. Real
what
calm,
gym do
real
you
calm.
be at?
Real calm, real
Fuck that
calm.
real calm shit. What gym do you be at? Because I
Hold
want
up.
you to
I'm gonna
say this
address
shit in
that.
my
Let
face.
me get at Park Streets real quick. Park Streets. I'm gonna ask you two questions. All right. I never met you before ever in real life, right?
Nope.
And why
True,
you
right?
talking shit,
Okay,
bitch?
that's understood. And you never heard me say I wasn't interested in fighting you, right?
No, you absolutely said that whole
Right?
lot.
Fuck that. Shut
I
your
said I
bitch
didn't
ass
want to
up,
fight you.
Solidus. Fuck you. Shut your
Yes,
bitch
you
ass
did
up.
that.
Canelo
Hey,
lost,
shut your
and now
little
you
Hold up,
feel
bitch
safe to
ass
be on
up.
that
Yes,
fucking
Let
you
me
panel.
address.
did.
Canelo
Park
lost, and
Hey,
Streets.
now you can
Solidus,
be on the
Park
shut your
Streets.
panel,
I said
bitch.
bitch
I didn't
ass
want to
You
fight
nigga,
been
bro.
you.
What
talking
the
shit
fuck
about
are you
Park
everybody on
doing,
the
Streets.
fat
panel,
I
bitch.
said
nigga?
Now
I
you
didn't
gonna
want to
come
fight
like ain't
you.
nothing happened. Get the fuck out of here.
How the
Park
fuck
Fucking
you gonna
talking
run off
trash
and
I
tell
slow
wouldn't
looking
fight
ass
somebody else
you.
to
bitch.
fucking
Shut your
Marco
bitch ass
about
up.
how you had a
Some
hold
bitches,
on,
bro.
no,
Hey,
And now
wait,
your
hey,
wait,
bitch
wait,
it's
ass
wait
easy
a
up.
to
second,
gang up
Go
on
fellas.
somebody,
go do
bro.
another
Solidus, you a
live, bitch.
bitch, bro.
Go do
Fellas,
another
hold on,
live,
hold
hoe.
on, fellas.
Hey, man, you two
I don't
faggots,
even got to
kneel
say
down and kiss the
nothing.
ring.
I
Hold
don't
on,
even
one
Go
got to
do
second,
say
one
another
second.
nothing.
We got
motherfucking
DJ
live,
I
hoe.
don't
Allen
even
here,
say
man.
nothing.
That's why you over there
Go
talking.
do another
Yo,
fucking
Man,
9-minute lie.
man, we got
Gay ass
Cam.
motherfuckers. Both
your
y'all some
bitch ass
faggots,
up.
bro.
Hold on,
And why should I get mad? And why should I get mad about fags on the internet? Why should I get mad about fags on the internet, bro?
Because you make
Why should I get mad
because you
about?
gonna lie. Because you
Bro,
gonna lie.
both y'all some fags,
just one
bro.
at a time. One at a time.
You a bitch.
And let me say
Providence,
this. Let
you
me
a
say
bitch.
this. Let me say this.
So let me say this.
Let me say this. Now, I never met
Give
Park
us
Streets
for
a
a
day in
second.
my life. He never met me, and I never said I wouldn't fight him. So why the fuck is he saying I ducked him? Is this nigga retarded?
Fucking chocolate
Nigga,
chip
you
Chipotle
said
Are you
looking
you
ass.
retarded?
about me on your channel,
Now, Park Streets, I'm hoping you smarter than that.
about me.
And to address Real Talk Combat, bro, Real Talk Combat, you's a fag. You suck other men's dicks. Why would I go back and forth with you? Get the fuck out of here. And Clavo, you's a prison
Shut your
cunt,
bitch
bro.
ass up.
You's a prison cunt, bro.
You
What y'all got
salty.
to say?
Sodium
What y'all
tea.
got to
It's
say?
sodium tea. You salty
What y'all got to
motherfucker.
say?
Sodium tea, bitch ass. You a
Sodium
bitch.
tea.
Hey,
That was all right. That was all right. Hey, bro, like I said, bro, both y'all some
Hey,
fags,
give me
bro.
that fake
Both
ass
y'all
laugh
some
again.
fags.
Give me
It
that
is
fake
what it
ass
is,
laugh
bro.
again.
Both y'all
Give me
some
that fake
fags.
ass laugh again. Stupid
And as
ass.
far as this bitch ass nigga Steel Mills, hey Steel Mills, what smoke you want, bro? Because you can get it.
We got one for Steel too.
Hey, the bitch ass, hey, the bitch nigga in the
Shut
middle
your
with the
bitch ass up.
afro.
I just
What kind
want
of
you to
smoke you
tell me
want,
what
though?
gym you be at. What gym you be at?
What kind of smoke you want?
Talking now.
I'm
Hold
telling
on,
you.
because I'm
I'm
trying to
telling
hear.
you.
Go ahead,
I'm,
Solid.
t- I'm telling you. What gym you be at?
You want to scrap?
What
yeah,
gym
of
do you
course,
be at?
nigga. We been trying to do
Cause
that
nigga,
shit,
I'll
man.
whoop
Don't
your
need
ass.
to
Cause
Gucci,
nigga,
boy.
I
What
will
gym
whoop
do you
your
be
ass in
at?
front of your kids, bro.
Ain't new.
What
I will
Finally
whoop
good,
your ass
new.
in front of your
Ain't
kids and
new.
your
What gym do you
newborn.
be
Finally
at?
good, new.
What
Finally
gym do
good,
you be at?
new. Come right to
What gym do
Philly,
you be
new.
at?
Hey, new.
No,
Come
no, no.
right to
I still
Philly,
gotta
new.
hit up with
All right, who should I fight first? Who should I fight
Park.
first?
The thing is this. He don't need to rent no gym with me. I'm 6.5 hours away from Chicago. What gym do
All
you be
right.
at? What park you
Oh
Okay.
be at?
All right.
man.
I
All
got
right.
You
gloves, I
know
got
what?
hair,
It's
I got
fucking
all that.
crazy, man.
All
Y'all
right.
motherfuckers
Let
sound
me
like a
see.
bunch of y'all motherfuckers ready to go kill each other
Uh,
over fucking
No,
Ain't
no,
opinions
this
nobody
is
about
killing
hey.
like a bunch
nobody.
of fucking
Ain't
Okay.
bozos.
No.
nobody killing
I
nobody.
understand. These niggas is lame, bro.
it ain't no killing
These
nothing.
niggas is lame.
Ain't
Hey,
nobody killing nobody.
what are you doing on the 11th? What are you doing on October
It
Saturday,
ain't.
October
He
11th?
got
What are
it.
you doing?
He said, "What are you
I'm
doing?"
gonna be
Hold
in your
on,
mom.
everybody.
I'm gonna
Hold
be in
on
your
one
He
mom.
second.
said,
Hold on
nah,
one second.
who
1 second. We're
I'm
trying to
gonna be in your
organize
Steel
the
mom.
Mill
first
said,
IBFP fight
Steel
card.
Mill said, cause bro, you ain't coming to my city. I already know that. But
Why not? I'm in
you
Chicago twice
said
a year at the bare
you'll
minimum.
come to Chicago, right?
I'm in Chicago twice a year at the bare
All
minimum.
right.
What gym
Can
you
you
be
pull
at,
up
dog?
on the 11th,
What gym?
October
At what
11th? Can
gym?
you do it?
What gym?
No. This
What
is what
gym?
I want you to do.
That's 11th. Nah, that might be a little too early for me.
If you can
That
make
might
it
be a
to
little too
Chicago on
early.
October 11th, hit me on my page. I will give you a
Oh
number and
my
I will link with you.
God.
We can handle it.
Oh, now you
What
want? Oh,
what
you're
gym?
gonna
And we
wait
What
can
until
handle
gym?
it.
then. Now,
Hey,
okay.
he wants to
October
give you his
11th is
number,
too
bro.
early.
Like,
We
yeah,
can handle it.
he wanted in his
October
ass.
11th is too early for me.
He wanted
But
in his
October
ass,
11th
bro.
is
also,
He
too
giving you
early.
Crazy,
his
man.
fucking
Y'all
number like
also,
a
motherfuckers
bitch,
thinking
man.
they
also,
October
so
11th is
Fuck
too
is
early
intelligent,
for
wrong with
man.
me.
this motherfucker?
So let me get this
October
straight.
11th
11th
You
is
too
too
Fucking
early
early.
for
sodium
you?
tea up in
That's
here,
too early
bro.
for
All right,
me.
you let me know then. You let me know
That's
then.
too
At
early
a
for me.
future
hold
date,
on,
you
hold
let
on.
me
I've been
know.
letting you know what the
So
fuck
let
is
me
you
get this
talking
straight.
about?
We
Letting me
gonna
know.
have a
Hold
No,
on,
you
let me
talking
situation.
about
know.
scrapping for real.
No,
So
I'm
ain't no,
talking
ain't,
about lacing up. I'm talking about
Man, we
there's
talking
lacing up.
about
nothing else for
I'm
boxing,
me to
nigga.
lacing
We
say,
up.
talking
bro. Hey,
about
check this out.
I'm
Hold
boxing.
up, hold up.
I'm talking about
There's
lacing
nothing
up.
else for me to say, bro.
I'm talking
I
about
got a
lacing
date,
up.
October 11th. Can you
I'm
come to the
talking about.
city? Because if you can, I'll give you
I'm
that
talking.
work.
I'm
Shut
You're
your
talking
saying
bitch
it's
about
ass
too
up.
early
lacing
for you?
up. I'm
Shut
Then
your
talking
let me
about
bitch
know at
ass
a
lacing
up.
future
up.
date. There's nothing else to say, bro.
I'm talking about
There's
lacing up.
nothing
Shut
else to say.
your
I'm
bitch
talking
ass
about
up,
lacing
sodium
up. I've
tea.
been talking about lacing up. The
Listen,
thing
man.
is,
Listen, hold
you
up,
ran
man.
your
All
hold on,
right.
hold, no, 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 Ash, you no, 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 no,
October
no, no, no,
11th.
no, no. You gotta stay on the sidelines for this one.
Can
You been
anybody
running
else
your
come to Chicago
no,
on
no, no.
October?
Like I said,
Anybody on this panel that want to fight? Whether it's
Who?
Clavo, Gay Talk Combat,
Nah,
can y'all make it to
October. Nah,
Chicago on
listen,
hey,
when
October
you
hey,
11th?
finally come to
October 11th
Can
is
Chicago,
too
y'all?
it's
early
not
for
Hey,
hurt
me.
Park Street.
That's too early
our
for
Hey,
me.
fight
Park
is in
Street. Can you
Philly.
come to
October
Chicago?
11th is too early
How
for
much
me.
did I hurt your
Hey,
feelings when you run your
Hey,
mouth
Park
about me
Street.
to your two fucking
Can y'all can make it to anybody can make it to Chicago
You
on
got two
October 11th.
fucking people that listen to you. Why the fuck you talking about me for?
No. Hold up.
October
You
11th
got
is too
all
early
of
for me.
two fucking viewers listening to you at a time. You got
October
two
11th is too early
people
for me.
listening. What the
You a
fuck you gotta
fucking
talk
fag
about
and
me
you want me to
for?
go back and forth
I
with you,
hurt
bro.
you
You
niggas that
probably asked to
much.
suck my dick if you could.
Hey
No,
nigga,
nigga,
hey,
get the
I
fuck
ain't never
on.
talked about you a day in my life, so you
Hey,
don't matter to
Clavo.
me.
Man,
Hey,
suck my
Skipping
dick from
Hills.
the back.
Skipping Hills.
Sodium P.
Hey, Clavo,
Suck my
can
dick
you
from
make
the
it to
back.
Chicago on October
Suck
11th?
my dick from the back,
I ain't
bitch. You
never
ain't
make
talking about
time for
shit,
you in
bro.
my
Man, you
life.
a gay ass
Calling me that.
You
motherfucker,
ain't
man.
talking
What's up
about
with
shit
Fuck
with
you
November
talking
me.
about?
12th?
Canelo, bro.
What's up with
I'll
November
tell you
12th?
three
All right,
new
well,
ones.
back to Steel Mills then.
I
When's
will
back to
tell
Steel
you
Mills
Time
then?
three
on you,
new
Solomon.
ones.
What's up with
October
November?
11th?
Hold on, everybody. One
What's
second.
up?
One second. I just want to say this. He put the gauntlet down. He said if anybody can make it to his city on October the 11th, he's free smoke for everybody.
And that's too early for me. So I'm saying, what's
Anybody
up
who
with
want to
November?
fight. Anybody who want to fight me on the panel.
I'm saying, what's up with November?
How you make that work? October 11th is perfect for me.
No,
You
October
said no?
11th, you gotta. I mean, most of us have actual jobs. You gotta
Exactly,
give a little bit
dog.
longer
Okay,
than a
yeah.
2-week
You
notice.
niggas ain't pulling up, bro. You niggas ain't pulling up.
You literally
November
just
we
said to
can make it
let you
happen.
know,
Hey,
and he
Park
just let
Streets,
you know
Park
that he
Streets, can
wanted
you make it?
Bitch
November,
made,
and now you
dog.
don't
Park
want to
Bitch
Streets,
do it,
made.
bro.
He
Park
bitch
Streets,
made.
can you make it? Park
And
Streets,
I'll
can
tell
Listen,
you
you,
no,
make
if
but
it?
it's
I'll take you
November,
up.
hold on, November
I'll
in
take you up
Chicago,
on
right?
that.
Bro,
Or
this motherfucker selling y'all wolf tickets. Y'all can't see that shit. He's selling y'all wolf tickets. You think he's gonna really
I'll
fucking
pay you
show
to
up?
pull up.
I'ma hold him
I
He's
to
won't,
gonna.
I
You
won't
think he's
put,
gonna
hey,
fucking pull up?
Clavo.
No, he's
I
not.
won't put hands
So
on
man,
y'all.
don't
I
believe
won't
this
put hands
pussy,
on none of
bro.
y'all.
I don't
I
believe
won't put hands
nobody.
on none of
I don't
y'all. You
believe
sure about
anybody
What's up
who
with
that?
has to go
November?
do a live and talk
Why
shit
you
I,
separately.
back?
You
That's
do
you
it
What's
right
sure
up
here.
with
about that?
November?
I don't believe
I
anybody
won't
who
touch
got
none
to
of you
go on a
niggas.
separate live to
Hold
go
on,
What's
hold
up
talk
with
on.
shit
November?
instead of talking it right here on this fucking panel. Right there on this
Listen,
right here.
listen.
So ain't
Clavo,
nobody, ain't no
listen.
don't trust this
Clavo,
Nah,
listen,
you
motherfucker.
rage
listen.
He
quit
Now
not
like
listen,
a
gonna
little
make
listen,
it.
pussy
listen,
because you
listen.
got your
Y'all
feelings
really
hurt. Don't
think I won't
nobody
touch none of you
respect
niggas?
you.
Now,
So
Clavo,
why you
listen.
back?
Y'all
Why
really
you
think I
crying
won't touch
about
none
Bro,
of you
no,
nothing,
niggas?
man?
even no,
If you
fuck
niggas
that.
play with me for real,
No,
bro.
shut the fuck up, pussy.
If you niggas play with me
Onslaught
for
and
real, it's a
Ashy,
wrap, bro.
Onslaught and
You
Ashy,
niggas
we
is not
talked shit
playing
to
me.
them
None of you
niggas for
niggas.
2
Play with
fucking
you like
months
what?
Bro,
straight,
why
and
is
Play
the
they
with you
gay
stood
like
on
dude
what?
yelling at
business.
me, bro?
They
Get the
stayed
fuck
and
off
they
the mic,
waited.
bro.
You fucking rage
This
quit like
dude
a
wants me to
fucking
go back and forth
pussy.
with a
You
fag.
don't get no
I'm
fucking
not
respect.
entertaining no fag,
Even
bro.
Ashy and Onslaught get more fucking respect than you because you're too much of a
Fact,
bitch to take the
Nobody gets
heat.
more respect
fact,
than me,
Back.
bro.
That's a
You're
fact.
too
fact.
much of a
Who
fucking bitch to take
whose
the
respect
heat.
am I supposed to
That's
get?
why you go and
You
run
niggas
and
just
you go
mad
and
because
talk about
Canelo
how
lost, bro.
you had a
You
Let
know
falling
they got
out
bro,
with
back to
check
your
this
Noob
out.
channel,
and
dude.
you
That
Check
you
don't
this
fuck
out.
with
racist.
those niggas over there because they're a
Check
bunch of
this out.
Canelo dick
Bro,
riders
you's a
over
gay
you out
ass
here now, aren't
motherfucking
you,
Canelo
pussy?
fan,
Listen,
bro. What
listen,
do you got to
listen. I'm
say
gonna
to
tell
me,
you.
bro? You
I'm gonna
He
tell
cat,
you.
feel he,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell
it's
you
safe
this.
for him now, bro.
You want
It's
me to
safe. He feels safe
argue?
to be here now,
Y'all want me
bro.
to
Hold
argue with a
Look,
on,
guy
every
that's
bro.
a
time,
It's
think
safe
faggot,
about it.
for
bro?
you to
Everybody
I'm
who
not
argue
come on
with
doing
a
this
that.
loser
panel
because your
There's nothing
feelings
respect
you
ain't
him.
can
gonna get
say,
hurt
bro.
I got one
because
more
you a
question.
little
There's nothing
bitch.
you can say.
Hold on.
I
You got
know
one
what Steel
question.
Mills' problem is. I know
Go on
what Steel
ahead and
Mills'
rage
problem
quit
is.
again,
Hold on. We're
pussy.
gonna get to Steele in 1 second. I got to go to real talk real quick. Real talk. He said if you can't make it October, can you make it November?
Oh, I can make it November, bro. I'll drive up there fucking easy, bro.
So he's saying he can make it
You
November.
can show
Mills
up.
Oh
said
yeah,
Mills is
I know
All right.
November still
shit.
too early?
You
I
can
can't
show
stay
up.
long. I got probation, but I can
Hey
make it
man,
up there.
can I just
A
say
nigga
something,
on
man? Look,
probation trying to travel states to
listen,
fight.
man. I just
That's
want to say,
fine.
Sounds like a smart
So my
guy.
PO don't
listen,
know
man.
won't
I
Sounds
hurt
just
like a
want
him.
to say
smart
one
guy.
thing, man. I just want
What
to
my
say one
PO
thing.
Sounds
don't
like a
know
smart
won't hurt
guy.
him.
And this is
You
not
ain't
aimed
hurting
to
shit.
anybody
You dead.
because
You a dead man trying to hurt me.
Bro, talk in your weight
hold on,
class,
Quit
Tommy.
though,
Let
playing,
boy.
me say
bro.
Talk
something
in
for a
your
minute, man.
weight
Let me
class.
Like
say
I
You
something
said,
for a
lost
minute.
all you
140
niggas is tough on the
pounds,
internet,
bro.
bro. I will
Talk in
whoop
your
all you
weight
niggas,
class,
bro.
bro. You a
I will
little
whoop all you
At the
pussy.
niggas.
gym.
You soft, bro.
Bro, you
What's up
straight
at the
You's a
gym for
faggot,
November?
bro.
bro. You get
And
victimized out
in
here.
fairness
You a
to
The
victimized
Solid,
only
little
nigga
nigga,
I ain't
bro.
got no smoke with is IBFP because that shit got squashed. You rest of you bitch ass,
Man,
besides
what
Ashy.
got
The
Then
squashed,
rest of you
fucking
pussy? Your
bitch ass
fucking
fucking
niggas on
hurt
the
Ashley
panel,
feelings?
then,
I
bitch.
will
You were forced to
wash
squash it,
y'all. You don't
bitch.
want it,
You
What
were
bruh.
fucking
forced to
got
squash
You
it.
squashed?
do
It
It
not
hurt
hurt,
want
bitch.
it.
feelings.
Man,
Entonces
You
no
hurt
Listen,
your
that
feelings
street
because
shit,
it hurt your
IBFP
that
bitch you
street
the
pussy.
shit
fuck
is
over.
Is
debatable,
that
but
what
we,
got
we talking
squashed?
about boxing, bruh.
When Noob
I
cut
will
your
lace
fucking
IBFP bitch
all
you
you
the
pussy?
fuck
niggas,
over,
bruh.
bitch.
I
That's
already
what
told
happened.
you
I
I
will
know
lace
what
all you
hold on
niggas.
1 second. 1 second. Let
you're
me pay
not
All
these
you
doing
bills
like
niggas,
real
that,
quick.
bruh.
Hold on.
Tommy,
Let me pay
at
these
all.
bills because y'all going at it
All you
crazy.
niggas
Hold on. The Gooch says, please
Shut your bitch
spend
ass
some.
up, solid as T.
The
talking that
Gooch,
bullshit on the internet.
the
Fuck out
Gooch
of
said,
here.
the Gooch says,
like
please
you
ban
back
Solidus,
Shut your bitch
LGBT.
ass up, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Lives were great without him. Shout out to the Gooch, man. Shout out to the
Yeah,
Gooch.
I'm
So
telling
what
you,
gym we
look
meeting
at
at,
that
dog?
sound.
That's all I want to know.
Give me that fake laugh
Like I
again.
said,
Hold on,
Give me that
everybody.
fake
One
ass
hit
laugh
second.
my
again.
One
hit
Didn't you
my
say
second.
you were
channel.
gonna come
I will
back?
give you a number,
Didn't you
Give me
guys
that
say
and
you
I
fake
were
will
gonna
ass
give
come
laugh
you the
back?
again.
address,
Hey, read Lord
and we can
Conte.
meet.
Read Lord. Hold on, let
Don't
me
talk
read Lord
about
Conte.
winning.
Lord Conte says,
Say
I
no
live in
fucking more.
Chicago. I'll pull up
Go
for my
talk
boy
about
Mills
winning.
and fuck a black queen in front of Solidus. Damn. Man,
Shout out
y'all
to
too
Lord
much, man.
That's
Scante.
some good shit, bro. That's some good shit.
Shout out to
Give me
Lord
that fake ass
Conte
Scante.
laugh
stupid,
against
bro.
Podium T.
Conte, nah,
Y'all don't
Lord
got no.
Conte
Y'all ain't got no
on some
smoke,
stupid shit,
bro.
bro.
Dude, did you say
This
you were
nigga
gonna
sound
come
like
I,
he
back?
get
I,
Winning?
mad when
You're
he laughs
talking
so much.
about
Somebody
this.
got a fake laugh. Get the fuck
you
out of
talk you
here.
talk
Black
you
women
talking
in that
about
Hollywood.
You
You
know a
just
whole lot
retard,
about a
bro.
fake
you
laugh,
talking
Chris. You
about
a
Come
retelling
in
your
and
champion.
say, what
page
the
and
hell
all
is
that,
up?
right?
So
You
let's.
stay
Yo,
up
So
here fake
what's
put
laughing
the
and
so
you
number
what's
in the
deserve a
everybody's real
pass.
smoke? What's everybody's
Hey,
smoke for real?
put the
What's
number in the
everybody's
chat.
smoke
hold
for
on.
real?
Put the
Hold
number in
on,
the
man. Let
gym in
me.
the chat. It's
Can
a
I
simple
say
What's
chat.
something?
Put the number in the
What's
gym in the
everybody's
chat.
smoke for real?
Now this
What's
ain't
my
pertaining
smoke
to
with you?
Ashy,
this.
get some order on this. Say something, Ashy.
Hey, Park
This is
Street.
not
Hold up,
pertaining.
Park Street.
This is not
Park
pertaining
Street.
to anybody on
Can
here.
you make it to
This is just food
Chicago?
for thought. It's just food for thought.
Get your message to Chicago.
Now,
Damn.
at one time,
Damn, Park Street. Hold on, Park. I've never seen nobody call out Park. Park. Are you there? Park still smoking on that Nalo pack. Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
Park. Can you
yeah,
make it
yeah.
out to
What
Chicago in
happened? Somebody
November?
was talking that shit.
I
Yeah,
mean,
can you make it to Chicago on October the 11th?
Nah, no, I already told. I told you I'll pay you gas to pull up on me.
Or Nuke can set it up in Philly.
Oh, he'd have forgot. Or he act like he forgot.
Right.
Just
I
with a
might
good
say
Nuke.
this,
Yeah,
Gonzalez went over
Just
Philly in the
driving
I
second.
might be
just
to be
just
honest. I might be able to do that. To be honest, though,
I will
just
I might be
compensate
able to
you.
do that. To
Put
be
Jim
honest.
in that contact information in the
Listen,
chat,
I'm
dog.
gonna
All
say
this
this.
reach out and touch my channel shit ain't
Everybody
about
on
that.
here is
We
a
all
grown
right
man.
here,
They can
dog.
do what they want, but people also
No,
gotta
that's
look
how
at it like
serious I
this,
am.
man.
You actually stepped foot in the city of Chicago. You hit this line. I will give you the address to the gym, and we can handle it.
And then he
Street
got to
shit is
learn his
I
debatable.
fashion
would love
self.
to, and I
To
He
would
be
has
hold on.
honest
to
I'd
with
be
you,
be,
wearing
I'd
nice
hold on. Let
shoes.
me finish.
He
Let
has
me
to get
finish
a
this.
hold on. Let
The
him
haircut.
finish.
street,
Let him
street,
finish.
He
the
Let
has
him
to
street
get
finish.
his
shit.
Let him
love
finish.
her.
The
He
street
has to
shit is
fuck his butt
debatable.
fuck his
But if you're
friends. He has to
talking
do
about
all these
boxing me
things
in the gym,
before
this is
calling it
not going to
fact
end
and
well for
stand
you, my
on it.
guy. So
Right
that's
on.
what we'll do. So whenever you
Right
step
on.
foot in the city,
Okay.
do that. I'm always on
Okay.
my shit, so I'll
Say no
And
see
then
more.
it,
when you get a
and then we'll
haircut,
do
and
it,
then whenever you
and then
Say
take
we
no
your
can
more.
mom
handle
out to
it.
dinner,
Say
he
no
Since
can
you
do
more.
want
all
to
these
fight,
other things for
you
solid.
you
Say no
you
more.
want to fight me, right? We'll do
Say
it.
no more. Say no more.
We'll
Say no
do it.
more. Say no
I'll
more.
And
end
only,
you, and then I guess I have to fight the gay dude next. But I don't really want to fight no gay dudes. I don't want no faggot motherfucker up close to me.
You know, gay dudes
Okay.
So
will. You know,
I
gay dudes will
guess
pass, right? You
I
know, gay
guess
dudes
somebody
fight like a
else.
motherfucker. You know that,
no,
right?
Hey,
in fairness, leave Clavo out of this. But
he's
No,
looking at the
no.
mirror. He doesn't
In
want to fight no
Nah,
defense
he
of
fat
don't
gay
want
cats.
no. Nah,
people, I ain't
nah.
never
He
seen a
don't. He
gay
don't
dude
want. I
lose a
guarantee.
fight.
How the hell you gonna call somebody soft? But you're talking shit on women. You're slandering women on the fucking internet. That's the softest shit I ever heard. And here's
Wait a
another
minute.
fucking
Hiding
thing. Here's
behind
Wait a
another
minute.
thing.
Wait
kids
a
Hold
minute.
on.
makes
Wait a
you look
minute.
Here's
like a
another thing.
You
Hold
pussy.
on,
either you
bitch.
either date
Hold on,
women or
bitch.
you
No, no,
date
no, no.
men.
That's the
I date
softest thing right
women,
there.
so
But
I
hold
talk
on,
about
bro.
my
Here's
experience
the
with
thing is,
women. That's straight
nah,
shit.
Because you
nah, hold
love
the fuck up.
men.
You're
The
on
only,
here
the
saying
only
gay
men,
jokes
hold
to
up, the
other
only
men and
men,
laughing.
the only men
You're
that
on here
talk shit
saying
about
gay
women,
jokes to
nah,
other
shut
men
the
and
fuck up.
laughing.
The only
And you're
men that talk
criticizing
shit on
me.
women is men
You're
that
on here
fucking
saying
got turned
fag
down.
jokes to
It's
other
men
men
who
and
got turned the
laughing.
fuck down
You're
and
talking about
can't get
fucking
no
other
ass.
dudes in the
That's
ass.
the only
Nigga,
men who
you're
talk
talking
shit on
about fucking
women,
other
bitch.
dudes
Gonzalez
in the
is so
Shut
ass,
your
scared
bitch
bro.
to
What
get
the
ass
his
fuck
up.
is you
fucking
talking
hurt
about?
again. He's just talking
You're
Somebody
shit.
hurt
talking
his
about
fucking
fucking
feelings,
other men in
bro.
the ass. You
Somebody
cannot
didn't give him no
criticize me,
ass,
bro.
so now he
I'm
gotta go
talking
on the
about
fucking
bitches
internet
because
No,
I
and
no,
get
talk
no.
shit
This
bitches.
about
is
women.
this
You're
is
talking about fucking other
Clavo.
men in the ass. Nigga,
This
use
is
a
his
fag,
defense.
bro.
This is how he doesn't get
Fuck is
hurt
you
because
talking
he's
about?
talking
Fucking
through
soft
it.
ass pussy, bro. You calling people
That
soft, you
shit is
talk shit
lame,
on women.
bro. A
Get the
nigga
fuck
talk
out of
about
here,
How
fucking
he
bitch.
another
doesn't
man
get
in the
hurt
ass,
Get
because
the
gonna
he's
fuck out of
just
here,
criticize a
talking
bitch.
man.
shit.
Fuck
He's
about
talking
girls.
through
I don't want to
everybody.
hear
Your
this
bitch
shit.
ass out
I'd
of
rather
here,
Fuck
have
out
bitch.
of
my
here,
man
man.
here than fucking Solidus.
I'm
Oh,
glad
Fuck
that's
bitch
out of
cold.
lady
Bitch,
here.
know
you
that.
lying,
Nigga,
bitch.
you
Hold on.
talk
We
about
know
You
we
fucking
know
lying.
they
other
had a falling
you
out.
No,
you
hold
and
Hold
on.
on
gay
Let me
now.
talk
finish
We
that, and
know
then
combat
we
all
gotta come
this.
back.
are
Shut
Why
your
you
butt
They
bitch
was
taking
ass
this
falling
bandits.
up,
out.
Talking
Solidus.
about me,
Hey,
talking
shut
about
your
Solidus?
girls.
bitch ass up.
Get the fuck out of here with
Why
that
you
Shut
taking
shit.
your
that as
bitch ass
gravy?
up.
I still ain't got an answer. What was the falling out that you had, pussy? What did you get your feelings hurt?
He did, bro.
Why
I'm
you taking
telling
it
you, bro.
back?
Whose
Somebody
feelings
turned
is
him
hurt?
down,
Don't
so he
take
had to
it
talk
back.
shit. He over there calling
Nah,
black women
not
fucking
even the
toxic.
dating
And here's the
shit.
thing,
Fuck
bro.
all
If you
that.
had
Bro,
Fuck
experience,
all
bro,
that.
no,
I'm
y'all don't
talking
even
right
like black
here.
people for real.
Why
So
did
why do
you
y'all
stop
care?
coming here for?
What the fuck?
What did you stop coming here for? Because we didn't do shit to you that we didn't do
No,
to
no, no, no.
Onslaught and
Let me tell
Ashley.
you why I stopped. Hold
facts.
up,
And guess
hold up, hold
what?
up, hold up,
Facts.
hold up.
Stay through
Hold up,
it.
gay boy.
You
Let me
ran
tell you
through it
why I
like a
stopped coming on this
bitch.
panel. Let me tell you.
No.
I stopped coming on this panel because I got tired of hearing all that Canelo dick riding
Nah,
shit.
And
because
so why
Then
are you here
because
now?
you
Why are
when
couldn't
you here
handle
IBF
it.
now?
came out with the video and kept that shit real about Canelo, oh, okay, he gained my
Oh,
respect. I
so
might
now
fuck
your
with the
feelings
candles
are
again.
protected
That's why I
again.
left. You niggas out here sucking this nigga dick. You don't
So
even
now your
know him.
Man,
feelings
fuck
are
He
all that.
protected
lose.
I'm
again.
on your
Now
All
you
you
can
page right
bitch
go.
ass
now. Where I
niggas got
go to to get
excuses.
where I
Now
go
you
to
gotta eat the
where I go to
crow
to get
Hey,
this
and sing the
can
address,
I
bro?
use
motherfucking
this
Here he
song.
man?
goes. So I
Where I go to
Nigga,
left.
get this
I'm
address, bro?
sorry.
Where
that's
I
We're
why I
go to
talking
to
left.
get
about
this?
Fuck
David.
is y'all talking about.
sorry.
Where I
We
go to
talking
get
about
this address,
David.
bro?
That's why I left.
And still, Millers, you ain't beating me in no boxing match, bro.
Okay,
You ain't
right
beating me
on.
in
Where
no
I go to
boxing
get
match.
the address?
Hold on, fellas. Hold on,
You
fellas.
ain't
Hold
beating
on,
me in no
fellas.
boxing match, bro.
Right
Not
on. Where I
happening.
go to get the address?
I just
Where
want
do I go to get the
to add one
address?
thing. I just want to add well, two things. One, if Mills and you decide to link up in Chicago, I can definitely get to Omaha. But Chicago, I can make that happen later in the year. I will say, if you do that, I'll be happy to come out. I'd be happy to come out and film it. Please, nobody hit me. Just let me film it, and we can do that. I'd be happy to do it.
Now, tell me
Now I'm
where do I
down.
go to get?
Now let me
Where do
say
I
this.
go?
Let me say this.
Fuck all
Let me
that.
say
Fuck all
this.
that same shit.
Let me say this.
Say where I go to
IBS,
get
let me
this
say this.
address from you. Where I
Now
go to
I'm
get this
down.
address.
I was always
Where I go
hold
to
on, let
get
me
this
say this.
locale and this phone number.
I was
Nah, fuck that.
always interested. I was always interested in doing the Park Streets fight. But I understood the reality. We live far away. It might not happen.
Yo, fuck all
Why
that.
is
You
Park Street
bullshitting,
saying I'm
dog.
ducking him
Where
if
can
he
I?
You
knows that?
lying.
Is that nigga retarded?
You lying because he tried to pay for you to go up there and you still said no, bitch. Don't you
He ain't
remember?
paid me to go up there. What money
He
he
was
sent me to go up
offering
there?
it to you, dumbass. He
He ain't
offered
sent me
it.
no money to
And
go
you
up
said
there, bro.
no. Stop
I
trying to
said
make no
no.
memories
Oh
like
my
your dick is
God, bro.
short.
Niggas is
Shut your
liars,
ass
bro.
up.
Where I go to the?
Okay, I understand you niggas gotta lie. That's y'all little
Where I
boyfriends. You got a
where
catfight.
I
That's
go to
fine.
the? Where
Like
I
I
where I
said,
go?
all
you
you
just
niggas is
forgot.
bitches.
Nah, you just
None of you
forgot,
niggas
bitch.
can
That's
beat
all it
me.
is. You
I'll
Where
forgot.
do
whoop
I go to
y'all.
to get this
Go
All
back
you
to
information?
niggas
YouTube
is
and talk
fags.
about women again,
Where do
bro.
I
Y'all
go
Take
just
to
your
get
ass
this
back
mad.
to your
Y'all just
information?
channel.
mad because
Talk
Canelo
about women.
lost.
Pussy who
Do
So
what
y'all
the
rage
know I'm
fuck
gonna
quit
you
and
blow this
ran
do.
out that
away for
Stick
stick.
it
3
in your
weeks.
And
ass.
like I
Solid.
Turn it to
said,
the side.
Clavo,
I'm
you
on
fuck
your
Said
other
the
men in the
page.
fucking
ass, bro. You
pussy
can't talk
who
about no
rage
bitches,
quit and
bro.
ran
Shut your
away.
For
bitch ass
real.
up.
Solid. I'm on
Never
your
rage
page.
quit because every time I
Nobody
was on the
fucking
Yeah,
live,
you
I said
did.
respects
a
you,
whole lot.
Solid,
That's
On your
not
because
You've
you
been
racist.
gone
rage
for
quit
too
like
Fuck
a
is you
fucking months,
talking
pussy.
bitch.
about?
What the fuck you
Solid.
mean?
Fuck is
I'm
you
on your
And
talking
all you've
about?
been
page.
doing is
You
talking
niggas
shit on
don't got no real.
IBFD every
You
time you
niggas don't
did.
got no
Solid.
real
Bro,
issues,
this
bro.
motherfucker
You
claimed that
niggas
he got
don't
people
got no
coming to him
real
telling him, hey, they
issues. You
talking
niggas
about
is
him.
fake.
You
Bitch,
right. We
You
don't got
niggas is
real
nobody ain't
issues. We're
telling
internet
you
not
tough
nothing,
broke
guys. You
motherfuckers.
motherfucker.
We
niggas
not
don't
You
got
fucking
the
no
one
dirty
real
that's
like
tuning
issues.
in.
we not worried about no
Solid.
You
fucking
niggas
women
don't
like
got no
you.
real issues, bruh. Y'all don't got no
Solid.
real issues. Y'all just
I'm
on
You
the
on your
right. You
internet
the
page.
only
talking
one
tough.
with real issues
This
here.
shit is
I'm on.
laughable, bruh.
I'm on
It's
your page.
laughable.
Shit,
Where
give me
do
that
I?
fake
It's
left in.
laughable,
Give me that
bruh.
fake left in.
I'm on
It's
your page.
laughable.
Where do I go to get
Give
You
this
us
niggas
that
don't
fake
got
Give me
no
that
left.
real
fake ass
issues.
left in.
Give,
You niggas do
give
not
us
got
that
no real
fake left
issues,
in you
bruh.
then.
Oh my
You just
fucking
internet
God!
tough
You a
guy.
talkative ass
Oh
little
And if
man.
all
bitch,
right, Phil
dog.
Mills go, I
Where
already
do I
told
hold
you
go
on,
to
what to
hold
get
on.
do,
this
bruh. You
info?
step
So
foot in
I
the
do
city,
got to ask.
hit me,
Hold on,
I'll make the
I'm
link
on
up.
it.
So
That's all you got to do.
everybody, if we're gonna
I'm
link up,
on your
are we gonna
page, bro.
are we gonna set the details later and try to figure this out, and then we put the
Listen,
gym and all that?
I
Nuke,
won't.
Nuke,
He
hold up,
won't.
hold up,
Nah,
hold
he
up.
wants to
Hold
go
on,
one
let
on one.
Mills.
We
Hold
gonna go
on,
one
Mills
on
want to
one.
respond real
Nuke,
quick. Go ahead, Mills.
I'm on this dude's page. I'm on your YouTube page. Where do I go to get this information? Since you won't post it in the link in the chat down here, man. Where I go to on your page to get this info, bro? I need the
Send
locale.
it.
I
Just
need the.
send it. Just you send it to any video. I'll get it.
Listen, man, why y'all doing all that? I'm just gonna say this. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't even agree with me.
Ashley.
It's fucking
Now,
solid. This is
when
a
I first
pussy.
came on this show, yo, I used to be one of the first motherfuckers calling people out. And I had to really sit down and think about this shit. And I need y'all to really think about this too. Now think about this shit. Y'all thinking a
What,
person gonna
Ashley?
travel
What?
all the way from another state to come to fight. Now everybody's not gonna have a gym to go in and put on boxing gloves, which
We
means
don't
a
need a gym.
motherfucker
We can
gonna
need a
have a real
park. We
fight.
can use a park. I got
Which
two.
means
I got a.
which
We got.
means
We got a
if a
park.
person
I
come
got
all the way
gloves.
to
I got
your state
headgear.
Shit
to
is funny.
fight you, bruh,
Ashy,
you know what kind of shit could go wrong with that, man? Like,
ashy,
yo,
ashy,
you're
ashy,
risking
ashy,
somebody getting
ashy,
killed,
Ashy.
man,
So
over a
so
ashy,
fucking
so
opinion
you
of
so,
ashy.
so
boxing
you had
gloves.
so you had
Ashy.
to call out a few people to learn that shit, dumbass. Is that what you
Nah,
saying?
bro. No, I'm just
You
Hey,
being
had
but
to
real
call
still,
about
Mills,
people
this
out
answer
shit.
first
this
to
though.
fucking
Listen,
realize that
What's
I
your
said
shit.
the
issue though?
ring.
no,
I
That's
said
why I
the
don't ever
ring.
call
I ain't say
nobody
nothing
out
about
for
no
that
park.
same thing
listen,
that you
man.
just
I said
said.
nothing. I said
Well,
That
nothing
you
shit
know
about
that
the
you
what?
park.
just
I said
said,
the
it made a
ring.
lot of sense. But
Nah,
you fucking
hold up,
learned,
hold up,
you
hold up,
fucking
hold up,
learned
hold up,
very,
hold
very
up.
late now, didn't you?
Listen,
Phil
man.
Mills, what's your issue? What's your issue?
Fuck you mean? What's my issue, dog? You
What's your
dumb as shit.
issue?
You went to
What's
your
your issue?
channel. I'm telling you if you
Because
shut the fuck up.
let's keep it real.
I,
Let's keep it
if
real.
you
You
no
can
no no
just
no
talk
no no
shit to
no
me.
no
You
no
ain't
no
gotta
no
try to
no no
fight me.
no
But
no
why
no
do you
no
want
no
to
no no
fight me?
no
I want to hear this.
because
You
you
don't
already
know?
Hold on right quick. Put a
this
pin
I
is
in
want
that.
to
this
hear
Mills,
little
this.
bit.
drop the link for Hamed because
Hold
that's
Just
on,
the
tell
link
me
that
let him
I
what.
need
finish.
Just
Mills
Let
tell
to
him
me what
send
finish.
gym you
you.
be
Yeah,
at,
no,
dog. Because that's some
kick
sucker
this
shit.
guy
You can
out.
just talk
No,
shit to
No,
me.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
No,
kick him
hold
You
out.
on,
should be
let
able
him
to
finish.
explain
Let
that
him
to
finish
me.
Don't
because
kick
he
him
got a
out.
You
Don't
should
question.
kick
be
He
him
able to
got a
out.
explain
question.
that to me.
I explained
Wait,
everything on your
I
bro,
channel,
want to
dog.
fight
You
you
ran to
because
bro,
you
your
calling me out.
if
That's my
you're
reason.
down to beat
you
up
ran to
anybody,
You
then
want to
you don't
fight
care what
me.
the reason is.
You want
If
to
you
fight
down
me,
to beat them
right?
up, then
So
you don't
okay,
care
then I'm
what
gonna
the
fight
reason
you.
is. Oh,
You
now
think
you
I'm a
care what
punk or
the reason
something? You
is?
think I'm a bitch or something?
Now
you
you
ran
want to
That's why
know?
I want to
yeah, you're
fight
a
you.
bitch.
What
you
you think
ran
I'm a
to your
bitch? I'm
No, we know
I'm
you're a
you
gonna
bitch.
dub
ran
We
You
you?
don't think
are.
that. We
That's
already
You
what you
know
are.
that.
think? Is that
With
what
a
you think?
capital
Oh,
B.
so
you
we
With a
know.
capital
you
B.
Oh,
Biatch.
okay, okay.
With a
Like I
capital
said,
ran to
B.
your
internet Internet tough
motherfucker.
With
guys.
a capital
Internet tough
T.
guys.
You
We
ran
know
to
who the
your
real bitches is, and it ain't
No,
solid as C.
motherfucker. Hey,
No,
I'm
it's
not
the
the one
one with
calling
Ray
people
Chris
out,
that
bro. I
runs
just like
around
talking
talking shit on
shit.
other
you
channels. That's
ran
the
to
real
your
bitch.
page after I don't went on after you came on here. You do your little microaggressions on here or whatever, man. I still try to keep it player. Never said nothing slick to you, man. Just for you to take your bitch ass back to your page and call me all type of bitches and shit like that, making videos and all that.
Was
And
I
I never,
lying?
no, because you are. You the bitch. You're the
I
bitch.
called
You
you
were
a bitch.
talking
Yeah,
about why you
I
want to.
did 3
You the
videos
bitch.
talking
You were
about your
talking about
monkey
why
ass.
you
You're
want to
right.
fight me. You
Exactly.
could just
That's
talk
what
to
a
You're
me.
right.
bitch.
Nigga, how
I
many
wanted
Nigga,
to
more
that's
get you in
what
your
a
tweets?
You're
face.
bitch
right.
do.
I
A
was trying
Yo,
to
You're
bitch
get you in
right.
your
makes
face on
videos
no,
some
no,
talking
no.
bullshit.
Hey,
shit.
Here's the thing.
I
No,
was
no.
on the
Here's the
panel
thing,
with you.
bro.
Hey,
Just
wait a
keep
minute. Wait
talking
a
like
minute. Wait
that.
a
No, no,
minute.
no.
Check this out. Real calm.
Bro, no. I
Real
remember
calm.
this
Talk all
shit,
that
bro.
checking
Real
it out
calm.
shit.
Real
No,
calm.
no,
Real
no.
Nah,
calm. Real
fuck that.
Solid.
calm.
Nah, calm back
Solid
now.
is
I
Real
don't care.
Mills.
calm.
You
Real
feel
No,
calm.
no.
aggressive.
Hold
Hold
up.
on.
Hold up. Hold
Mills.
up. Hold
Nothing
up.
wrong
Hold
with
up.
that.
Hold up. Hold
Mills
up.
never
Hold up.
said. Mills
Hold
never
up.
said nothing
Still
about you, bro.
Mills.
I never
Still Mills.
disrespected you.
Mills
I
I
never
never
was on the panel
disrespected
with
you.
disrespected
you
you.
last time and you didn't say nothing. You didn't
Mills
say
never
anything. I was on the
disrespected
panel
you.
with you last
I
time.
never
Last
disrespect
time
because
I
I
was
wanted to.
on here, your
I
bitch
never
ass was
dis. I
present on the
never
panel with me. Why
disrespected
didn't you
you. I
address it
never
there?
because
Because
I
I've done
wanted to
these
respect
videos
the
like
panel. I
these
wanted to
videos are
respect.
old.
I wanted to because I wanted to
Nigga, I did
respect the
2
panel.
videos
I
back in
wanted to.
July
I
All
talking
wanted.
about
right,
your monkey
pussy, let
ass.
her fucking
I
speak,
want.
So last
I
ho.
time
wanted
I
to
was on the
respect.
live, you was
God
present. Why didn't you
damn,
say
bro,
that
you
shit
just
then?
like a bitch. All you
That's
do
bitch
is
shit.
talk.
You
Shut the
should have
fuck
been
up.
addressed this shit.
I'm
Nah,
addressing
fuck
it
that.
now.
You should have
Calm
Bro,
been.
your
You
this
should
ass
have
nigga
been
don't
down.
really
addressed
Time
like
this
talk
out,
shit.
a
Mills.
fucking
Just
Kick
female.
him
calm.
Now
out.
you
He
He
want to
won't
got
even
address
it.
trigger
it?
the
Everybody
word
talking
because
white.
he
I'm
That's some
calling
knows
the
bitch shit,
anything
cops
he
bro.
on
say
your
gonna
ass.
hurt his feelings.
That's
I'm
bitch
calling the
shit.
cops on
I've
your
Kick
been
him
ass.
out,
addressing.
Mills.
I'm
Kick him
addressing
out in
it
the
now.
south
I
box.
Now you
addressed
want
it.
to fight me.
I
Okay, say no
addressed
more
it
then.
enough
Say
for.
no more
I
then.
addressed it
You
enough
step
for
foot in the
your little
city, it's
hoe
on,
ass
nigga.
channel. Right
Right?
on, cool.
They
All
stop
right.
asking
Well,
for the
you step foot in
reasoning,
the city. All
pussy.
right. You said enough. I hear you. I hear you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Commented
I
on
agree
your
with you.
last
I agree with
video.
you. You
Drop
step foot in the city, it's on. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
bet that. It
All right,
sounds
I
like
hear you.
nerd ass.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. You step foot in the city, nigga, it's on. That's
let me
all I'm
just
gonna
say
say.
this respectfully.
I ain't mad at that.
Now, let me just say this. Look, I understand why you went at IBSD. I understand why you went at me, but I don't know why you went at Steel. Steel never said
I went at
nothing
Steel
about you.
Mills. Let me explain it. The reason why I went at Steel Mills is this was strictly boxing. He said some, I felt, well, I know for sure, is some retarded ass shit about Benavidez. I challenged that, and then he talked some shit back. I talked some shit back, and it stemmed from there. Now he's
He
talking about he
doesn't
want to
talk
fight me.
shit.
So I'm
So
a
if you want to
bitch
fight,
because we
nigga,
have a
we can
difference of
fight.
opinion.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
a
wait a
bitch
minute,
because
wait a
we
minute,
have a
wait a minute.
difference
I
of
heard your
opinion.
live. No,
Nigga,
wait a minute. I
nobody with
heard
a
your live.
fucking boxing brain is going to say
Wait a
Anthony
minute.
Yarde is more
Hold on, wait
skilled
a
than
minute.
Benavidez, bro.
Wait a minute. Solidus. I heard you live.
I don't.
The reason you were talking shit on Steel is because you said he always agreed with Nuke on that shit with David because you
Yeah,
already
you
mad at
niggas is
Nuke.
bootleggers. Steel
You already
Mills
had an
and
axe
Park
to
Street.
grind
But
with
hold
Nuke
on,
All y'all
already.
do is
you're
say what
back
these
on the
niggas want
And
you to
Mills
say,
agreed
what
with
they
him.
want to
That's why you
hear
were talking shit.
to
you're
keep from
back on
getting
the
on their
panel
bad
because
side. That's
but
bitch shit.
Bro, that means
you're
that
Nigga,
you
back on
don't
the
even
I
panel
don't
remember
because
what
you
the
respect
agree
fuck
that.
with
you
Nuke
even
now.
said.
You supposed to be able to be
What
more
the fuck
objective
is
than
up with
that.
this?
That's
And
whole
you're
shit.
only fucking here
That's whole
whenever
shit,
he's on
bro.
your good side, pussy.
That's your shit.
Exactly, bro.
Nigga, I
Yeah,
did
Exactly.
dude.
5
Get the
videos
fuck
going
out
to
of here,
war with
dude.
No, you're
IBF.
too
Did y'all
much of a
forget?
fucking
Oh
pussy
my
to sit here and
Did
God,
sit
y'all
through all
dude.
the
forget?
bullshit,
You're
but you
So
want
back
to
here
fucking
because
go
obviously,
and
I
run your
don't stay on
mouth and come
IBF's
back
good
when
side.
everything's nice for you. You're a
Ain't nothing
bitch.
nice
dude.
for me. I
Just
came
drop
back to
that
the panel
locale,
because
bro.
IBF had to keep it real about Canelo. Okay, I can
No,
respect
because
that. I'm
now
a
it's
fuck
a
with it.
safe space for you to talk shit about
Oh my
Canelo. That's why
God,
you're
It's
bro.
back,
cornball
pussy.
bullshit.
Hey,
It's
how much shit I
cornball
talked about
bullshit. You're
Canelo?
sassy sucker
Bro,
shit,
wait a
man.
Because it
minute.
Just drop
sound
that.
like you
Just drop
Wait,
the
wait a
monitoring.
minute.
It
locale.
sound like you
What happened to
Just drop that
that?
monitoring.
No,
locale.
It
no, no.
sound like you
What happened to
monitoring
that
what
shit
I'm
about?
doing.
Now, wait a
So
minute.
my
What happened to
question
that
is,
shit
how
about
much shit
Nuke?
I talked about him?
No,
How
no. What
much shit
about
am
the
I
shit
talking
about
about?
Nuke about
See,
Nuke?
I don't
All I
watch
did
your
was say is
channel.
what I've
I'm
been
hearing
said.
this from other folks.
All I did was say is what I've been saying. I've been told you, this is what I've been saying. I've been told you motherfuckers, Canelo's kind of overrated, he's kind of basic. Then when that shit got really exposed, I
Oh
came
my
back on the panel. Then
god.
IBF, he had to keep it real and say it. I came back on. I've been saying what I've
Yeah,
been
you
saying about
only
Canelo.
came
When
back
you're in
because
You
now it's
agreement
bitch
with
clear
ass
You
you
fucking
Canelo
don't care
fans
about
lying.
that shit.
You
fighting, arguing,
lying.
mad,
You fucking
talking
Oh
all this
my
lying.
bullshit.
god, bro.
IBF, am I lying?
You fucking
Now,
lie, bitch. I
now
got
you ain't got
fucking
nothing to do with this. You
bro.
ain't got nothing to do with
Bro.
this,
There's
IBF. But
no.
am I
You
Bro, I
said
ain't
lying?
got nothing
Canelo's
to
a
do
great
with this.
fighter.
Listen, man.
Those sequence of
Canelo's a
events
great fighter.
happened
These
in
are
that
your
way.
words, motherfucker. The fuck.
Dude is
Hold on,
Bro,
repeat
this
insane,
that.
dude,
dog. I'm just
hey, at the
saying,
Bucky, get the
man.
fuck
beginning,
out of here, dude. I want to talk
hold up.
boxing.
At the beginning, Solid has said that the fucking Crawford and Canelo fight was stupid and he had Canelo winning.
It was
That's what the
because
fuck
of
he
the
said at the
weight.
beginning,
Yeah, I
bro.
told you
Get
that.
the fuck out of here, dog.
I told you that. Didn't I tell you that? I said the weight gap might be too much. But then I started thinking about the actual
Oh
matchup.
my
Oh, but
Crawford is the
Canelo
god.
better
basic
boxer,
now.
and then he won. So yeah,
I don't even want to talk boxing with this dude, dog. Just
don't
drop the
do I have to
locale, man.
deny
Just,
that?
just, just, just drop the locale, please. Just drop the locale. I already commented on the
Bro,
video,
you
fam.
know
Just
what you be
drop the
talking about
locale.
anyways, bro.
All
Solid,
right,
I
I've
got a
been
right
question.
tuning
on,
I
all
got
out,
a
right, right
question.
on.
bro.
I got
Just
I've
to ask
drop
been
you a
the
tuning
question.
out when
locale.
you
Hold
talk,
up,
bro.
All
wait,
right,
Solid.
right
I
on.
got to
Just
ask you a
drop the
question.
locale, Solid. Just drop the
I'm
locale.
only coming on this
Hold up,
live
wait,
right
wait,
now
okay,
Okay,
because
okay,
okay, okay,
Solid.
there's
okay,
smoke.
okay.
Then
Just
get
drop
out of
this.
here, dude.
Solid
There's
is.
Hold
rumors
on,
that
hold
I
on,
duck
don't
Don't
smoke.
get
move.
out
I
of
don't
here.
duck
Solid,
smoke. I
Drop.
put the
how
challenge
far?
out there.
Just drop
If
the
anybody
locale.
can come to the
Just drop
city
the locale. Just drop the
and
locale.
to
Just
agree
drop the
to
locale.
respond to Park Street, I might be able to do I think you said Philadelphia. I might be
Man,
able
you
to
You
do
need
already
to
that
go
look.
to
later.
Philly,
You
dog.
I'll
already
let
ducked
you know.
Park
If I
Street.
can, I'll let you know, but I might be able to do that.
You
You're not
already
going to
ducked
no
Park
Philly.
Street.
Just let me know.
You're
You
not going to
already
no
ducked
Philly. You
Park Street.
pussy. You're not going to Philly. You bitch made.
Park Street
You
don't
ain't
even
going to
believe that.
Philly. Yeah,
Park
you
Street
ain't
don't
going to
even
Philly,
believe
man.
that.
Hold on,
Of course you
Onslaught is
do.
in the chat. Hold
Of
on,
course you do.
Onslaught in the chat. And
Not one
Onslaught,
person heard me say I wouldn't fight them. There's no ducking.
hold on,
You ain't got.
Onslaught
You
Well,
can
said
the
he
say
man
it
fight
all
only
you want. I
watches
can say I
everybody.
can fight
boxing.
Mike
That's
Tyson until it's time
it's
for me to do
capping.
it.
Listen,
You can
man.
say you can fight whoever it is you want
Onslaught
to
said
say.
he
but the
won't
actions.
fight everybody.
I get
Hey,
to sit
man,
back and listen to
we can do
everybody
it.
want to fight now. So yeah,
Onslaught
that
said he
shit
a
sounds
Daniel
crazy.
Dubois somebody in this month.
You already know what I'm on, man.
I'm
Hey,
just saying,
hey, Still
man.
Mill.
Just drop the locale, man.
Hey,
Just drop
Still
the
Mill.
locale.
All right, like I said,
Still
I'll do
Mill.
that.
Still Mill.
I'll
Look
show
here,
you.
brother.
And that
I'll show
goes
you.
for anybody
I'll
that
show
got
you.
smoke with me. I will
Still
pay you
Mill.
to pull up.
What up?
That
What up?
goes
What
for
Look
up,
here,
Ash?
brother.
What up?
Look
What
anybody.
up?
here.
What up?
Still Mill. Look here, brother,
Park
man.
Street. Park Street. Answer me this.
Continue going to work, man, and go home every day and take care of that beautiful child you
Dog,
just had,
no,
man.
listen. I'm going to
Shut
the
Do
up,
gym.
you,
Ashley.
man? Listen,
Listen,
man.
Shut up,
Ashley.
Asheville.
Listen,
Listen. Just
Ashley.
hear me out for a second, man. Come in.
Nah,
It's
nigga,
more than
shut your
life
brotherly love ass
to be
up,
fucking
Ashley.
fighting over some fucking over
Some
opinions
dude
of
My
love
boxing,
over
man.
here.
brother.
No,
Just live
no,
your
you
life,
got it
bro.
wrong.
Hey,
Ashley,
you
All
you
better
love
got
and
it
tell
peace
him,
to
wrong.
all
bro.
and shit.
Ashley,
You
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 got
better
it
ain't
tell
wrong.
him,
brother.
bro.
Shut up,
Ashley, you got
Ashley.
it wrong.
You better
Ashley,
tell
you got it
him.
wrong. Tell me what talent you
Better
not like
tell
that,
him,
dog.
bro. You
You
step in
not
the
like.
ring with me,
You
bro.
not.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, Mills.
You're
I
not
Mills, give
tell
me
you,
a
understand.
bro,
I
my
don't think you
144
understand
Oh,
how
match,
serious this can
bro.
get, bro. I don't think
all
you
right.
understand. You don't
I just.
understand how far my boxing goes back. You
Okay,
you
right
must
on.
think I'm
Okay,
new. This is
well,
not a
drop.
Park Street situation. I'm not new to this, bro. You
Damn.
must
I
think
can't
that.
tell.
I'm
I
not
can't
new to
tell.
this, bro. You're
I
talking
can't
about
tell.
boxing. No street
Okay.
shit. Boxing.
Okay.
I'm not Park
Drop.
Streets, bro. I didn't just start
Okay.
boxing. This is not new to me, bro. You're thinking you're
Drop.
gonna come in here and beat me? You're gonna get in the boxing
Who
ring and
said
beat
I
me,
just
Still
started
Mills.
Drop.
boxing?
Get the fuck
Hold
out of
on,
here,
hold on,
bro.
hold
Are
on.
you
Drop
serious?
the low cow.
Don't
That's
mention
all I'm
my name.
saying.
Who
Man,
said
bring
I
your
just
ass
started
to
boxing?
Chicago, bro. Bring your ass up here. November,
I
bro.
want to.
Whenever the
Hey,
fuck
he
your monkey ass
yeah,
can
he
come up
wants
here.
your ass. He wants your ass
Drop
in
the low
You
Hey,
Chicago.
cow.
Mills,
serious,
Mills,
bro?
Drop the low
Mills, you
cow.
train at
What you gonna
B&B?
get?
You think you
You
gonna
sound
sit
like
in
you
here and
trying.
beat
He
me,
couldn't
bro?
get it
Like, is
with a
this a
black
joke?
woman,
You
so now
sound
he's
like
gonna
you
try
trying
to
to
with
convince
fuck
Nigga,
yourself
you
more than you
Mills.
trying to
overweight,
convince
one.
me.
Bro, it's not like he's
Liver
trying to
punch, you're
fuck
out
with
of there.
somebody, bro.
A
It's not
liver
like he's
punch,
trying to
you're
fuck
out of
with
there.
somebody.
You're sounding like you trying to convince
Liver
yourself
punch,
than
you're out,
me.
bro. You're
Right
out.
on. Okay,
Are you
right on.
You're
convincing
out,
yourself
bro.
You
or
sound like
what?
you trying to convince
It
yourself more
sound,
so than
it
me.
sound
I'm
like you
asking
finna
for
I
go
tell
there.
you
All
what.
It
right.
sound
I
like
All
tell
you
right,
you.
that's
Hold
cool.
on.
you a
All
low
right,
I,
that's
cow.
cool.
You a
That's
I
lippy
cool.
tell
little
I tell
bitch.
you
All right,
guys
that's
what.
cool. That's
I tell you
cool.
guys what.
You a lippy
If
little
we
bitch.
if we do this meetup, hold on, if we do this meetup and you guys go in there and get in the ring and spar, I'll put 500 for the winner on the top.
I'll tell
Ooh.
you what. I got a better bet. I got
Hey,
a
hold
better
on,
bet.
With
wait.
all that.
Hey,
Solidus has to
Solidus.
delete
That's my
his
own
channel if he
personal money.
loses.
I'll put on the table for the winner,
listen,
not
I
on
Hey,
put
hold
some
on. I
slot.
got a
bread on
question
the
for
Daniel
table.
Solidus, right
Dubois is
quick.
not
Hold
allowed
on.
to
I
I got
said
I
compete.
all
got a
that.
question for Solidus. Hey, Solidus. How far from Chicago is Bloomington?
Like I said, bro, I'm not going back and
This
forth with no
fucking
fag,
retarded
What
bro.
the
ass nigga.
fuck?
This fucking retarded ass nigga
Did he
don't
just
even know
duck
where
the
Nah,
question,
Bloomington
because
is.
I
bro?
don't understand, bro. Why is a gay
And
dude trying to
Solidus has
bait
to
me to go
delete his
back and
channel
forth
if
with
he
him? I'm not. I
loses.
said I told you a while ago,
All
bro.
right, pussy,
I'm
we
not
get it. You don't
entertaining
know
you,
where
bro.
Bloomington
So
is.
why
All
do
right,
you
we
keep
get
trying
it.
to ask? Why do you keep trying to go back? I'm
All
not
right, faggot,
entertaining
we
you.
get
I
it. You
already
don't know
told
where
you that.
Bloomington's at. I
I got
You
a
be
apologize.
wager. I
sucking
got a
other dudes'
wager.
dicks, bro. You
My
got nothing
bad.
to
I
say to
didn't
me.
mean
Get the
to
fuck
expose
on,
you
Solidus
like
bro.
that, bro. My
has to
bad.
delete
Fag,
his
bro.
YouTube channel
Some
if he
fat gay
loses
Mexican dude. Get the
to
This
fuck out of
fucking
Mills.
here.
faggot over here got my name in his
Faggot
mouth,
ass
but he
dude.
won't tell me how far Bloomington is.
He has
This
Nigga,
to
you
nigga
don't
delete
know
his
always
where it
saying
channel
is.
my
if he
name in
loses
the
to
chat and shit.
Mills.
You
Till I
don't
got
really
my
know
name in
where
his
it's at,
mouth,
do you,
nigga.
little mama?
I'm on Ring IQ's podcast. He's saying my
You
name.
really
Like,
don't
get
know
your
where it's
gas
at, do you,
out of
little
here,
mama?
bro. This nigga stay on my dick.
Hey,
Fucking
Mills,
Oh,
fag.
you
I
train
stay
at
on your
B&B
dick, but
boxing?
you're the one
This
talking about
motherfucker
me on
stay
your
on my dick,
page, bro.
bro.
I literally
Nigga,
have
you
never
bringing my
mentioned
name
you
up.
outside
I
of
don't
this
even,
page, bro.
bro. I don't even know
I
you,
don't stay
bro.
on your
I
dick.
don't
I don't
even
Bro,
stay
know
on your
you.
outside
dick.
of this page, I
I don't
promise you
even
I've
know
never
you.
once said your name, bro.
I don't even
Nah,
know you,
nah,
bro.
I don't stay on his dick. I stay on his pussy.
Outside of this
Nigga, I don't
page, bro,
even
I've
know you,
never
bro.
once said Solidus T anything, bro.
Nigga, I was in Ring I. All right, man. I don't even want to do it,
Nobody
Okay,
cares.
man.
You
little
got a
mama.
Like
cock
I
ring, bitch.
said,
I don't
bro.
care about that shit.
Like I said,
Nobody.
I'm not trying to be going back and forth with no dude that's openly gay.
Then don't say my name on
That'll
your
make me
channel,
look.
then
That would make
pussy.
me look
Then
sus,
keep
and I'm
my
not a
name off
such
your
nigga.
channel, then pussy.
You're already
So
gay
still
anyways.
Mills.
I
Then
mean,
keep my
So
name off
still
your
Mills.
channel, then
yeah,
You
he's
really,
the
pussy.
one
you
that
really
has
try
to.
to do
Like
it?
you don't talk about folks, but you want to pretend you
I just want to
good.
get this
When
right.
you hear
If
it,
it
you
Real
don't
can't
talk.
happen,
give
I
it. You
understand.
really a
Let me
Hold
bitch.
on,
just say
real
that.
talk. Hold
If
on,
it
hold
don't
on. Real
happen, I
talk.
understand.
Yeah, real talk is just saying. He said if you don't say his name, he won't say yours. Beef is squash. Still, Mill say he can get the sparring in. I'll put 500 up for the winner cash right there.
That's fire. That's
All right,
fire.
that's fine. I got
If
no.
you want to do doghouse, where whoever quit,
Nah, that's crazy.
or is that too much? Also, that's too
That's
much.
crazy.
That's too
Nah,
much.
just do three
That's
three
too
minute
much.
rounds.
No, and if Solidus
Well,
loses, he has
I
to
can do
delete his
actual rounds.
channel.
I don't got to do all that
Just do
extra stuff,
three
Okay.
all that
3 minute rounds.
special stuff. I don't
Three
have to do
three
all
minute
that.
rounds. It's 3 3 minute
Welcome to the
rounds.
doghouse.
Yeah, I don't want to have to judge nothing, so I just want somebody to whoop the other one's ass.
Yeah,
Mills
just
look
three
very
3 minute rounds.
confident right now.
Dude,
He
I wouldn't
look at
mess
the
with
look on his
Mills.
face. That's a confident man right there. That's that
Hey,
Omaha
Solidus.
look.
I
Hey,
think what it
Solidus.
is he think he got the size advantage on me, but that ain't gonna work.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I just want want to hit
That
you. I
ain't
just want to
gonna
break your
work. That
jaw.
ain't gonna
We
work.
Because
already know
Mills is
Sal.
That
big
He's
and
about
special
soft
training
and
you
$6'2".
got on your
smart.
We
face.
already
Don't
know
play with me
Sal
no
is
more.
about 6'2".
That ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody
We
breaking my
already
jaw,
know
bro.
your
Stop
size.
it.
We know you
Okay.
got
All
height.
right, right on.
Stop
Well,
it,
drop
We
bro.
that
know
low
you got a
cow.
little bit of height.
Just drop the
Stop
low
it, bro.
cow, dog. Just drop the low cow. Right on. You sound like you trying to convince yourself more than you are me. I'd have been in
Yeah.
with bigger and better than you, dog. So just drop the low cow.
Hey,
Just drop the low cow.
All right.
hey, Coach Mills, I know that back chat empty.
Say what?
I said that back chat empty.
Man.
The reason why Saunders came back is because no one's going to his channel, so he has to farm
Nah, he
people to
came
come
back
over to his.
because him and Nuke finally got some mutual agreement shit, man. That shit is cornball busted shit, man. You
Yeah,
suckers, dog. So I'm
He felt
saying,
like it was safe. It was safe now for him.
exactly.
No,
It was now
Dude is
safe
a
for his
hoe,
bitch
let
ass to
this
come
man.
over
racist
here
go
now.
back
That
to
nigga
his
sounds
Ain't
channel,
Dude is
so
that
a
bro.
about his
hoe.
bitch?
unauthentic when he
Dude is
talk
a
like
hoe.
that.
Dude is a
Let
hoe.
this
Say
racist
what?
go back to his channel, man.
Dude is a hoe, man. So I'm
Bro,
just go to your
Hey,
channel on your phone and
hey,
drop the low cow and
hey, like
ask
I
Diddy what
said,
it is.
bro, like I
like
said,
I like I
we gonna
said,
see.
bro. Like I
But
Okay,
said,
like I
bro.
we
said, I understand if it don't
like I
happen. I
said.
understand.
Like I
It's
said.
not
I do like this.
Chicago
Because
Hold
I'm
on,
doesn't
I
telling
even
do
you,
have
like
you
our
don't want
truth,
it, bro.
dog.
I do like this for
You
November.
think
Hold on, I do
you
like
I
this for
don't need
confident.
November.
nothing. I
You're
don't
As we
see
look
confident
into
nothing.
and you
I
November,
think you
don't
can
see
do it.
nothing.
I
I
got
don't see
500 for the
nothing.
winner. Hold on, I got 500 for the winner. And that should at least be worth your time and trouble. And I'm gonna post the fight to the channel.
That's crazy.
Definitely.
That's gonna be fire.
Just drop the link. Just drop the link. Just drop the link. That's all I'm saying. Just drop the link. Just drop the link.
Yep.
All right,
Just
we're
drop the
gonna make
link.
that happen. And
You got
Onslaught,
me
man, you gotta
way
stop
out
this
my
Daniel
character.
Dubois shit, bro.
Oh my
Way
god,
out
the
my.
Daniel Dubois shit. Bud did me dirty with that, bro.
Oh man, let me pay these bills real quick because a lot of people have a lot to say to everybody on here. Noma Stoma says solid is dunk. Just chill is just boxing. Salute to Nomas. Edgar says solid is transgender, still stuck. Still stuck on his first high school girlfriend.
Exactly.
Lord Scante says solid don't get enough heart or wood for black women. That's why. I like mine's darker than Clarissa Shields. Oh man.
Likewise.
The
That was
Gooch
all right.
the Gooch says this always happens when Solidus LGBT is on. Kick him off and ban him. I can't ban and kick nobody off, bro. I'm not trying to do that, man. Noma Stoma says 500 with Snickers fingers. Ain't that a bitch? Oh man.
That's fucked.
Oh, man.
That's
And
right.
Lord Scante says a ninja can't crack black finna shit sure as
Fine
hell
shit. He's
can't
saying
touch my
fine
boy
shit.
Mills.
Solidus
Let-
can't even crack women. You
Bro,
think he's gonna be
nah,
able to
fuck
crack
that. See, that's
pills?
how I know Nuke is an old cat, bro. That's fine shits,
That's
bro.
a fine shit,
Yeah,
Nuke.
fine. That's fine shit.
I'm trying to figure this shit out,
That's a
man.
new lingo, man.
Man, I read regular English, bro.
Nah,
That motherfucker, that's an old
that's
cat
my
right
age
there.
group. That's my age group.
Regular English, man. Regular
What do they
English.
call it? That's fire and shit. That'd be fire.
Oh man, and look, and look. I tell you what, but I put 500 on it. 750 if somebody go to sleep.
Loser deletes their channel forever.
Oh man,
Nah, we
You
not.
know,
I'm
Steel
not
Mills,
doing
his
that.
channel is actually
No,
worse
no,
than
no.
mine.
I'm
I'm only
not doing
putting up
that.
damn.
Solidus so I don't have to see that
I'm
shit.
not doing
Solid,
that.
solid. Why
I'm
did you
not
say his
doing that.
channel's worse, bro?
No, I'm saying he gets way less engagement than mine. Way
I
less.
don't go live, bro.
Well,
You
yeah,
got two or
that's
three
what
people
happens when
And
you
following
then
talk
you
shit about
live.
women.
his videos that
That's
he
what
do,
happens when you talk about
only
women
like
like
10
that.
people click on
Exactly,
it.
bro.
Dumbass.
Only like 10 people
Listen,
click on it.
listen, right
People
on.
only know about
Listen.
dude from coming out here. Nobody know who this dude
Solid
is.
is.
Bro,
Who is
all
Steel
it
Solid
is,
is.
he's
Mills?
Just
Nobody
acting
drop
like
the
know
he
who this
link.
gets
dude
Just
is.
drop
activity
the
from a
I
link,
get
lot of
way
bro.
more
Just
people.
drop the
engagement than this
link.
guy.
Right on. Just drop.
For
Just
real.
drop the link. Just drop the link. Just
So
drop the link. Get that easy
his channel is
$500.
kind of,
750 if
it
I go to
kind of like
sleep.
feels like he already doesn't have a channel. So,
Solid is. Just drop that link, man.
you
Just
know.
drop the locale. Get that
No,
easy
I already told you I'm
500,
going to do that.
750 if you put me to sleep. Do it now. I went to your
Bro,
page while I
partially,
was
if you don't put
online
on a
right now on
damn
my
shirt,
phone. Just go
Like I
drop the
said,
link.
I really wish you could do the October 11th,
I
but you're saying
can't,
you
bro.
can't.
Hey,
Motherfuckers
real
got
talk. How many
jobs
Hey,
and
viewers
why
does
don't we
shit.
do it
Solid
in
got?
Texas?
That's
Well,
all
this
right.
go
But
with
like
my
I
Facts.
said,
We
point.
have
you'll
I'm
let
we
me
trying to
know
we
in
get
have
my
November,
plenty of
though.
city.
viewers,
I
bro.
got a better
I'd be a
idea.
peak and find a
Let's get
gym in
it.
Houston.
You'll let me
Hold
know
on.
in November.
So since
I,
Coach
I would
Yeah,
Mills
love to
drop
can't
the
find
come
a
to
link.
gym
you
in
on
Houston.
October
Just drop
11th,
the
why
link.
can't you go to Coach Mills' gym on October 11th?
Nah, because there's no
Let
reason
me
for nobody for Chicago
to
to
be
come up
honest,
here.
to
I
be
want to go
honest,
to
I'm gonna
Chicago.
be honest. I'm
I
gonna be
want to go to
honest.
Chicago.
Let me be honest. I'll look into that. I'll look into
Wait,
that.
what?
To
Wait,
be
what's
honest with you,
October
no
11th?
cap,
Why that
no
specific
cap.
date? That's an oddly specific date.
No, that's what they works for Solidus.
No, that's why I'm
Well,
asking. That's a specific ass date.
Why don't they both come to Houston? I'm sure fucking Nuke can find him a gym.
what, look anywhere in
I
No,
Texas.
love Houston,
Anywhere in
but
Texas.
to
If
be
they did want to come to Houston, I'm not, or anywhere in Texas, I'm available.
I'm restricted.
Chicago is
Let's go
right
to
down the
Clavo's
street
let
I
from
house.
me
can
me.
do Chicago. We put
Chicago is right
500
down
on
the
it. I
street from
tape
me.
it,
That's
and
all
we'll
I'm.
make that happen. And then even Clavo will do a hot dog eating contest before.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm a hater, man.
Bro,
Why the
I'll
brothers gotta
challenge
be
Quavo
fighting,
to
man?
that
Fuck
contest.
that. Fuck
yeah,
y'all
What
like I
up?
niggas.
What you
said.
saying,
Bitch.
To
Ashy?
be
Brandon,
honest, I
Why
might be
you
able to
doing
travel. I'll
that,
let you know.
Bravo? That's diabolical.
I'm fucking with Clavo,
Oh
man.
my God! You
Clavo
might
gonna
be
be
able to
giving them
travel.
eyebrows a makeover.
Look, man, either I'm
Hey,
picking on Real
I'll save
Talk
my
or I'm picking
eyebrows,
on
bro.
Clavo,
Whoever
bro.
wins.
Hold on. Ashley, you said why all the brothers fighting?
Yeah, I said no. I ain't say why all the brothers fight. I was like, shit. Why the brothers gotta be fighting? Fuck y'all fighting for,
Aren't
man?
you half black? You're not a
Because we
brother.
the
No.
ones
You're
with the fucking
half a
nuts.
brother.
That's why.
Hey, he wants to
He's
fight
not.
me, so I'm going
Straight.
to oblige.
Well,
I'm
I
going to
mean,
He's
March
not.
oblige.
straight. Put on a
You
damn
wanted to
so
fight
He's
shirt.
him.
we gotta
saying,
fight each other because
he's
we only
saying
ones
he can
with
whoop
nuts
me.
When
to
He
has
fight.
said
Mills
at
ever
the
Is that
called
top,
what
you
you're
out?
saying?
he called me out
You're
my
the one that
name.
wants to fight
I
out.
check this out. He called me out my name. I responded such as, and then he said he
You
wants to
called him
fight.
out.
I guess
called
he
me
thought
out
I
my
wouldn't be
name
down to do
first.
that.
You
So
called
You
I'm
him
gonna
called me
step
out.
out
to
my
him.
name first.
So I'm
You
gonna
Okay,
called
step
I
me out
to
tell
my
him.
you what.
name.
I'm gonna step to
If
him.
y'all rethinking it, you can apologize to each other. We can squash it, act like it never happened. Y'all want to squash it?
Yeah,
No, I
bro.
don't
Kiss
do
the
no.
match
I don't
up,
do no
bro.
apologies. I don't do
I said said what I said. I said because I don't get out of character
No,
like this to
I
nobody.
don't do
When
apologies.
I
Nah.
don't get
Okay.
I
Now
don't
you
get out of
If
respect
character like that.
he were to apologize to me,
I'll
possibly,
apologize that you ain't a real dude. I apologize that you's a bitch.
possibly,
You
Damn,
know, that's
nigga
all apology
said
I'm giving you.
possibly. Fuck
Fuck
you,
out of here,
Dominic.
man.
possibly, I
Drop
might still
just
go want to fight, do the
just drop
fight,
the link. Just
even if he
drop the
did
link,
apologize.
dog.
Mills, I want an all access.
But
I want to
I
see
don't
you
be doing all that
running,
apology shit. I
punching the
mean, if
bag
you
and
coming
shit.
at me, hold up, you coming at me on
Drop the
some
link.
fighting shit, bro. Like
Just
I
It's
might
drop
as
the
not
well
about
link, dog.
apologizing,
engage in
man.
that. I might as
Just
well.
drop
Y'all
the
could
link.
Bro,
agree to
Parks,
Why would I
Parks,
say
I
disagree,
be
no?
man.
fucking with you, bro, but
It just
respect,
shouldn't
bro.
have to come to y'all motherfuckers want to do physical harm to each other
Man,
all
can
over an
somebody
opinion.
knock
No,
out
it
Ashley,
shouldn't.
please?
But he's
Goddamn.
talking like he can do it. But
Ashy,
When did
Ashley,
Ashley
hold up,
become
shut your
Gandhi,
Ashley,
man?
brotherly love ass
Ashley,
up, bro. Let this happen, bro.
Gandhi
I
Knuckles
actually
over
agree.
here.
Ashley, I agree.
You had it right. No, you got
My
it right
bad,
the
my
first
bad.
time,
Wait,
asshole.
wait,
Freudian slip, Freudian
wait.
slip.
Hold on. When did
Ashy
Ashley
Knuckles, bro. That's his name.
more like
Nah, you're
Gandhi
right. I
Knuckles?
agree with you. I shouldn't be doing this. But he's talking like he can do it to me. So pause.
Listen,
So okay, I'm gonna step
You're
to
listen,
the
him. I'm
one
gonna
listen.
step to
Like I
Gay,
talking.
him.
said,
gay,
I'm gonna
Ashley,
step to him.
Apology,
gay,
you know, that
Hold
shit.
on,
Ashley.
let me
It all
read this.
goes
The
back to like
Mexican
Yeah,
boxing
let him
one
do it
says,
too. Let him do it
Because you're
too.
right.
hold on, Mexican
Because Ashley,
boxing
I
one
agree with you.
says,
I shouldn't be doing this.
hold on, Mexican boxing one says Steel Mills is more scared. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where anybody get that scared. I don't think Steel is scared of anybody. I
He's a
just
motherfucker. To be
panhandler in the
fair,
comments.
hold on.
He's
To
a
be fair,
panhandler
He
in
Ashley,
the
done
you
comment
also
clicked him
section,
for
remember
the
dog.
too.
He
link
ain't
for the
about
last
nothing.
half hour.
Ashley, not Ashley. Fucking Solidus. You also gotta put into perspective. Mills is a new father again too. You know, 2 weeks
yeah,
is
man.
like
That's why
damn.
I said like
Yeah,
yo,
but
come
No,
see,
on,
it
that's
man.
what
ain't
I'm
even that.
saying.
It's
Now,
not that.
all
It's
right,
not that. No, I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you
this
we
like
is
I
the
gotta
said
first
hold on.
before.
Let
time
me
the
say this real
conversation.
quick. Let me say this. Let me say
Hold
this.
go
on.
ahead, Mills.
Ashley Knuckles is no longer Ashley Knuckles. He's
That
Gandhi
new
Knuckles.
baby can reinforce Steel Mill's killer instinct.
Hold on,
Nah,
go ahead, Mills. Go ahead, Mills.
the thing is this, man. Like I said, I never disrespected this fuck face right here, man. He went on his panel calling me all type of bitches and all that shit. I ain't never disrespected him. Even microaggressions, I ignored on here. Out of keeping it player and keeping brotherhood like Ashley talking about. But Ashley, when
All
someone
right,
call you a bitch, you the first one ready
We're
to get on that
brothers.
bullshit with him. So I'm saying, man,
all
like,
right.
don't disrespect me. If we don't just because we have a disagreement in a boxing take, that's some feminine
We're
shit, dog.
happy
I don't
and we're
respect that
singing
sucker
and we're
shit. I
colors.
respect that
All right,
shit.
that's cool.
Dude's a
That's cool.
hoe.
Now I
Whoa,
Dude is a
agree.
whoa,
hoe.
whoa,
Dude
whoa,
is
He
whoa.
from what
dude
it
is a
looks like.
hoe.
From what it looks like,
Just
he just had
drop
a
the
new
link,
baby,
dog.
so he should not be
Just
engaging in something like this. I agree with that.
drop
No,
the
no,
link.
hold
But
on,
I'm
hold
he's
on,
going
hold
to
on,
his
talking.
hold
Listen,
on.
did I
tonight.
hear?
Hey,
Did
I'm
I
going
hear?
to
he's
the
I'm gonna
gym
be.
talking like
tonight.
he can get down on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
show this
going
kid.
to the gym tonight.
Since
Hey,
What
he's
are you
talking,
talking
fuck you,
about? You
fight
I
talking?
sports
go to the
talk.
gym. I'm not
I'm
going
going
tonight,
to
but
the.
I go to the gym. I'm in the gym. I'm not going
I'm
Hold on.
going
today,
Mexican
but
tonight.
I'm in the
boxing
gym.
said,
I
Mexican
mean,
Nigga, I'm
boxing said if
training
they
too, nigga.
serious,
All right, right
Mexican
on.
boxing said
Good.
he got a rack for the winner to make this happen. I got 500. That's 1,500 on the table, fellas.
listen, man.
I'm
I look
going
We
at
to
it
can
the.
make
like
this
this.
Hey,
happen
Yo,
in
listen,
yo.
don't
November.
exclude me. Hey, listen, pull up to
We
Philly.
got
I already told
1,500
you my
on the
situation.
table.
Don't exclude me.
We
So
can
I
make
mean,
this
like,
happen.
I don't know. I mean, like, so
Was that
wait.
you, Real Talk?
It's
I
like
want
you,
that
Clavo.
motherfucking smoke too.
I'm just
That
trying
was
to
either
figure
Real
out.
Talk or
I'm just
Clavo.
Clavo.
trying
I
to
don't
figure out win, lose, or
know.
draw. What is
That
this
was
shit
real
going to
talk.
prove? Is it going to
You
get you more
stupid,
respect
bro.
from that
That was
person?
Real
Like,
Talk's gooch.
No, you get in there,
Fuck
Fucking
you,
listen.
Gandhi
nigga. Fuck
Knuckles
You
you,
over
get in
here.
there,
nigga.
you
Yeah, let
lace
a
up like
motherfucker get
men, and whatever
respect.
happens, happens. That is what it is, man. That is what it is. You get in the ring, you lace up after being disrespected, win, lose, or draw.
But
You still
yeah,
got that
I
right,
called
and it
you.
is what
I
it is.
called you a bitch because you be acting
And
like
I'm
a
calling
bitch.
you a bitch. I'm
So
calling
I
you's
was
a
right.
bitch.
You's a
I'm
bitch,
calling you a
Okay,
bitch.
and the way you
I'm
so
calling
responded
let's
you
was
a
go
like
to
a
bitch.
Philly
bitch.
Mutual.
So, well, you get the
You want to
Ashley,
opportunity
drop
to
fight.
the
do
link.
that.
You want to fight
So
like a
you get
bitch.
the. So
You want the
you get
internet.
the.
Hold up.
So
You
The
want
you
the
get
feeling
the
is
internet.
mutual.
You
opportunity
want
to
the
do that.
internet
It's as simple as you
wanting to
dropping a
fight
link,
somebody.
dog.
That's bitch shit.
You doing a
It
lot
would
of
make more
talking,
sense if
G.
you
Listen,
You
met me in
doing a lot of
person.
we
Then
are
talking,
I
men.
G.
can respect that. Nigga, this the internet.
I would say the
Now
bitch
I'm gonna
shit is
keep it real. There's
calling
a good
somebody else
chance
that
that
been
That's
there
this
not
before
what
probably
a
you.
won't even
bitch
Dog,
is.
happen.
What are
Just
you
to keep it
talking
real.
about?
Nah,
you doing a
nah,
you
the the
But
bitch
if
shit is
you
you
do, I
talking shit
promise
on
you,
somebody
bro,
that
you
never
get
said
you getting
nothing
touched
about
up.
you.
You
Look,
getting
That's
look
touched
what
like
up.
bitch
you.
shit
It
is.
look like you talk. You look like you
I
trying to
fucks with
wiggle out
both
of
of
it.
Yeah,
That's
y'all,
you
what it
but
getting
look.
y'all
That's
touched.
what
want to
it
You
be
getting
sound like to
touched
weird.
me.
up.
That's what it sound like to me. You
Still
trying to find a way
Mill,
to wiggle up out
solidest.
of it,
I
dog.
fucks
That's
with
what it
Wiggle
both
out.
of
sound
All
like.
y'all,
right.
man.
Yeah,
I
it
fucks
Simple
sounds
with
as
like
both
he
of
link.
y'all.
protected.
Just drop the
That's what it
link.
All
sounds
right,
Take
like.
knock them glasses off your
That's
I
face.
fucks
cool.
It's
with
simple
both
as
of y'all,
that.
man. But just
Now
sitting
look,
here and
I
Like I
got
disrespecting
said,
each other,
man,
man.
you
I
come
need
to
to
the
get a
city, just
bad
let me
fucking
know.
rep now.
I'm gonna
Because
tell
we
you this,
fucking
man.
sit on here
I'm
I
and
wouldn't be
respecting.
saying it if I was trying to wiggle out
we
on
don't
Hold,
somebody
man,
hold
no
though.
on.
other
I'm
body
gonna
else.
hold on,
Nobody
Ashley,
else but
because
each
you
fucking
scared.
other,
Hold on,
man. That
Ashley,
shit is
you
fucking
scared.
crazy,
You
bro.
backed out when Park Street put the foot on your neck. You scared.
Yup.
So I ain't really
Sure
trying to hear you
did.
acting
Johnny
because
Knuckles.
Listen, bro.
no, because
Listen, man.
Ashley talking about
Listen,
I'm
man.
6'8"
Listen,
and
that's
all
one
this.
thing
Solidus
about
did
me, nigga.
too.
I ain't scared of nobody.
Solidus
But
did
I'm
No,
not
too.
gonna
no,
be on.
stop, Ashley. You back down, bro. I already seen it. You the type of dude talking loud across the floor, and then
I
when
remember I
Park
was on
Street
that
pressed you,
panel.
you got quiet.
Listen, man, it ain't about
Crickets.
me being quiet.
Crickets.
Me sitting here arguing with him, what was I going to do? Me keep going back and forth.
I know you didn't want to set
Listen,
no
man,
date. Park
listen, man.
Street
I
was trying to
already
get a
know.
date.
Listen,
He
man.
was trying to make it happen. You didn't want
Face to
nothing.
face. Already know face to face.
Park
When it
Street
comes
didn't
to
give a
bodily
fuck. He
harm,
didn't care
that
about
man.
no
Listen, man. I
advantages.
Bro,
already know that
Park
man
just
you
can't
and
do
wanted
me
Park
to
Street are
nothing.
actually
smoke.
closer
Listen,
than
I
T and
already know
Mills
that
are.
man can't do me nothing. So I don't have to sit here and keep woofing back and forth
But you
about
gotta
what he
prove that,
can
Ashley.
and what
I
I
feel the
You
can
gotta
same
do.
way.
prove that.
Listen, man, and
And
then
Steel
what?
Mills too.
Listen,
You gotta
if I was
prove
Damn.
that.
listen, man, if listen, man, if
I
I
am
was
not
to come
confident
here,
Steel Mills can
if
hurt me.
me and you was to meet up,
Damn.
if me and you was to meet up, and
Prove.
either
Yes.
I mop the floor with you or
You
you
keep
mop the
saying
floor with
if
me.
instead of when.
Bitch
Listen,
ass
man, let
You
me
bitch.
keep
finish.
saying if
Let me
instead
Oh
of
my
finish.
when. You
God.
already
Let me
dumped me.
finish. Let me finish, and then you can have the floor.
You 6'8"
If
and you
me and
dumping
you
niggas
meet up,
5'7". Come on, bro.
listen, man.
What
If
is we
me and you
talking
meet
about?
up,
Acting like real talk combat.
if me and you meet up, whether you beat
Fuck
me or
you.
I beat you, it's not gonna. Then what? What
Fucking
is it gonna
bitch.
prove? It's not gonna prove shit. Then somebody gonna want to kill somebody
It's gonna
No,
because they
prove
fuck
that
feel
you're
their
no.
not
ego
who
Who
you
was
said
gotta
hurt
think
or
that?
you
lost.
is.
Who said
That's
that? I'm
just
gonna
what it
fuck you
is.
up,
So
bro.
me
That's what
personally,
it's
I
gonna
don't give a
prove. It's
listen,
gonna
man.
prove a
I
lot,
don't listen,
Ashley.
Who said
man.
what?
Only thing it's
He's
gonna
winning
prove is
this
you're
the
gonna
other
look
way.
stupid
I'm
by
gonna
getting
do
your
it.
ass whooped. Then you're gonna want to kill a nigga because you got beat
No,
up.
because I'm man enough to stand on what I
Nah,
said.
no, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm man
No, you're
enough to
not.
He
stand
said,
on
No, you're
"Who
not.
Ashley.
you me
Stop.
up to
Listen,
I
So
man.
whoop
No,
stop.
your
you're not.
ass?"
Because I
Park
already put
Street,
it out
Park
there that
Street,
I'm
you
Hold on,
gonna
crash
hold on,
out.
stand
hold
on
on.
bread.
Park Street,
So
you're a
Hold on,
stop.
crash
Ashley.
out.
Hold on, Ashley.
I
That's
can hear
Can
it
we
fine.
in
talk
your voice.
Ashley,
You're
boxing?
it's
a
okay.
crash
You
out.
don't want it. Hold on. I just want to give props to two
Damn.
people real quick. I want to give props to Solidus for coming on here and telling everybody that if you want to smoke, you come get it. I want to give props to Steel Mills for saying he ain't backing down from the smoke. I want to give props to Clavo for coming on here, standing on business, challenging all this. And I want to give props to Real Talk Combat for sucking on hot dogs before
Oh,
he
I
eats
fucking
them.
knew it. Oh, I knew it. Fuck you, bro. I knew it, you bitch. I knew it. Knew that shit was coming.
Nah, but with that being said, fuck Solidus, bro.
Welcome. You bitch
Fuck him.
made, bro.
But like I said, man, y'all do what
Like I
y'all
said,
do,
we
man.
gonna see.
Like
Go
I
let
We
said,
right
hey,
on.
go
Solid
out
is
Like I
there and
made,
said, bro,
fight.
brother.
you guys just talk on the
Go out there
internet.
and
man.
fight,
I
dude.
don't even
And
get
look,
mad about
and
that
I,
no
Gotta
got,
go.
I
more.
No,
got the
once again,
bread
man.
I
boys
don't
on
even
it.
get
If
mad
you
about
want
that
to
no
make it
more.
happen in
Okay.
November, we can make it happen.
I'm
We got
unbothered by
Texas and
that.
we got Chicago.
Both y'all
I
some
can do
bitches.
either.
I ain't tripping.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm
Right on.
expecting
Cause look,
I'm
look.
expecting another 20
Yeah,
minute live
okay. Yeah,
in
you're
about an
right.
hour
Okay.
later. Another fucking 20-minute live about an hour later. Talk
No,
this
Oh, it
look,
needs
shit
to be.
while
hey,
you
look,
Hour.
while he's over here
look,
too.
Soon as he gonna run as soon as he get off of
Because the
look.
here. He run right
motherfuckers
to
in
his
there
page
talking
when he
about,
get off of
man, that
here.
shit
Hey,
frustrate me,
you're
man.
right. I'm gonna
That
do
shit
a live
frustrate me,
detailing the
man.
He right
fight.
to his page
Yeah,
as soon
you're
as he get
right.
off of here.
That's
Yes,
Listen,
I.
sir.
man,
I. No, you're
this is
right. I'm
all
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
that. I'm gonna
say.
do another live. I'm gonna detail the fight between me and Stu Mills. You're right.
And he just
Oh,
putting it on
this is
record.
all I'm
I
gonna
got to
say,
give him that.
man.
He putting it
Yeah.
on record so you can go back and check.
Don't let Solidus T beat the shit out of whoever out here running their mouth. Cause I'm gonna talk so much shit when you come back on here. I'm gonna
He's the
talk
one
Don't
so
let
running
much
his
Park
shit.
mouth,
Street beat the shit out
Ashley.
of some dude
I'm
from the
gonna talk
Bronx
so much
ass, you
shit.
did, because
Shouting
I'm
on
gonna
my
talk shit on this
knuckles.
panel.
Shut up.
Ashley,
I
you're the
hope
one that backed
so.
down
You
from
better.
fucking
Oh
Park Street,
man,
bro.
You
Really?
better. You
You
better
you
like
talk
fucking
that.
shit.
backed down from
He
Park
didn't
Street. You ain't
bring
got
no
no
I do. I'm
respect
gonna
for
realistic
that
talk
love,
shit.
shit.
Canelo.
But let me just make a point real quick. Clavo, haven't you recently seen me put a pause on a bodybuilder?
Yep, I
All right,
did.
that's all I
I
got to
did.
say.
I
That's
seen
all
that
I got
shit.
to say. I'm really
Yo.
about that
Hey,
work.
Park Street bringing it in, bro.
Wow.
He's
Oh,
putting in that
wow.
work for real.
Wow.
I saw the footage,
I'm
bro.
really about that.
Hey,
A
Park, where's
bodybuilder.
the fucking rap? I want to hear the
A
new rap.
bodybuilder. Wow.
Wow, you
I'm
like that
impressed.
shit? That shit made you
Where's
horny,
that new
huh?
I'm
rap,
impressed.
Park?
A
That shit made you
bodybuilder.
horny.
Hey, he
I
said that
like
I'm
that.
shit.
just
He
letting you
said that
know that
shit.
that side
He
shit
said
don't
that shit
matter.
like that was a. He said that shit like that was a
That's
world class
no,
fighter.
it
He
went
said
over
a
your head.
bodybuilder,
As tall as you
somebody who
are, I
lift
can't
weights.
believe that went over
Man,
your
listen,
head.
man. You know how many people walk around
The
all
whole point of
swollen,
me
buff,
saying
and
that
get
is
knocked
size
the
don't
fuck out.
fucking
Come on,
matter.
man. Get out of here. Go lay down with that bullshit. You know how many swole
Fuck out
dudes
here.
these
I'm not talking
bouncers
to you.
walk
You
around with
is
their
duck.
chest out and get
Yeah,
knocked the
listen.
fuck out, and you
Listen,
bragging because
Ashley,
you did something to a
You fucking turned
bodybuilder
down a
new
fight
name
with
is
Buck Street, bro.
Daffy
because
Shut
Duck.
of
the
a
hell up,
His,
bro.
bodybuilder,
his,
that's supposed to make you
we don't
tough
call
because you
him
did that to a
Daffy Knuckles
bodybuilder.
no more.
Get the
His
fuck
name
out
is
of here, man.
Daffy Duck.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt,
his fucking
but no
name.
doubt, you
Daffy
know what your
Duck.
new name is? Your new
Daffy
name is
fucking Duck.
too tough.
Daffy Duckles.
Your
That's what
name
your
is
name
too
is.
tough
Daffy
titty, nigga.
Duckles, nigga.
Hold on
Listen,
one
man,
second,
your
one
new
second.
name is
Let me
too
pay
tough
these
titty
bills and then
because
I
you
got
too
an
tough for me,
announcement to
there,
make.
young.
Daffy
Hold on.
Duckles is
Let me
good,
pay
bro.
these bills. I got an announcement to make right
I
after
count
that.
all that.
And one baller says solid is correct that black women are masculine. Noma Stoma says General Mills gonna Lucky Charm Solidus. And Lord Scante, my brother says my boy Gandhi Knuckles. All right.
That's what I called him.
Hold on, real, and this is for Real Talk Combat. No, I'm not even gonna make no jokes. Real Talk. Is today your birthday?
Yeah, it is actually.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy
I
birthday. Happy
appreciate it. I
birthday, bro.
appreciate it.
Feliz cumpleaños,
Happy
mi amor.
birthday, my brother.
Feliz
Happy
Suck a
birthday.
dick
Appreciate it. I
for
cumpleaños.
turned
every year
27 today.
you had.
Sapo verde, mi amor.
Man,
Yeah,
and real
I ate a
talk,
big ass pot of
real
pozole
talk.
yesterday.
Happy birthday, my brother. I hope that Clavo gives you the sloppiest BJ you ever had, my friend.
Wait, so hold on, real talk. How old are
Yes.
you?
¿Cómo estuvo tu fin de
Yes.
semana?
How old are you? Real talk.
Espérate fin de semana, papá.
How old are you? Real talk.
In other words, he want to slurp you down and swallow your kids. That's basically what he just
Oh
said.
my God.
Man, you sound experienced, Ashley. Damn.
Ashley's jealous.
That's what it
Well,
sounds
listen,
like.
You know,
listen.
look, hey, you look,
Ashley
hey,
speaks
hey, hey,
Spanish
look,
and
hey,
non-Mexican.
y'all heard the little puppy?
Uh,
Ashley's jealous. Y'all hear him? Look at the cheerleader
Motorcycle
in the back.
man.
Yeah,
Man, shut
Ashley's
the fuck
jealous.
up, dude. Motorcycle man.
Listen,
Shut up.
man, you sounding like you're just getting
no,
the English down
that's
right.
a van
Dude,
man.
You
if I
That's a
sounding like
punch
van
you in
man.
your head, you're
you're
gonna be
just
more
getting your
retarded than
English
you
right.
are now. So shut up.
You're sounding like you're just getting your English down correct. So I understand you want to come on here and practice. I get it.
But fuck you,
But look here,
bitch.
man.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Okay.
You don't have to practice your fucking hooked on phonics with me. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't have to do that, man. I
Hooked
ain't the
on
one that's going to give you the
phonics. Oh
status
my
You
right
said
now.
god.
hooked on
Oh,
phonics.
Okay, get your
Hold on.
education right. Listen, man.
Noma Stoma says, happy birthday, Gabby Fedora. Hope you get
First
a
of
new
all,
car.
I might
New
get,
van, new
I
van, new
might get on
van,
my
new
Charleston
van.
White.
Fucking no más,
Matter
no
of fact,
más.
I'm gonna start getting on my Charleston White on this, man. I'm gonna start calling ice on a lot of you motherfuckers.
Oh
That's what I'm gonna
shit.
start
okay.
doing. Start calling
I'm a
ice on a
fucking
lot of you. I know a
citizen.
lot of y'all on here
Okay.
that be running your mouth. Don't belong
I'm
here,
a
man.
citizen, asshole.
A lot
Who are you
of
gonna
y'all that be
call?
running your mouth on here don't belong here, man.
And
I'm gonna
hold on.
get your
And
ass up out of here.
everybody, and
And how's
everybody
that?
for my brother
Let me
Real
get you
Talk
up out of here,
Combat.
man.
Hold on, everybody for my brother Real Talk Combat, man. I want y'all to all wish him a happy birthday. And I want you to drop the Vans in the chat for my brother, man, because he a real one,
I
man.
appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yes,
And
sir. Happy
then
birthday,
and
bro.
I want to make one call out. There was one guy that never jumped in the chat today, and that's Unbiased Brim.
You said
And
drop the
Unbiased
Vans,
Brim,
bro. Fuck you,
I
bro.
want to say this, Brim, from the bottom of my heart, use a straight bitch. And
Damn.
anytime you get on the panel, I'm checking your ass. I
And
just
like you
want to let you
say,
know.
and hold on, Nuke. And like I always say, what Brim told me, men, women, they can all get it.
Hold on. LV says, so Nuke, you letting Ashley say that? Ashley get grown man. He say whatever he want to say. Like what I'm
Motherfucker, right?
supposed
You
to
check
say?
me, bitch. You know
Who
what I'm saying?
who asked
Look,
who asked
look,
that?
he calling for Daddy New. Daddy, you
LV.
gonna let him talk to us like that?
Like,
I
bro,
I'm
want
your
to
daddy,
hold
shit.
on, bro.
motherfucker.
Everybody's on here talking reckless.
Yeah, everybody's talking crazy, man. I mean, hey,
Like when we're
fair
in the
game.
doghouse, I'm
Nah, for real,
supposed to
bro.
Fair
talk
game.
Fuck
shit on
fight,
one
sports
person and
talk.
Like
not the
when
other.
Solid said he doesn't like women, that was reckless talk right there.
No, it's true.
Shut the fuck up, 105.
The Wild Wild West up in this motherfucker. Y'all know how it is. Guns
105, you
blazing,
can't even
baby.
talk shit, bro. No
Yeah.
one takes you serious,
And
bro.
Brim, you a straight
You can take
bitch.
this dick seriously, there, buddy.
And Brim, when
Damn.
they get the fight on Brim, I want to see your turtle ass. Watch you shell up like a bitch.
Cause I'm
Hey,
fucking you
listen. You
tonight.
gonna see Brim on the front of the camera more than you gonna see the fight in them big ass eyes.
Cause
Oh
Bro,
I'm
man.
I know for a fact. I
emotional.
know for a fact when Brent put his glasses on, his eyeballs be touching the lens and shit.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest.
That's fucked
Brim has been
up.
busy all day. I've been in touch with Brim. He's been out tricking all day. So
Man, leave my
Hey,
boy
Brim.
Malcolm X
hold on,
alone, bruh.
Nuke. Did he bet his woman for the Brian Newman fight?
Nah, don't do him like
I don't
that
know,
way. Don't
man.
do him like that way.
No, he said it. He's like, what about that girl right next to you?
Yeah, because Brim. Oh yeah, Brim. I can't even get into that, man, because that was the last episode. I'm just saying, Brim got a little bitch in him. You can see it in his big frog eyes.
Yo, that's
Oh,
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
and I said it, Brim. The link has been
That's
dropped,
fucking
bitch.
that's
reckless,
gonna be the main
bro.
event. Brim
Brim, the
versus
link
Nuke.
is dropped. You want to get on here and put your cape on for everybody, but you won't click this link. Coward shit. Brim, you got 30 seconds to
That nigga
click this
nuke.
link, or you're gonna be unbiased bitch for the next 6 months.
Damn.
Let me set my fucking timer up. Right now, you
Bro,
got 30 seconds,
there's
Brim.
only like 2 more
30
days
seconds,
left in the
Brim.
month, bro.
Where your ass at, Brim? We 10 seconds in. Where your ass at, Brim?
Technical 5
That
then.
nigga said for the rest of the month, like that's not 2 days away.
Yeah, for real.
Hombre, este
Oh
I didn't
güey,
even
shit.
think about that.
un
No.
pendejo.
Oh, we got Brimlander. There can only be one. Brim, I want to first off apologize for how I spoke to you out.
You give me, do me a favor. Shut
Oh,
the fuck up. You're
men,
giving me
women,
gas.
they can
You
all get
fucking
it.
stupid nuke.
For
Damn,
real, bro.
that
What the
switch up
fuck?
game is
That
diabolical,
nigga
man.
You see
Boy,
young
that shit is
Timberland
good.
pull
Oh
Puke
it out.
shit.
Nukem right here, man. Puke Nukem, man. He's wilding out over here,
But
man.
like I
The
said,
fuck?
Brim told
I
me,
come, I
men,
show up
women, they
y'all
can all
to
get it.
stop talking about what y'all talking about. Just completely change the conversation about me. I'm not that important, Nuke. You need to stop the bullshit. You
You're
need to
That was
focus
important.
panel
on
bait, Brim. That was
your
panel
elbow
bait.
surgery,
Norman
Nuke.
Jr. is important.
I
Bro,
apologize,
never
Brim. I
never talk
I
apologize.
about
told you,
yourself
but
like
I
that,
told y'all
Brim.
Nuke be doing the Jedi mind trick. You think I be
Oh,
bullshit? Nuke.
bro. Highlight King KO.
Here comes some
Highlight
super
King
chats now that I'm
KO.
here. They're gonna call me. They're gonna talk about Brian Norman. They're gonna talk about my glasses. What else they're gonna talk about? Like, shut the fuck up already, you
Nah,
fucking
Brim is
doofus.
cool. He said it to
Bro,
me,
Nuke.
man. Men,
Highlight
women,
King
they can all
KO's
get it.
comment.
With TKO or
You
King
like running,
KO?
you like running with that, huh? That all ABG shit. Anybody
Hey,
can
he
get it.
said Brim says
That's what you told me. You told me that. You're like, I like all of them.
Yo, listen, Queen
no, that's a
decision.
good
Shut up,
that's a new
bro.
one. That's
Queen
a new one for
decision.
me.
Queen decision shouldn't be calling nobody no name. Stop.
He said Queen decision. You stupid, bro.
Oh man. But look, man, for real, Brim, I know you joining the chat late and all the shit that Clavo said about you earlier, man. I wouldn't
I
be
know
able to
Clavo
respect
didn't say nothing
nobody.
crazy. I
Hold
know
on. I
Clavo
wouldn't be
didn't
able
say
to
nothing
respect
crazy.
nobody
You
and sit
lying
on a
on
panel if
Clavo's
they talked
name.
about me or my mama like that.
You
That's all I'm
lying
saying.
on Clavo's name. I already know it before you say a word. Shout out to the real one, Clavo.
Shout out, Brim. Motherfucking Nuke, now you
That's
a hoe,
funny as
bro.
hell.
Young
What up,
Timberland.
what up to my guy, Timu Shakur, Park Street?
Hold on, Brim. You ain't got no love for Solidus? You ain't got no love for Ashley
Right,
Young
Campbell?
so
Brim.
you ain't gonna let me get my rounds off. You gotta let
Okay,
me at
get
least
your
get my
rounds
rounds
off.
off.
Damn.
Damn, what was that?
I don't know what that was. That was
I don't know.
crazy.
Go ahead, Brim.
All right, so Solidus T, talk all your shit to all these goofy motherfuckers, all you want. Round 105, excuse me, round 501, that's his weight. Ashley
Oh
Knuckles,
shit.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
your
Yo.
time is coming soon, Ashley Knuckles. When Benavidez beat up on you, you can go talk some more shit. Happy birthday to Fake Talk Combat. He turned
Appreciate it, you old
72.
bastard.
He turned 72. You just turned it around exactly 27, but he really looks 72.
Fuck you,
Damn.
old
27 dicks.
bastard.
He's got a 60 day.
Clavo's my guy.
That
I ain't got
boy
nothing bad to say about
Brim
Clavo.
on a high
Clavo
dog
might be
right now.
Clavo one of the most official people, period. That's all I gotta say about
Nah,
that.
Shout out
Brim's
My
a
Clavo
man
cool
Gang.
Steel
dog.
Mills, man, I think he called the police on
General
Bud.
Mills.
Nah, bro,
They
don't do
didn't
that.
treat him right.
Don't do
They
that.
didn't treat him right at the parade. They didn't treat him right at the parade.
He ran called the police on who? I called the police on who?
I'm
I'm
joking.
joking.
I'm
Oh,
joking,
I said
dog.
you called the police on.
I think
I
he
think you
called the
called the
police on
police on
Bud because
Bud
he
because he
didn't treat
didn't
him
treat
right
you
at
at
the
the
parade. I
parade.
was
I was
joking.
man, I was in the building, man. Fuck you talking about? Somebody need to fix their CD Wi-Fi, man.
What happened
What
to
happened
y'all?
to y'all?
Yo, who
Yo, who
doing all
doing
that?
all that?
Who got this
Who got
info?
this info? That might
Yo,
be me. Hold
motherfucker,
up.
Talkie out.
Yo, Mills, your audio wild, bro. I mean, that was wild audio right
Damn,
there.
he talking shit,
Shout
man.
out to the. I know for real, that was the super power walkie
Yeah, that
talkie
shit blew out.
Hey,
and
that shit
Fight
sound like
Talk
a
Sports,
police
the
scanner, bro.
Hold on,
level-headed
Brim.
guy of the panel who ain't on those shenanigans most of the time, and then
Thank you. You're too
El
kind.
Puto. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
thanks,
Shout out
Brim.
to El Puto.
You're too
Hold
kind
on,
to
Brim.
me.
I didn't get no good introduction. You just kind of like shitted on me, bro.
I just called you El Puke. What you want me to do? Give you a long introduction? I ain't gonna do what you do for me, going on long tangents of
Hey,
talking shit. Shut your ass up.
hey,
Yo, they
Brim,
did
hey,
Bud
Brim,
Greasy
hey,
though, bro. On another
were
note,
they
they did Bud
lukewarm?
Greasy.
Nah, they
No,
did.
no,
They
fuck that.
did.
No, they didn't do Bud Greasy. Bud was out there acting like a fucking thug, and he got what he deserved. Get the
Yo, I
fuck
can't
out of
believe.
here.
I know you ain't saying that shit, bro. Cause
No,
listen,
I'm just bullshitting, bro.
What
because
happened?
I listened to Coach Malachi right after that because he was in the vehicle, dog.
Now, what happened
Wait,
exactly,
Coach
bro?
was
Because
in the
I just know it was
vehicle?
a traffic stop or some shit.
Pretextual stop, bro. A pretextual stop is what happened, dog.
Mills was in the car too.
Huh?
Mills was in the car too. He was up there.
Shut up, man. It was not there, bro. That was a pretextual stop. So they used. Oh yeah, listen. We just fired our coach, Dwayne. Fuck the Razorbacks. So maybe we might do something now. We had to let him go out to get whooped like that. But to me, it was a pretextual stop, and they use reckless driving as a false pretense to be able to make the stop. This is not an abnormal situation, and when it comes to policing, it's a lot of pretextual stops. If you see a vehicle that looks a certain way, oh, you know what? Let's pull this guy over. Let's see what's going on with him.
Wait a minute, Brim. You said if a vehicle looks a certain way, this article is saying that he was reckless driving, bro.
Yeah, but articles ain't always true. Listen, how many times have we had reports and
So we
things that
trusting
come out?
you?
No, I mean,
Were you in the car?
this not me. This
hold
is
on.
from the
Who are
person
you?
in the
Who
car.
are you,
The
Brim?
person in the car that said
So
this.
you supposed to
For
trump this
example,
shit?
it's
The
kind of
person
like
in the
Who the fuck are you,
car
Brim?
said this. The person in the car said this.
Of
Okay.
course. Criminals always deny guilt. Look at Clavo. Look at
Oh no, I'm
Ashley.
not gonna have this
that's
conversation with
fair.
you.
That's fair.
You on an ignorant way. You on a mean ignorant way. I'm not
Nuke,
gonna
bro, I'ma
entertain that
fuck
fuck
your
shit
ass
with
up,
you.
Nuke.
I'm not
I'ma
gonna
fuck
entertain
your
this
ass
fuck shit
up.
with you, Luke. I'm not
I'm
gonna entertain
trolling,
this fuck
Brim.
shit with you.
Brim,
No,
this shit
fuck
ain't
that
that serious,
trolling. It's
bro.
real
I'm
life,
trolling.
bro. This is real life. That's the problem with all you motherfuckers in this internet world. Y'all troll real life shit, man. I deal with
Facts.
real life
Did
at
somebody
all
get hurt, Brim?
times.
Did somebody get hurt?
Somebody's life could have been taken, bro. One wrong
Coulda,
move.
Based
shoulda,
on
woulda.
what?
You know what? You should have, could have, would have been 170 pounds, but you're not. You had an extra 100. Shut your ass up, birthday fat boy.
Wait, hold
Bitch,
on,
I'm
Brim.
at 240. Watch your mouth.
Didn't he have a
240.
gun
No,
too?
You
that's
called his
240. Fuck
birthday
you.
fat
Yeah,
boy.
they're all legal gun owners,
Fuck
though.
you. I'm
The
Okay,
240,
two,
okay,
bitch.
it
okay.
was
No,
him and his
I just heard.
bodyguard are legal gun owners. So
Yeah, no,
and in Nebraska, you can carry openly too. So that's again, that's fishy. I understand officers in some capacity a dangerous job. It's not the most dangerous job in the world. It's more dangerous being a delivery boy, to be honest with you. But that's another
Damn.
conversation. But listen, there is some inherent dangers.
How solid is he's a delivery
But you
boy?
gotta have
Or
wherewithal.
his
And my
ass?
issue with policing is they hire people that do not have that has mentally inept to be able to be a police officer, to have the ability to process information, break information down, assess situations appropriately. They don't have the brain capacity. I believe police should be paid really well, but you should be the right police officers paid really well. They be hiring a bunch of morons, less rons being police officers, and you end up with shit like this.
He said less runs. No, because Nuke, for example, it's like if you see an all tinted out Grand Marquis on 20s. That's probably a criminal.
I don't think that's no disrespect, but I don't think that's accurate what Brim is saying. To be
Break it
honest,
down, Solidus.
What do you
Break it down,
think it is?
Solidus.
What do you think it is?
I
Again,
think
the person that was in the car said that basically let it be known it was a pretextual stop. There was no reckless
yeah,
driving to transpiring, and they
But
can't wait
not
till
that part.
the
have
camera
they
starts
released the
coming out.
camera though? Have they
When
released
you
the
when you were
camera?
Hold
talking
on.
about
Let
The
Solidus
vehicle,
say his part real quick.
the
Yeah.
when you
vehicle.
were talking
Before he said
about
that,
when
the
you were
vehicle
talking
that was
about
drive was the autonomous
hold
vehicle
up,
that records everything.
Brim.
So that's going to come out eventually.
When you were talking about the type of people they hire to be police officers, that's what I was responding to. I don't
So
think
in
that's
some cases, I didn't
accurate.
say everybody. I said sometimes. Sometimes they hire people without mental aptitude, and you can't say that that's not true.
No,
That
a
might
lot of
be
the
that
Hey,
time
might
they
be a
do,
little
Mirage,
cake.
Brim.
I think the
Mirage
And
said
problem
the
is
cop
also,
was a Canelo fan.
I think the
Go
problem
ahead,
and
Solidus.
is
also, a lot of these cops don't know that they really pussy for real.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Go,
what it
that's
Solidus. I
facts.
really want to
what
hear
it
what you got to say.
is they hire people that's from like the suburbs, people that don't know how to interact with people that are from like the inner city. So they have more confrontations than they should because of that. Like these
Well,
white cops, they
that's a
be living
main
in these little
variable.
suburbs, these white
That
areas.
can be
Hold
part.
up,
That
hold
can
up.
be part of
Then
it.
they get hired, they got to work in the city where it's not just white people, there's everybody and people, inner city, hit people and all that. They don't know how to interact with motherfuckers like that. So
I
they
agree with
end up
that,
having
actually. I agree with
disagreements
that.
and all type of crazy. That's what it is. It's more of that than mental
They're
aptitude.
inner
And
city. Well, not even inner city kids.
also, they
No, it's
don't
like
know
he
how to
said. They're like
de-escalate.
suburb kids. They don't
They
got
don't
no
know how to
social training.
de-escalate.
I mean,
They're
I
all
mean, look,
socially
man.
awkward and shit.
I mean, man, Bud was living the moment, bro. It's his moment. It's his time, bro. He was having fun. He just got pulled over. I'm just glad it didn't go worse to where you know
It's
how
my
fucking laws
time.
always abuse their authority and they do some
So
dumb shit. I'm just glad that none of that
Yeah.
happened.
Clavo, was he telling the
Facts.
cop, "Get the fuck out of here. It's my night."
Get the
Nah.
fuck out of here, man. It's my night.
Don't talk to your mama like that.
Damn.
Who just
Nah,
dropped
what
Did
that?
happened?
somebody just run?
What did we just lose?
We
Somebody
lost
just
two
ran up.
Mills.
Ashley, not Ashley.
Oh, Ashley dropped off.
Mills.
Noma Stoma says Brim had a turtle head, so he had to cut it.
Damn.
Okay. That was supposed to be funny. No, my so much. You have some
Yeah,
good ones. No, my
that
so much.
wasn't it, no
That
mas.
was whack. That wasn't
That
it,
wasn't
though.
it.
So I get it.
Be careful, because men, women, they can all get it, even animals.
Hey, so hey, Bud got the key to the city.
He did.
Oh
Bro, how the fuck
wow,
that law?
word.
Bro, what the fuck that law doing then? I mean, that motherfucker just had a parade, key to the fucking city. The fuck are we doing?
He tripping, bro. He tripping.
Bro, you know what it was, bro? It was a DWB.
What the fuck? That's
But he
dumb.
was driving while black,
While
bro.
black, yes, I get it.
No, that's not what it stands for. DWB stands for driving while brim. That's really what that means. So that means you're driving
Want
with
to
a
be
turtle look to
WDM?
yourself.
Driving
Hey,
while
Brim,
mills?
did I hear you say Coach Malachi was in the car?
Correct. He was one of the people in the car.
What? That's
Go
crazy.
watch the last show, bro. I watched. I listened to everything he said, bro. I know. That's why I know what time it is because I've been there before. I've been
So,
through that before. I
so
know
you're saying they
exactly
pulled
what
him over
happened.
simply based on a racial thing, not on
I
anything
wouldn't even
else?
say it's a racial thing because you don't know. You might have not even known who was in the vehicle.
They were
I
probably
think it's
making
the
a
type of
ruckus, and they
vehicle
were
it
thinking
was. It
it's
was a
college kids or
pretext. It
something.
was a pretextual stop.
What kind
So they
of
came
vehicle
up
was
with
it?
it's an autonomous vehicle. It's not a Tesla, but it's one of those ones that have the Tesla
Oh,
capabilities.
like a self-driving bitch.
They probably thought it was some bunch of college kids, and then they kind of got near and be like, "Oh shit,
So
it's the champ."
it was an electronic car.
No, but the 30-year-old
Man,
tried to
nigga just
pretend
wanted
like
an
he didn't know it
autograph.
was Bud the whole time.
Okay.
Oh, never
He was
mind
just
then.
trying to get Crawford's
Because
autograph.
they had guns pulled on 2 guns was pulled in their face on each side.
Why the fuck did they pull
Word, that's
guns?
crazy.
Huh?
See, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is they pulling guns for?
Because it was a gun on the floor. But the problem is, it's a gun on the floor, right? Are you if you
Yeah.
say exit the vehicle and then if there's issues within the movements, then maybe that can happen. But but the problem is that was their first move. And this is why I say it's a problem with mentally inept people becoming police officers. That's why I
Facts.
say that. They're not able to process information as it happens. And so they just
And
go
it
to
can't
the
be escalated.
extreme. They go to the extreme because they don't know how to process information. They don't have they're inept. They don't have the wits and the
You know,
whereabouts to be able
a
to
lot of police
handle it.
officers, they're like post-military. You know, they're like
Yeah,
they're military
and
hires.
some of them are great.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap. Because the two most disciplined people that I know, and it's really one and the same for real. And this is why I think that one of the minimum requirements to be a fucking police officer is to go through military training and or martial arts training. Because the two most disciplined people I know are trained martial artists, trained
Wait,
combatants, and
You're right,
military
Park Street, but
men.
you know what I've
wait,
seen though happen
wait.
before, Park Street? Hold on one second. You know what I've seen happen before? I don't know if you've seen, because I watch a lot of read a lot of information and watch a lot of stuff in regards to, police accountability. And there was a police officer, there was a former military guy. He had a PTSD moment, and because
Yeah.
of an H-point, he shot at somebody in their vehicle.
Oh, well, see, that's a
Because
fault
of
because
an acorn. He had a fall.
Wait a minute. So the
yeah, see,
article.
but that's
Hold
wrong
on.
because he had PTSD.
Yeah,
All of
but
these
see, with
articles. Hold on.
some officers who come
All
from
of
the
these
military, that's
articles.
what happens.
Hold on. All of these articles are saying that the driver was identified as Terrence Crawford upon verification of his driver's license and was issued a citation for reckless driving.
Yeah, it was a citation issue. Let me tell you something. If he has an autonomous vehicle, it's gonna show you what speed he was going. It's easy for me to say reckless driving,
What's
right? When you
autonomous?
driving 10 miles over the speed limit. Let's say you going 50 and a 40, I can
It
change
means
it to
they
reckless
drive
driving and
themselves.
make it stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, let's
honestly,
not act like
reckless driving seems like
there's
too vague of a
been
term.
charges made up to make something work. It happens all the time. This is not new.
That's why it's such. They're using vague terminology.
Well, I
The
mean,
fuck did everyone
Can't
get
break
so
the law.
quiet for?
I don't know.
They
Look,
can't
man,
break
these are
the
the
law.
same. I don't know, man, but this is really not a
Let's
big
talk
deal
boxing.
like that, though, is it?
You say it's not a
It's
big
not.
deal, but guns are in
It's not.
your face. If you make one wrong move or the officer has one wrong inclination, that could be your life. So I don't agree with
But
this.
it
Is
didn't
not a big
happen that
deal.
way though,
Yeah,
Brim.
but it could have, and
Oh yeah,
that's the
you know,
whole
but
point.
if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. That's just not how
No,
that
but
that's
see
not how
that
it works.
If Nuka
that's
had
a that's a
vagina, he'd be
stupid
Nuka.
comparison. That's a stupid comparison because your aunt can't blow your head away with one bad move, and that your
Yes,
aunt
the
had
fuck
balls
she
to be
can.
uncle. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's a dumb analogy. That's a dumb analogy.
Yeah. No, I gotta admit, I gotta
Plausible
agree
Hold
with
on, we
analogy.
got
Brim.
some
It's not a
comments for
well thought
Brim.
out analogy.
Cool Bro says there's a video of him doing a burnout, and then Mexican Boxing One says they're defending Bud when he was wrong by making up this race card.
Shut the fuck up, Mexican boxer. I don't care what you say, bro. I mean, listen, I don't care what he say. Doesn't matter to me because his position is always going to be from a slanted one. So why do I give
Nah,
a fuck what
to
Mexican
be fair,
boxer
I'm the
one
only
thing?
person who brought
Fuck
up
what he
that Bud was
thinks.
black.
So in Nebraska, they can carry firearms.
Yes, they can.
Okay, so why the fuck did they? Why did all the occupants had to be taken out the car and put in handcuffs? Just give
To
the
me,
fucking citation. Just give the
looking at
fucking citation for reckless driving.
yes, looking at the laws. I just kind of Googled it a little bit. Terrence Crawford, theoretically with the gun, did nothing wrong. So I don't know why the officer escalated it and pulled out his weapon.
That's what I'm saying. Look, bro, any of these laws that fucking take that kind of force, we know what they did. We know what they went through. They were fucking being bullied in school. They didn't get no ass, and that badge gives that empowerment, bro. That's all it is, dog.
And look, and I'm against
Does that mean
anybody
Solid
pulling
is a
over
cop?
anybody, racially profiling or doing anything wrong. I'm against that 100%. But to all the officers out there, if you see Brim, pull him over and whoop his ass for me.
If I get beat up, Nuke, I'm driving. I'm finding where you are, motherfucker. How
He's in
about that?
Houston, Brim. He's in Houston.
Ain't that a bitch?
I will pay money to somebody to fucking reverse trace your ass.
You put that into the universe, Nuke.
How about you
Hold
want
on,
police to
Brim.
beat my
What
ass?
state are you in, Brim? Are you in Arkansas?
No, I'm in Connecticut.
The fuck
he's
are
in
you a
White Boys
Razorback
now.
fan?
Fuck
What the
is in
fuck?
Connecticut?
Connecticut?
Bridgeport, Hartford, Pistol Waving, New Haven. I mean, I ain't here to talk about badass people in badass cities, but y'all looking at Connecticut like it's just all preppy. You come to New Haven, and when you leave Yale, it's just a bunch of hood where young kids is
He
killing
is
each
right.
other.
Do you stay in the hood side, Brim, or you stay in the nice side? Where you staying at?
I'm right in between now. I was on the nice side,
He's in the
even though somebody tried to
Dominions.
steal my car though the week before I moved. Though somebody tried to steal my whip,
Damn.
but no, I live in a pretty decent area. Plus, I'm in my garage right now. We have a big ass garage that pulls up into this complex that I'm in now. So, I'm
Don't
pretty
tell
good.
Ashley because he's gonna try to show off again.
I did read a report about a lot of car thefts in that area because they said there's a lot of pussy drivers out there, so they feel like they can take advantage of it.
Look, is that your little joke play right there, boy? You were so
Oh, my
trash,
bad,
bro.
Brim. I
You get a
apologize.
2-minute
Brim, have
comedy
you ever
hour for
linked
that
with
shit.
Cream?
You get a 2-minute
Brim,
comedy hour. The fuck?
Whatever the fucking ruffles some feathers, dog. This motherfucker.
hey, Brim, have you ever linked with Cream?
Say what?
I said, have you ever linked with Cream?
Shit.
No, I didn't get a chance to link with Preem. I just got through moving and shit, bro. I was dealing with a whole bunch of shit at the same time,
Real
bro.
talk is the
Oh,
throat
okay.
goat.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, 'cause I think
surprised
Cream's
that.
in Connecticut, right?
I got a question.
Real
Real
talk
talk
is
is
the
a
throat
what?
goat.
My brother
Hey,
got married in prison to his high school sweetheart, which was dope as
Oh
fuck,
man,
man.
I was so scared. You said your brother got married to some guy in prison. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey,
No, that's
no,
what you would
Brim.
do. Fuck out of here. You the one who talked
Brim,
about it.
let me ask you something, Brim. If Crawford had gotten shot in that, do you think he would have
Oh
driven
my
himself to the
gosh,
hospital?
I
No,
can't believe you asked me that fucking question. You are
that's
such a
crazy,
fucking.
bro.
Round
You're such
105.
a
Why
fuck.
you
You're
ask
such a
that?
little.
Wait.
You're such a little
because he
wee
drove
wee for
himself to
asking
the
that.
hospital last time.
You're such a little wee wee for
Yeah,
that.
wait, but
That's
that was a
crazy,
different
bro.
situation. Wait,
See, here's the thing. This is what happens. This is why round 105 don't get no pussy. Guy come in there and make an inappropriate comment and think it's funny. Terrible, bro.
Oh,
nah,
come
bro,
on.
You
bro,
think
that
That
it's
shit,
wasn't
funny, bro?
bro,
inappropriate.
that would have been fucked up if let's say that cop fucking, you know how they be doing. So sometimes they kill the suspect, bro. That shit would have been fucked up. There would have been a fucking war going on in Omaha, bro. If that shit would have happened. Fuck
All
all
right,
that, bro.
man, I would have.
We know how far these laws can take it, bro. We just glad again. Just be happy, nothing like that happened, bro.
Yeah,
Because that
exactly.
law was being a dick. He was being a dick. He didn't have to take him out and
But if
handcuff
he
him.
was
That
recklessly
is very
driving, he
true.
But
Real
deserved to
was
talk
he
get pulled
being a
combat's a
over,
burnout
though.
bitch.
On
or
another
not?
caveat, if he was recklessly driving, he deserved to get pulled over. If he really was doing like 20
But
miles over the speed limit, then he deserved to get pulled over. I just
I know,
think the
sure.
response though was a little extra for the situation.
And I
But
mean,
I
look,
mean,
look,
I don't. I got to feel
was the
him.
gun loaded?
and in fairness, I got two things to say. Brim is sounding like a public defender, and talk combat's a bitch.
What was the gun
You
loaded though?
motherfucker.
If that's
What?
the
That's my
case, look, man,
question.
you
Was the
pull
Why
him
gun
would they walk
over.
loaded
around
or
with
was
a
it
You
gun
pull
just?
him over.
unloaded?
Get his
How the
He's
fuck you
with his
get
registration.
his
Get
security.
the
gun?
He's with his
information
main
you need.
security guy. Why
Fucking
would the
rocket
gun be
citation.
unloaded?
I'm just saying, cause dude, if you see a
Solid,
gun
you still
just
there?
sitting there,
He was with the lead of his lead security person. What do you think
Yeah.
that gun is going to be? It's going to be loaded. Come on, man. Let's use your
Okay, he
lose
got
that's
your
quiet
my
as a
thing.
bitch. I
Is
seen him. You
if
said there.
I don't know, shouldn't he keep it holstered or something while he's
No,
sitting there
no,
instead of
no,
just?
no. He don't have to. In Omaha, he didn't do anything wrong with the gun. The cop did
Okay.
overreact. The cop should know the gun laws better than the people. So he should have saw the gun and say, okay, I see it.
He
This is
should have known
reckless
who Terrence
driving.
Crawford
Not a
was.
big deal. Or can you secure your weapon while during the traffic? Something like that. He
No,
shouldn't
no,
have went out
no,
and been like, hey,
no.
what the fuck's going on?
Let me tell you something,
But
Luke. We were
is there a
talking.
law?
I was
Is there a law that restricts the gun not being on
No,
your person?
not in Omaha.
no,
No,
not in Omaha.
not in Omaha. No.
Let me tell you something, Luke. Just through my experiences through life. If I have a gun in the vehicle, I'm not touching that shit. You can take it from me. I'll step outside of the car. I'm not touching that shit. I'm not gonna die tonight. I was told how to conduct myself when police pull
Well,
me over.
here's my question. Nebraska is a small city, or Omaha is a small city, right?
What's Omaha?
Omaha is a small city compared to New York, but Omaha got over 200,000 people in it.
Okay. But I mean, I guess they should have known who Crawford was since he was the sensation of pretty much Omaha right now.
Bro, there's even a street name on
He's a dark skinned
under
man
his
in
name,
at
bro.
nighttime. He's a dark skinned man at 1:30 in the morning. To some people, they might look at
With
him
a
as just
bunch of
another
other
black
dark
guy.
skinned men in the car.
Man, but the clubs
Honestly,
don't close
I
down
think
until
it
about
depends
2 or
on the
3.
procedure. Cause like down, I've been pulled over with my firearm multiple times. I never had to evacuate the car or anything like that. If anything, the cop will just take it out the car and put it on the hood or some shit.
It's because you're white, dude.
But
You're
you
white.
gotta let them know you got it though.
It
Here you
Yeah,
gotta let them know
Omaha's
you
not a
got it.
little city, bro.
And
Omaha got
hold on, real talk.
plants and
It's
people said
not the same.
400,000
It's
people.
not the same thing. You were in a parked car giving a BJ. He didn't think that there was any danger,
That's
bro.
fucked up news.
He said you
Stop,
got
There's
bro. It's
somebody
not
from
the
Australia.
same,
He
bro.
said,
You know what? You know what I
but
get
it's
a
not
kick
the
out of?
same. It's not the
Somebody
same
from
because
Australia telling
I'm
me
a
I'm
single
soft because
person.
where I grew
Like
up from.
if there's multiple people in the
Put a shrimp on the
car
barbie and
and
shut the
you
fuck
say that
up.
there's a gun in the vehicle,
Shrimp on
like
the
all right,
barbie.
well now I'm not just dealing with one person with one
No,
gun.
but
Like there's multiple
I
people.
get it, real talk. But the cop was concerned
Oh
for the
shit.
safety of your throat.
No, real talk got pulled over for prostitution.
Yo, you nasty, Luke. You're one nasty son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
My brother Brim on the panel, man. It's good to Brim. I'm just happy to be talking to you, man. You my brother, man.
Yeah, you're nothing but love, even though you're an asshole. You're an all-world asshole. But hey, listen. How many more subs you lost since you've been dogging out Canelo?
Probably about another 50.
That ain't that many.
Hey, man,
They
it
be
is
all
what
right.
it is, bro. It is
So
what
he
it
had
is.
elbow surgery? Canelo had elbow surgery?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna undergo massive elbow surgery, but I mean, obviously, it's no excuse. So if
No
anybody's
excuses.
making an
Hey,
excuse,
Clavo,
there's
I
no
guess we were
excuse.
wrong on that one,
He'll be
right?
ready in time for the
That what?
Eubanks fight.
I guess we were
Well,
wrong
they
on that
said
one,
it
right,
could
Clavo?
be in second and third quarter next year. So if Crawford and if there's a big if they do a rematch, it lines up with Crawford's schedule fighting once a year. It could still happen.
I got a question because like I took that as damage from the Crawford fight. Was it speculated that this was before the Crawford fight?
It might have been after. He might have
It might have
exaggerated.
been the camp too, right? It might have been the camp too.
Yeah, because I personally, when I heard that news, I took it as like, damn, Crawford whooped your ass that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really think of excuses. I thought of like, damn, Crawford fucked you up, huh?
Now,
Yep.
the
It might have
issue
been
that
through the
we have
fight too.
now, the issue that we have here is, and I got very bad news for everybody, is that, and this is what I wanted to bring up to Clavo, is that Tank Davis may be retiring. Clavo, I know you're devastated.
Yeah, man. I can't believe. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat my meat no more, bro. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean,
retire.
Brim's gonna have to take down that tank
Hey,
poster
yo.
he has in his wall.
Hey, yo,
Bro,
IDF.
you got retired by fucking
What's up,
ropes.
Solidus?
You got
What the
retired
fuck
by
are
ropes.
you niggas
What's
talking about?
Getting retired by a
Tank's
rope is
retiring,
crazy.
dude. He's
Hey,
gonna
hold
fight
up.
Jake Paul and retire. Also,
IBF.
Zez,
So what is the dislike? Like, why do you think people don't like Tank?
I think people don't like Tank because when it comes to Tank, he never gave the fans the fights they want to see. So like
I can
people
tell you
wanted
why
to,
I don't like it.
yeah, people
he
wanted
never
to see
went.
the Loma fight, they didn't get it. They want to see the Shakur fight, they didn't get it. They want to see Keyshawn fight, they didn't get it. They want to see Haney fight, they didn't get it. Tiafimo, they didn't get it. So all
The
the fights
Roach
they asked
fight.
for Tank, they didn't get
He
any of
didn't even
those.
fight Tevin Farmer,
So
though.
you saying?
Nuke,
So you
Nuke,
saying
fuck that, bro.
because?
Nah, fuck you should answer
Hold
it,
up.
bro. You should know why the fuck we don't like his ass.
No,
That should be
Solid,
fucking
I'll tell you
simple.
why I don't like Tank.
How you doing?
I don't
I let
I
you
don't
like
like
it.
Tank
It's the
because
girl,
he doesn't fight for legacy. That's
girl,
what I personally don't like Tank.
the boy.
Now I'm not going to criticize him for caring about the bag because it's called prize fighting for a reason. But at the same time, when you fight for legacy, the bag come with that. So if you was that serious about the bag, you would pursue legacy.
So basically, what y'all saying is his resume is what y'all don't like.
Because
Pretty much.
because no,
Him as a
hold
fighter,
on.
Because you can't
Solid, I don't
say
think you're making the
because
connection.
hold up. Let me say this because you can't say as a fighter, like dude is an awesome fighter. So
Get
I
the
know y'all
fuck
ain't
out
gonna
of
sit
here.
here and
against
say he's not.
who?
Fuck
He's
Against
out
not.
of
who?
here, bro.
Nobody's denying
Against
that.
who?
But you
Who
still
said he's
gotta
not?
fight the best opposition. And
No,
he
not
didn't do
you.
that.
Not you, Park Streets. Who said he's not?
Hold on,
He's
I
Against
got
not.
you. I
who?
got you.
I
He's
said
Solid.
not.
against
Whoever
who?
said it.
Explain to me how he's not good.
Because you
I got you. Think
you
about how
got
many
away.
rounds he was losing
Nah,
in that Rolly Romero fight.
he was losing.
Yes, he was
He
losing
was.
And
rounds
that
in that Rolly
Pitbull
Romero
fight.
fight.
He
And
was
that
down on the
Pitbull fight.
cards. He was.
Don't get
You
me
got to
wrong, you
understand.
slept him, but you got to remember the fight too. You were
Peep
losing
game.
rounds to a Rolando the Retard Romero.
Peep game. Now, when that fight was happening, what you got to understand, he wasn't losing. As the rounds were slowly going by before he knocked him out, if you actually go back and watch, he was slowly breaking him down. If you notice in that fight, Rolly was slowing down after like the third round and Tank was catching him.
No,
And
he
then
wasn't.
he was.
No.
Then he perfectly timed him for that knockout. So he basically kind of like was setting him up. It's the same thing he did to Frank Martin. You think you're going to win, and then I'm going to turn it up on you because he
No,
has that one punch
that's cool and
change
all,
power.
but you have to
That's
remember
not
too
losing.
though.
Tank
Rolly
is risk
Romero
averse,
and
man, his
Frank
whole
Martin
career, bro.
hold on. Rolly
Oh, to
Romero
say
and
it
Frank
again,
Martin aren't good names, bro. Frank Martin had never even
they
fought
are
a
good
champion
names.
up until
Frank
that
Martin is
point.
a.
How
Okay,
the
how
fuck
many
is Frank
champions did
Martin
Frank
even a
He's
Martin
good
got.
fight
Hold
name?
up.
before Rolly?
Let me
How
explain.
many champions did Frank Martin fight then?
Let me explain.
Solid,
You
you need to start on behind.
the issue we seem to have is y'all put too much stock on accomplishments. I'm talking about these guys as fighters. Frank Martin is a really
Nah,
good
fuck
fighter.
that.
This is not some bum.
Nah, bro, nah.
Like
Nah,
everybody was
fuck
No,
He's
shitting
he's
that.
not
on
a
not.
Pitbull
bum, but he's
Cruz.
not a
Pitbull
bum, but
Cruz
he's
ain't a
nothing but
bum.
a
No,
contender.
look,
He's
I'll tell you
supposed
These
like
niggas
this,
ain't that
Solid.
good,
Look,
but they're
to that
not
point that
bums.
you're making,
Y'all
But hold
talk
up,
like they're bums.
Cruz
can I
told us
ask
You're
he
you
was
gonna,
can I
really
but
answer
good.
but
can I
but the
answer that
problem is
question?
But
you're gonna
good
say
they're
you're
fighters,
gonna
good, they're
say
not the
you're
hold
best.
on.
gonna say since
They're good,
Frank
but they're
Martin
not
didn't
the
fight certain
best.
people, he's a bum. That's not accurate, bro. That's
No,
not how
look.
boxing
Okay, but
works.
No,
hold
hold
up,
on, look.
bro.
I got you.
Frank
Listen to
No,
Martin
me.
is
fuck
a
all
really good
that.
fighter, bro. That was
Fuck
not
all that. Look,
Get the
Solid.
fuck
that
out
was
of here.
Frank
not
Martin is
that
a
was
good
he's
fight.
not a
Is a
Fuck
bum,
good
out
bro.
of
fighter
here.
because
Who's
good
he supposed to
fighters
fight
don't
then?
put themselves in corners to get knocked out.
He had to. Tank put him
Wait,
in the
hold
corner.
up.
What was he gonna
Hold
do to
up.
Tank?
Solid is. No one ever goes, Frank
No,
Martin
hold
was
up,
the
hold up,
best
hold up,
fight
hold up, hold up.
that
Fuck
Tank had.
that. I don't want to hear round 105. What was he gonna do? What was he gonna do to Tank?
Listen to me real quick,
Bro, I
please.
don't want to
Listen to me
fucking
real
hear
quick.
your dumbass shit. You defending Tank
What was
Davis
he
right
gonna
now?
do?
A motherfucker who's fucking fighting an exhibition with Jake Paul instead of fucking
Bro,
rematching Roach?
bro,
Get the
Tank,
fuck
Pablo,
out of here,
Tank,
Pablo,
bro.
Pablo,
Tank
don't
is
bust
an
a
awesome
vessel.
fighter, bro. I'm not even worried about the Jake Paul fight. Y'all put too much stock
Cause
on accomplishments and what a
you worried
nigga
about the
did,
wrong
bro.
shit.
Y'all don't
You
pay
worried about the
attention to
wrong
what goes
shit.
on
That's
in
what
the
the
ring.
fuck
I'm
it
sorry.
is.
Can I rebuttal this? Can
Y'all
I
don't pay
rebuttal
enough
this
attention to
madness?
that. Y'all don't pay
No,
enough attention to that.
no.
So
You
let's
pay
see. I
attention
gotta
to
tell
the
you why
wrong
you
shit is
insane
what
in
it
the
is.
membrane. I'm gonna tell you why you insane. Y'all, people
Bro,
put. I
I'm
ain't gonna say
telling you,
you, but
bro.
I'm gonna say people propped up Tank to be this great one. So if you're going to be a great one and the face of boxing, there's certain
You're
things
going
that
to say because he didn't fight certain
Can I
people, right?
finish? Can I finish? Can I finish, please?
He ain't gonna let you, Brim. That's what the fuck he does.
There's certain things that are expected from you, and when you duck out of fighting Farmer, he swerved a Farmer fight. The way Mayweather used to threaten Tank is, I'm gonna have you fight this person. That was his way of threatening Tank. He's risk averse, bro. I'm sorry. You can't be championship level and be such a pussy when it comes to fighting your contemporaries. You mentioned before, and he's like, they won't even lose. So you
I can
associate
name.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not fucking
I can
done.
name.
I'm
Hold
not
up,
fucking done. I'm not
bro.
fucking done. Fuck what you name. I'm not done.
Nah, fuck that,
Listen,
bro. I can name
I don't give a
6
fuck.
fighters that were
Blah
notable
blah blah
names,
blah
bro.
blah. I'm not gonna let you
If you
fucking finish
want,
because
hold
I'm
on,
not
Solid,
fucking
if you
finished.
Y'all
want
making it
to,
seem like he fights nothing
if
but
you want to
bums, bro.
ask
That's
a
not
I didn't
true,
say
question,
did
bro.
I
Solid,
say
you
he fight
gotta let
number
us
bums, but
finish.
he ain't fighting. He's
He
fighting
does.
number
Look,
contenders.
hold on.
He's fighting number contenders or champions below him. He's not fighting the contenders at the weight class he's in. He's never unified the fight. He's only
Hey,
won
let's
one
say this. Let's say
real
this. Let's
belt
say
in
this.
the ring.
The
He's
the
only
the
won
the, the
one
knock on
belt in
Tank
the
is.
ring,
Hey,
bro. He's only
let
won
me ask you
one
this.
belt in
Let me
the
ask you
ring.
Hold
this.
on,
What
let
are you
Brim
talking
finish.
about?
You
Let me.
Go
can't
ahead,
ask
Brim.
us something
Let
if you're
Brim
not
finish.
gonna let him finish, fam.
Let him finish.
Go ahead, Brim.
I almost lost my train of thought with this bullshit I'm hearing. But at the end of the day, bro, you cannot be propped up on a pedestal and be risk averse. I mean, this guy literally associates Shakur to losing. His mentality is, oh, y'all talking about Shakur, y'all want me to lose. Bro, that means you feel like you were gonna lose. You ain't got no fucking confidence. Bro, when it
Facts.
comes to the competitive spirit, he lacks it. He doesn't have the competitive spirit in his body, and that's his business. Fine dandy. I don't give a fuck personally. You can retire. I stopped defending Tank 2021. I used to think he was gonna be something. And the only person I thought that had a chance to beat him was Shakur. I thought he would knock the fucking Haney the fuck out. I thought he would beat everybody else, but he showed me a couple things that let me know this motherfucker is risk averse as fuck. He ain't gonna fight his contemporaries, and I've been proven right. So why the fuck am I gonna listen to you talking about this? Y'all talking about somebody, but Frank Martin ain't a bum, but all he is a contender. A
All right, let me
contender.
respond to
That's
that.
all he's not a bum. He's a a C plus, B
All right,
minus fighter that is a
let me
contender.
respond
He's
to that.
not
Let
a
me respond to that.
championship. He's
Let
not
me
a
respond to that.
championship caliber fighter. I'm not done, damn it. I'll
Hold
let you
up,
respond
bro.
in a fucking minute.
Get
He's
that
not a
nigga,
championship
Brim.
caliber fighter.
Bro,
You talk about Shakur ain't earned the fight. Well, what did Frank Martin
this
do to
nigga gonna
earn the
piss me
fight?
off,
That's
bro.
why
Thank you.
when I hear this bullshit and this the public defender shit for Tank, I'm not hearing that shit, bro. I'm sorry. The motherfucker has been risk averse his entire fucking career. That's why I have an issue with this staying event called Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. It's not a main event, it's a staying event. I'm gonna watch the undercard and I'm gonna turn that shit off before the main event. Fuck what you talking about.
Damn.
Man.
Now,
That
what I'm
nigga
saying
got
about Tank
bars,
is,
Brim
son.
been with
what I was
knowledge.
saying, when I was saying about Tank is, I'm going off of what he can do as a fighter.
Get
Now,
the
I
fuck out of
agree.
here,
But
dog.
wait,
Look,
I
hold
agree.
look.
up.
Hold up.
You can't
I
say that he
agree.
hasn't fought anyone.
The only issue that I
You
see with
can't say that
Tank.
he hasn't fought anyone with a
Hold
nose.
up. The only issue I have with Tank is his resume could be better. I agree with that. But as a fighter, dude is an awesome fighter. That's all I'm saying. People talk like this dude is trash. That's what I'm getting
No,
at.
he's not trash,
I'm
but
not.
He's
he's a
not
His
we
front runner.
resume
agree
could
with
be
He
you,
has
better.
He's a
Solid.
front
skills.
I
runner.
agree
There's
with
like
He's
that.
three
a
or
front
four.
runner
Look,
type of
There's
fighter.
like
He's the
three or
type
four
of guy,
fights that he should have
the
did. He
front
didn't
runner.
do. I agree with
He's
that.
a
He
front
should have
runner
fought
I
fighter.
agree
Shakur.
with that.
hold on.
He should
You
have
Can I
can't
fought
say
back
something?
Devin.
on him and
But
you
Way,
make
as
him
a
have to
no,
go
no,
to
no,
fighter,
no,
claim.
no.
people hold
He's
up,
trying
hold
to
up, hold
Way
up, hold up,
more
hold
than
up,
just
hold
3
up.
or 4, bro.
Real calm. People talk like he's trash and he's not good. That's not no. This dude is an
He
awesome
has the
fighter.
skills. I
his
The
say.
only
mentality
issue
is
is
trash.
his resume could be better. There's three or four fighters he
No.
didn't fight.
But
And
look,
I understand what you guys are saying.
look,
Shakur, Devin,
We can't
T.O.
say he's
I
good
get
though.
that.
That's
I'm
the
not
hold on,
mad at that.
Solid.
No.
But you
That's the
can't
Okay.
problem
deny
though,
what he can
Solid.
do in the ring. You can't deny
Solid,
that.
So
hold
That's
on.
what
so
Let
I'm
me
talking
so
explain
about.
to you
we
then, bro.
can't
Hold on,
say
wait.
he's
Let me hold
trash.
on.
We
Let
can't
me
say
have
he's
this
trash,
He's
but we
not
situation.
can't say
trash.
he's good
Hold
either.
on, Clavo.
Hold
No,
up,
Go ahead,
Clavo.
Clavo.
bro.
Have you seen Tank fight
You
before?
gotta
You're telling me he's not a good
Solid.
boxer?
You gotta
He's not good?
He's
understand.
not.
What can he
at
Solid.
his
what,
You
what
gotta
weight.
understand. You're
bro?
talking to people who we only like boxers
That's cap,
if
bro.
we've seen them prove that they're good against good competition. The reason we can't say that we fuck with Tank is because he's never showed us he's good against good
But see, the
competition.
problem
Ha-
now, I'm
Has
not
he?
He
Look,
did
look,
now.
hold
prove
on,
he
hold
did
on.
out
Hold on. I
box
Hold
got
on.
you.
Shakur
I
and
Let
got
I
him
you.
couldn't
finish.
figure it out.
He
Hold
done
on. I
shows
got you.
he's
I let
good
you
against
speak.
good
I'll shut
competition.
the fuck up.
Pedraza was a good win. The problem is
Brim,
that was
hold
8
on,
fucking
bro.
years
Hold
ago.
on, Brim. Hold on, fam. It's
I'm
my turn
like
to
the
speak.
Pitbull fight.
Listen,
Pitbull, nobody
we
knew who
can't talk
Pitbull
about
was.
how
One
good
dimensional
Tank
brawl
is
ass
I
if
motherfucker.
like
he's not
Cruz. Come on,
fighting
that was a
good
good fight.
competition.
Hold
You
on.
understand?
The problem with that is a lot of fighters are guilty of that. You can say that
Okay,
about Virgil.
a
You can
lot
say
of
that about
fighters are
Virgil. You
guilty of
guys
that,
seem to really
but
like
not a lot
Virgil,
of fighters have the pull Tank has.
but y'all can say the same thing about Virgil. Y'all seem to be pretty high on him. I don't hear nobody
Virgil
saying
was
he's
fighting
garbage.
No,
people to
the
What
fuck,
I'm
bro? That's
saying
the
is
fuck what
because
Virgil
he
is
happened,
doesn't
not
bro.
have no
spoken.
great
Virgil
resume.
is not spoken about the same way Tank is.
Tank's a better fighter than Virgil. That's why, and he has a better resume. He's only 3 years older than Virgil.
No. Tank has more hype around him. Tank has more.
No,
Tank has
no.
an entire
Tank's not a better
promotional.
boxer than Virgil.
Tank is
Now
literally
I
the face
understand two
of
different weight
PBC. You
classes.
realize
Tank's
that,
not a
right?
better boxer.
No,
Oh
No.
my
no.
God, bro. Yeah.
No.
That's cat, bro.
He just
What
saw
the
fucking.
fuck?
He go draw with a super featherweight, and you're asking
Bro,
a
he's
stupid
not.
ass question, bro.
Virgil
Get the
is
fuck
not a
out of
better.
here,
Virgil is not a better boxer than Tank,
bro.
bro. Knock it
Hold on.
off.
Wait,
Tank is
hold
way
on,
more
hold on.
fundamentally sound, bro.
Hold on.
See, I'm going
I
off
got a
of
comment.
IBF. Let me say this. IBF. Let me just
Okay.
say this.
Okay.
I'm looking at it from an eye test when I'm watching these guys fight. These guys are talking about resumes and they got to fight certain fighters.
Oh, you on
So
some
many
goof shit.
fighters that
You on
these
some
guys
goof
are
shit.
fans of have that kind of career where they didn't fight certain fighters.
You
Like
realize that the
example,
eye test is way less
that's just
credible,
how that
right?
works. So you can't put that
Nah,
all on
You
Tank. So
realize
many
you're
fighters are
speaking as
guilty of
if
that.
the eye
nah.
test is
Wait,
more
Tons of
question.
fighters
credible.
are guilty of
No.
that.
Wait, question.
And you can't say that. Virgil
No.
Ortiz is the perfect
Question.
example.
Cool. No, question. What has
These
more
guys on the
validity?
panel love Virgil Ortiz.
No. What
But
has
if you
more
look at
validity?
Virgil Ortiz,
No. What
not
has
Hold
really
on,
more
impressive.
Solidus. Hold
validity?
on, bro.
What has more validity? The fucking fighters you've had in the past or your fucking eye test?
No,
You can't
both.
talk about
You
an eye
guys
test like
talk.
that has
People
more
talk
No.
like Tank
validity
is
or
garbage,
credibility.
bro, and that's not accurate.
He is.
That's not
Hold on.
accurate.
Let me
Hold
add a
on, hold
comment.
on.
Let me add a comment to it.
That's
But
not
before I
accurate.
do, hold on. Let me add a comment to this. Before I do, let me just read these chats. Noma Stoma says, Solidus hold his purse better than Tank. Throat goat. Antonio Garcia
Facts.
says, how come Solidus LGBT goes life and death defending black fighters, but criticizes black women?
That's a good question. That's
That's
a
not a good
great
question. That's a
question.
stupid ass
And
question. We talking boxing. Fuck that question.
oh man, Brim is mad.
Fuck it, Brim. Brim's getting
No,
his
fuck
Antonio
that
figured out.
Garcia
question. No,
says,
but
make
Fucking
you
let
think.
me
boxing.
add my 2 cents, Snoop,
Hold on,
before we
I mean, it makes sense
one
though.
second, 105, 1 second. Antonio Garcia says, make you think rainbow. And then my brother Mike Trade says, Solidus T always trash Canelo for not fighting Benavidez, but won't criticize Tank for anything. What's the difference?
Body
Got the
bag.
complexion for the
That's a
protection.
Body
body.
bag.
Are these guys
That's a
not
body bag.
listening?
That's a
I
body
just
bag.
said,
That's
wait
a
a
body
minute.
bag.
I just said Tank doesn't have the best resume. I just said that. That's the only issue
But
with
then
him.
how?
His
Then there's
resume's
no
not
Then
way
that
that
how
you
can
good.
you
can.
say?
Then you
Oh, hold
I
can't
on,
bench
said
hold
the
on.
that.
skills. Then there's
So
no
how
way
am
you
I?
can
So
can't
bench
how?
talk
the
How?
about
skills.
So
skills.
that comment's irrelevant. I said all. Yeah. The only thing. The
Hold
only
on, hold
issue.
on.
Hold up. The
Let
only
me get
issue
into
I
it.
have with Tank is he's a great fighter, but his resume's not that good. That's the only thing I
His
see wrong with
skills
him.
are
Two
you.
more,
This
You
guy,
guys talk like
two
this
more.
we
guy
talk
sucks
about
or
the
something.
entire
That's
fight,
cap,
Two
bro.
more,
bro.
two more, two more. Steel Mill says the eye test laughing my fucking ass off.
Exactly.
And then Mike Trey says now he's gonna try to turn down Virgil Ortiz.
Listen, we know
Let me
Virgil's
Yeah,
speak
these
about
issue.
this.
guys,
If
they
Virgil's
just hear
issue
what
is
they want
with
to hear.
Golden
Hold
Boy.
on, hold on. No, no,
They're not
no.
Virgil's
listening.
issue is he's
Still,
with Golden Boy. That's Virgil's issue.
That's pretty much what
if
it is.
if we're talking about Tank and your skills are so amazing against lower level opposition, why aren't you doing that with a Lomachenko?
I
Now, if
just
you
told you, yes, he's a great
then he
fighter, but
doesn't
his
have
resume could be
skills.
better. So
Then
Then
you're
he
he's
basically
doesn't
not
have
a
saying what I
great
skills.
said.
fighter. You can't
No.
You're
call
Yeah,
him a
basically
great
saying what
y'all,
I'm
fighter.
How can you
y'all
saying.
call
asking
him
the
a
wrong
good skilled
questions. Why is
fighter
his
if he's not
resume?
fighting?
Why is his
That's
resume not
crazy,
as good as
bro.
you think it should be? Let me ask you.
They're
Let me ask
arguing
the
with
right
my
question.
points.
Let me ask you the right questions. Why do you think Tank's resume is not as good as it could be? Why
Knockout.
is
The
it?
link is dropped,
Nah,
my
there
brother.
was like, in my opinion, there's like 3 or 4 fights that he didn't take. He should have took the Shakur
He
fight.
should have taken like
He
4 or
should have
5
fought
fights.
Devin and then Loma. If he fights 2 of those 3, then nobody's probably complaining about his resume. I
Because
agree
he
with
would
that.
have
Why
won.
did he
But
fight
as a
At
Barrios
the end
and
of the
fighter,
then
day,
you
not
man,
cannot
finish
Tank
deny
it?
is
the
a
talent.
retired
That's all
fighter,
I'm
and I don't even
arguing. And
like
everybody's
talking
Hold on,
about
talking
let
this
me
Tank like
crazy
that.
shit.
He's a
hold on.
retired fighter,
We
bro.
got a little backup from my brother Solidus Knockout 86 TV in the building. What's up, my brother? Welcome to the show.
Enjoying the conversation you boys is having. Salute to everybody. Y'all go ahead. Y'all know I'll chime in if I feel the need. I just wanted to hop up because I seen y'all doing like
Anyways,
a 20. I seen y'all doing
why
like a
isn't Tank
20v1,
taking any
bro.
fights though?
Why is he a
Hey, bro,
regular
hey,
champion
knockout.
and didn't
Y'all asking the
unify?
wrong question,
Why
bro.
didn't he unify?
They always ask the wrong questions, though. I never
Why
said.
didn't he
I
Asking the
said
unify?
wrong question.
Tank is a great fighter when he's in the ring. The only issue with him is there's fights he didn't do.
Against
His
who?
resume could be better. You
Tank
guys are arguing
is
what
not
I
a,
said to
let
you.
me tell you something.
That's what I said.
Tank is a good fighter. Don't get
But
it fucked
people
up.
talk.
Tank
But
is
hold up,
fine.
Brim.
But the problem is his
Brim.
mentality tells me
People, hold
I'm
up.
pussy. His
Hold up.
mentality is
People talk.
pussy.
Brim. Let me say this. People talk like Tank is a garbage boxer. That's not true, bro.
He's not a
That dude
garbage
is an
boxer. That's
awesome fighter,
bullshit.
bro. The only
He's
issue
a
with Tank
good
is the
fight.
resume could be better.
Tank is
But
not
people come
garbage.
on
His
here and they
mentality is
talk like
We
he's
garbage.
never
garbage. That
said he
nigga
was
is not
garbage.
garbage, bruh.
His
He was not getting
mentality is
washed by Rhodes.
garbage.
He's a
His
risk-averse
mentality
fighter.
and the
His
way he
mentality
does
is
things is
risk-averse.
garbage.
Okay,
I'm
but you're
talking about
asking.
when
Okay,
a
but
nigga get in
Saladin.
the ring, when
Let,
Tank get in
let,
the
let,
ring,
let, let me
is he
answer.
official or not?
Solid,
No,
you're
he's
asking us
garbage.
why we don't fuck with Tank,
Oh,
and
that's
you're
hate, right? But
rejecting
this
why we
Look,
faggot ass
look,
did.
Clavo
I'm
don't know
gonna
nothing
s-
about
no,
no
no, I'm
boxing.
gonna
Nah,
say
he's
it.
garbage.
The way
Here's
that
the
you
Clavo,
address
here,
this,
The,
hold
Tank
wait,
on.
ain't
the,
garbage,
look,
yeah,
dog.
Son,
look,
bro.
Y'all,
what
y'all
I'm
he's
got
gonna
it.
not
I'm gonna
garbage
say
at
like this.
all. He's one of the
Tank
No, I'm
best
gonna
skill
say it
fighters,
like
set is
this.
bruh.
not
The
garbage.
only
His
knock
Why
is
is it
mindset is
great when he's
garbage.
never had a world
His
championship?
mindset is
He's been
garbage. His skill set
elevated.
is not garbage. His
There you
mindset
go,
is.
Brim. There you go, Brim. That's it. That's it right there, Brim.
So
That's it.
so
bro. Clavo
y'all
don't
saying
know.
his
Ah, man,
mindset,
they got
right?
the
Let
wrong
me
niggas
just
talking
chime
about
in.
boxing, bro.
hold on.
Let me
Knock
just
Hold on,
KO
chime
let
in
in.
real
KO
quick.
Look, bitch, you
chime
talking
in. Let
about
KO
Hold
boxing?
on,
Shut
hold
chime
the
on,
in.
Man,
hold
fuck
shut
on.
up,
your
Knock,
bitch
bitch.
knock
ass
KO
up,
Shut
chime
bro.
shut
in
your
something.
bitch ass up.
Bitch ass
So
Go
motherfucker.
ahead,
Stupid
KO.
ass
what I
bitch.
so the
Suck my
real
dick
thing that
from the
made
You
back.
me
sound like a bitch saying
Yo,
bitch.
Yeah.
solid. Let KO talk, please.
the
All
real
right, my
thing that
bad,
made me
KO.
come
My
up here
bad.
is when y'all talk about Tank Davis's mindset, and he's not his mindset ain't right or some shit y'all keep talking about. Basically, he a female body
Matthew
part.
McConaughey.
Let me ask y'all something, bro. What's the riskiest thing you can do in boxing?
Unify titles like an actual champion.
No, because you can unify titles against somebody trash. What's the
Ah,
riskiest thing you can do in the
Unify
sport of
titles
boxing?
and unify your divisions. Fuck all that shit.
So
nobody in the panel knew
let me
that,
ask you this.
KO.
So
No,
as a diehard boxing fan or analyst or whatever y'all are, because your name is Real Talk Combat, you think the riskiest thing you can do is unify titles?
The riskiest thing is getting in the ring, but
If
that
it was,
everyone does
hey,
that.
if it
No,
wasn't
no, no, no,
risky,
no, no,
then all
no.
the
See,
fucking
now
We're
fighters would be
talking
you're getting
about
unified,
there.
wouldn't they?
You're getting close. You're getting very close. The riskiest
If it
thing is
wasn't,
not
if it
getting in the
wasn't,
ring.
if
No, no,
it
no.
wasn't,
The
then
Bro, let
wouldn't
him
riskiest
all the
talk.
thing.
Let him
divisions be
talk.
unified?
Listen, bro.
That's
The
what the
riskiest
fuck I
thing.
thought.
No, I didn't even hear you. You already bodied because
Yeah,
you don't
because
even
you're
know.
retarded. You
You
don't listen.
you think
Bro,
You
the
let him
risk?
speak.
You
finish
can.
his
You wait for your
let,
turn to
let KO
speak.
finish his
You
words at least
you
so we can
already
respect.
got
You
bodied
responsible
so
so he
many
can get his
times.
words out.
You
Yeah,
got
Shut
that
up
fucking
and
sound
let him
bodied
get
good.
by
his
Ring
words
IQ
out,
and you don't
please.
show your
Hold
face
on,
no
real
That
more.
talk.
sound good.
Let him finish. Real talk. Let him finish.
Real
That
talk,
sound
keep
real
crying, let
good.
him get his words out at least. Fuck.
No, my reputation always precedes me, bro. So the riskiest thing that you can do in boxing is not simply stepping in the ring. It's not simply unifying titles because you could be unifying titles against somebody that's match made for you perfectly. An example of that would be the great Terrence Bud Crawford
Land
versus
the plane,
Julius
bro.
Ndongo. Right? That's a good match made for him. He had
Land
somebody
the
that
plane,
was
bro.
bro. Shut the fuck up. Like for real,
The
dog.
riskiest thing you can do in boxing is fight Jake Paul. Is that what you're gonna say?
Hold on,
No,
real
that's not
talk.
what
Real talk. Real
I'm
talk.
gonna say.
Let him finish. Real talk. Let him finish.
That's not what I'm gonna say, you idiot. Now, the riskiest thing that you can do in boxing is take risk in the ring. Put yourself in harm's way. Be willing to get hit in order to get your shit off. That is the
This is
riskiest
so
thing
fucking
you
gay.
can do in the sport of boxing.
when has he
So
done that?
I don't know how somebody who fights very similarly to some of the greats. I'm not saying he's all-time great because he ain't proved it, but someone that's willing to take risk in order to get knocked out or get a knockout and risk getting hurt himself. How can we say that person is not tough when he goes in there and he does the riskiest shit that you can do in the sport of boxing, and he takes more chances than a lot of fighters because most of the times that he fights, he's the smaller guy. He's the guy with the shorter arm reach, so he has to break the distance. He has to be
Isn't
willing
that
to
his
take
fault
punches
for gaining
in
a ton of
order.
weight though?
He has to be willing to take punishment in order to dish punishment out.
You gonna
He
let
can't
somebody
just
answer? You
people
gonna
at the
keep
end of his
talking?
jab. So
No, wait.
when y'all say he's risk adverse, I'm gonna say nah, because
Hold on.
he actually
Let me
takes
answer
chances
that.
inside the ring.
You no,
And
no,
I
no,
saw
Let
a
me
lot
answer
of
that.
I
people
think I
favor
should
Let
him.
me
answer this,
answer.
but let me let you answer. I
Let,
should
let,
answer.
let, let me. Didn't he balloon up in weight and had to be forced out of those divisions? So it
That
wasn't
has shit
him.
to do with what he's talking about.
What
That's
is that?
No
What does that
way,
have to do with
wrong
what I'm talking
angle.
about, bro?
Wrong
dude.
angle.
No, here's the thing, bro.
What is that?
The
No,
risk.
Brim. Let me ask him. What does that have to do with what I just said? You see how y'all
You
do?
said take
That's the
risks
wrong
and
angle. I
fight
don't know
bigger.
what kind of question was that. That was a bad question. Here's the thing, though, KO. I
Type shit.
understand that that's one facet in the ring, but
Hey,
the
is he
thing
asleep?
is, when I look at the
Yeah, he
history
doesn't
of
like to.
Tank Davis in the ring, because again, KO, I was a person that used to go to bat for Tank. I stopped going bat for Tank about 4 years ago, and this is my issue. Yeah, he cannot be risk averse in the ring with a situation, the circumstances that's in his favor, so he can go get this knockout because he's a smaller fighter and he has to do that calculated risk to get in that position. But when I see history where Floyd Mayweather threatens Tank with a major fight, is his way is threatened. You setting me up, and his best win to me is still Pedraza from 8 years ago. And
So
then you
can I
talk about
respond to
Facts.
that? Can I respond to
you're
one point
mentioning
you
Shakur
made.
Stevenson, he says y'all want me to lose. So he is
Can I-
associating with
can I
Shakur Stevenson
respond?
with losing.
I heard
What
you
is
when
that
you said
telling
that
me,
the first
KO?
time, bro. I heard you when you said that the first time. Let me respond to a couple of points you made. So the whole, oh, you trying to set me up? The young man has a problem with loyalty. He said that 3 times in his career. He said that when he was about to fight Pedraza. He said that when Floyd started talking to Loma shit, and he even said that about Rolly Romero, bro. So to try to cherry pick and say, oh, he only said that about Loma because he was scared. No, that's just what he does when him and Floyd was into it, and they always beefing or fake beefing, I call it, because they were trying to promote a fight. They always do that shit. That's just how he does it. Now, when he got in the ring, when he got in the ring with Pedraza, after saying Floyd tried to set me up, did he fight scared? When he got in the ring with Rolly Romero, after he said they were trying to set him up against Rolly, did he fight scared? So to me, that's a point that doesn't make any sense. Now, the other thing that you said, I believe you said he associates Shakur Stevenson with losing. If you go back and you listen to the comment, bro, that's not what he was saying. He was talking about how all these people are hating on him and how they just want to see him lose like they saw Floyd lose. He literally said, when y'all see somebody in the limelight too long, y'all want the next guy to take their spot. It's the same thing y'all did to Floyd, because Floyd did what? Kept winning, got a bunch of haters. People were paying to watch him lose. And that's what he was saying, bro. He wasn't talking about Shakur Stevenson. As a matter of fact, if you want to dig deeper into it, we don't even know when he went on that whole rant. How did he look? Did he win? Blah, 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 all that bullshit. We don't even know if he was talking about Shakur or Devin, because he didn't name a name, bro. Because the reporter asked him about 4 or 5 fighters. He said, yo, what do you have to say to fans? That this was the exact question. I know you remember this, Brim, because I know you listened to it, bro. He said, yo, what do you have to say to fans that are criticizing this Jake Paul fight? And will you be fighting Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, or Teofimo Lopez, or any of the guys we want to see you fight? His exact response was, why should I give a fuck what they think? And then he went into all the shit that you're talking about. He never said Shakur's name, so you're just assuming that he's talking about him, bro. Straight up.
Well, check this out, KO. Regardless if I'm assuming or not, you know what we talking about? We talking about a semi-retired fighter that's fighting the fight with Jake Paul. This I don't give a fuck about. If he gets his money, congratulations to him. But it ain't like he couldn't get that money fighting legitimate fights. So I don't want to hear that shit. All that shit to me is water under the bridge. I don't care.
I wanted him to rematch Roach. I thought he could have beaten him.
Come on, Round. Let me talk to a grown man. He cooking. Go ahead, Brim. I ain't hear the last part, bro.
I wouldn't, if he retired, I wouldn't give a fuck right now, bro. That's just an unfortunate truth. This guy's the move. I don't care. I don't even care, bro. If he retires, good for you. He'll come back if he need money in 3 years. I don't care. The reason why I don't care, because I watch fights for excellent competition. I see Tank as a person that does not want to fight particular fights in a competitive spirit. I don't see a competitive spirit in his body. I don't see it. And I'm sorry if you think I'm wrong, KO. I understand, because you've been holding Tank down, but you've actually held Tank accountable as well. You've held Tank down, but you've held him accountable as well. I've watched and seen you say things that I agreed with about Tank, but I just don't care anymore, KO. I don't care.
Let me say this, bro.
No doubt.
It ain't about Tank and being a fan. I don't think you can fight the way that Tank Davis fights and not be competitive, bro. That shit don't go together, fam.
That's a fact.
Like I don't think you could fight the way that he fight, take the risk that he take, go for the knockouts that he's going for.
He has to, though.
He also simultaneously is not competitive. That doesn't make sense.
He has to.
Hold on, let me finish, bro.
What risk is he taking?
So that would be the point. That would be the pushback on that, bro. The other thing I would say to you, Brim, is, dog, the amount of numbers. And I know you hate the fight. I hate the fucking fight too. Let's not make any mistakes about it. But if we just want to, because it's trash inside the ring. But if we want to talk about the numbers that it is about to do, in the superstar status that he is about to hit, in the types of offers, y'all can laugh all y'all want to. That's what niggas do when they have no rebuttal.
Hold on, fellas. The only thing I will say is these numbers are going to be astronomical.
Nuke, you know how these boys do. They
I show my face after that. Listen, I gotta show my face. Hold up. You talking about the numbers going to be astronomical?
Let me finish.
Guess what? It's going to be a few people just. I'm sorry. Let me let you finish. I'm sorry. I had to turn the camera on after I heard you say that shit.
Isn't it on Netflix?
Bro, it's gonna be free on Netflix. Jake Paul has 20. Hold on, fam. Do y'all understand the amounts of followers that these two have, bro? They about to break the motherfucking.
Canelo got more than both of them.
Who?
Canelo got more than both of them.
No, he's gonna do better than Canelo and Bud on that. That thing is a real chance, bro.
Like, but that ain't even the point, because I don't even give a fuck, really, to be honest. The point I'm making is this, y'all. He's going to have people, even if he's serious about retiring, which I don't think he is, he's going to have people throwing so much money at him. And them purses, Them bullshit ass purses, the jewelry, them cars, all the fancy fucking designer clothes, that shit costs money, right? And so the amount of money that
What
they're
does he
gonna
have
be
to do
throwing
with
at this young
anything?
man to try to get him to keep fighting, he ain't going nowhere. And even if he does, we talking about someone that'll be 31 years old, still in their prime. What is the history of boxing told us? Eric Morales retired for 3 fucking years and came back. Floyd Mayweather retired for 2 years and came back. The only fighter that I can think of, and you got Shakur fake retiring, T.O. fake retiring. The only fighter that I can think of, bro, that retired and stayed gone was Andre Ward, bro. But for the most
All
part,
right, bro, because you fucking filibustering. Can I go
for the
now?
most
Benito
part,
Lopez
Jesus
for the
retired.
most part, people in his position, they always come back, bro.
All right.
That's it.
All right,
Wait,
because
isn't
you
Adrian
said
Broner
something
coming
about
back?
risk in the ring, right? You talked about how, he's in the ring, he's taking that risk, getting punched and all that bullshit. Well, guess what? That shit is not as respectable when you mitigate that risk by avoiding the champions in your own weight class. When you
Yep.
mitigate that
Body
risk
bag.
by pulling somebody up from 130. When you mitigate that risk by going after a Barrios instead of a Josh Taylor who was undisputed at the time. When you
Body
mitigate
bag.
that risk by going against a fucking Frank Martin instead of a Shakur.
Body
That's
bag.
why it's not respectable. Talking about risking the ring, when you risk it against somebody that can actually beat you, and not a fucking Rolando Retard Romero or a Frank fucking Martin, that's when it's respectable. That's
Hey,
when it's respectable. But when you mitigate
That's a
that
body
risk by
bag.
picking
Nerf,
and
put it
choosing
up.
who you're gonna fight like that, that's when it becomes less respectable. That's when nobody fucks with that shit. So you talking all this shit
So
about,
then
oh well,
outside of
he gets in the
outside
ring
of
and he risks his
outside of
health, bro.
Lomachenko
Nobody gives a
and
fuck about all
T.O.
that shit.
and Devin, from 130 to 140, you have respect for nobody, right?
He never unified.
What?
Outside of Tima Lifu, Devin Haney, and Lomachenko, you have respect for nobody from 130 to 140, right?
When did Tank fight those guys?
Do you not understand the question?
Do you
Yeah, I
understand
don't
that
think you
those guys
understand the
actually
question.
got it all on in the ring?
Do you not understand the question,
Do
bro?
you understand that those guys actually all fought?
exactly.
You
He's saying
stupid
that
as
you don't
fuck for
respect
asking
anybody
That's
that.
the
else in
point
the
that I'm
weight.
making. What you just said about Tank is true for a shit ton of fighters. So I'm asking you, from the 130 to the 140-pound
Tank
division right
didn't
now,
fight none of
other
those
than
guys. Those guys fought each
You
other.
can't,
That's
you
the
T.O.
can't,
difference.
you
and
can't
Loma,
limit that to
you
just
don't
Tank,
have
bro. A
respect
lot
for
of fighters
anybody,
do
right?
that. Can't just say Tank. A lot of
Those guys
fighters,
fought
a
each
lot
other.
of
Did
fighters
Tank
are
fight
Nobody
guilty
them?
of
was
that.
Did
calling them
Tank
other
get in
fighters
that?
the face
Did
of
Tank get in
fucking
there?
boxing.
No, he
I
didn't.
remember KO telling me
You're
he's
not
the
going to
face
answer
of
the question.
boxing. Nobody said there's other fighters with the face of boxing. The standard is increased when you have that quote unquote title. So what are
Nah,
we
but what I'm
doing?
saying is Tank is not the only fighter that didn't take certain fights. That's why you can't just put it on Tank like
Andre
that.
Ward didn't
No,
take
but
any
Tank
certain
has
fights.
multiple fights that he didn't take. There were 3 unified champions and an
Because like I,
undisputed champion in his
Bro,
weight
he didn't even
class.
fight Tevin Farmer, bro. He swerved Tevin Farmer fight, bro.
Tevin
That's
got the
why I be
offer.
like,
Stop playing, bro. Don't stop playing. He got an offer, fam. Stop. Tevin got an offer, dog. You tripping?
I'm gonna keep on tripping until I fall,
I know you tripping. He got an offer, bro. Tevin
bro.
should have took
Yo,
the
yo,
deal.
yo.
KO, I don't know how you do it, bro. How can you do this for Tank though? How can you
Do
do it?
what?
I mean, bro,
He
Exactly.
dead
but
ass
don't
wrong.
you
I
get
tell you, he
tired?
dead
Ain't you
ass
kind of
wrong.
tired of
You
looking
niggas
at
get
what
up here tripping. I
what
tell
you
you, you tripping.
I know. I'm talking about. Are you tired of looking at the overall embodiment of what Tank is in the ring and what he's done outside of the ring? Aren't you tired of that shit at some point? Don't you get tired of seeing this risk averse
Nobody's
shit?
tired of
No,
it.
this fucking homo's up here talking about all his money and
Bro,
shit.
I'm so tired of all these dudes.
Nobody's tired of it. He's still the most polarizing. Y'all still talking about it on this platform.
About
I had no
when?
Everywhere I
choice
go,
but
they
to because they
talking
brought
about
it
it.
up.
What does
Ain't
Otherwise,
nobody
this
I
guy
tired
wouldn't
of
have
be
it
to
yet.
do
talking
with
about
his
it, bro.
boxing?
He's not the most polarizing to me. I can give a
Let's
fuck
move on to
less.
David Benavidez'
KO,
next
I'm
fight.
tired of this
You up here
entire
keeping up and talking
generation,
about it for
KO.
an hour,
I'm
though, bro.
tired of T.O. I'm tired. Devin is the only one, even though he got bullshit with him too. But at least when it just comes to fighting people, they'll take the
yeah,
chips.
but
He takes the fucking chips.
Brim, people on this panel hate Haney though. But Haney has a good resume and he'll fight anybody.
That's why I say he gets a little bit of a. To me, I just look at him a little bit differently in the essence of
I
a
mean,
future.
Haney
But when
ducks
I'm
Samuel
tired of this
Martin and
generation, yo,
Anthony.
okay,
I
I'm
don't know what
tired of
y'all talking
Shakur.
about.
I'm
This is
tired
an
of Theo. I'm
anti-Haney
ready for
channel,
the
but
next
they should like
generation to do
Haney.
better than this generation. This
No,
generation
no,
gets on my
solid.
nerves.
I'd argue people hate Bill Haney more than they actually hate Devin Haney.
Nah, bro. Maybe you. I don't have too much dealings with you on this channel, but
No,
on this
I'm
channel,
saying like most
everybody
people
is
who
like
don't
fuck
like
Devin Haney.
Haney,
But
it's
it's like
because of his
why?
dad. You know what I'm saying?
I
Does that
listen.
make
I got
sense?
respect for Devin Haney, even though he
He's
finna
about
go
to
to
get his
bed.
ass
He
kicked
finna
by
go to
Norman
sleep.
Jr.
I
though.
respect him. I
I
respect him.
don't
He finna go to
understand
sleep,
that.
but I
But they
respect him.
hate Tank though. I don't get that.
I hate Tank because he hasn't fought anyone.
Hey yo,
He has fought anybody.
You keep saying he didn't
Bro,
fight anybody.
you guys on this panel, y'all like Ja Apataya. His resume is mid. Tank has a better resume than him. Y'all be liking the wrong. Y'all be liking the wrong fighters, bro. Y'all be liking the wrong fighters. You can name 5 fighters that Tank fought that were notable opponents.
Hold up, I need a second. You can't get away with that. We know that John Pattaya is trying to unify and fight all these other guys, and you got guys with injuries
previously though.
going the other direction. The thing is, people are intentionally not fighting John Pattaya. So it's context matters. So don't use
No, bro. These guys be shitting on Tank. He's trash. He ain't fought nobody. I can name 5 guys that Tank fought that were legit competition.
Hey, Brim.
For real. I don't.
Let Onslaught in the conversation. Go ahead, Onslaught.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
I just gotta say, you do realize Tank tried to unify with all available champions after he beat Frank Martin, right? Is that a fact or is that cap?
You mean after all the titles had already been spread?
After he beat Frank Martin?
After all the unified champions already had moved up?
Talk. Is that fact or cap?
Do you mean after all the unified champions had already moved up and out his division?
What does it have to do with him? He fought the guy.
You mean after he had already successfully ducked Tio, Haney, Loma?
How did he duck Tio? When did Tio try to fight him?
I never heard that. Yeah.
When the fuck could it? Tank literally had a fucking baby belt. Do you know what that baby belt's use was? Do you know what the use of that title was, right?
Did that happen?
None of these dudes
Tank could have at any moment that Tank had those titles, or Tio had those titles, Tank could have fucking activated his mandatory status and he could have fought Tio. Why didn't he?
With the WBA regular.
Tank is the ultimate A side. No excuses. If he wants to fight, he can make it happen. Stop giving me that bullshit on Slime. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I barely want to talk about Tank. Fuck that nigga.
You can't criticize Tank for that and give other fighters who do the same thing a pass. That's my issue.
Who's the other fighters who do the same thing? That has a weak ass resume and is considered the face of boxing. Who else?
You said A side, right? There's a guy that is a major A side that these guys that can make a fight happen, and these guys refuse to call it like it is.
This is about Tank, bro.
Do they consider him the face of boxing?
Okay. All right, we can keep it. We can keep it about Tank. All right, that's cool. But you know what it is.
Hey, Brim. So
but Canelo fought a whole bunch of people. You talking about one fighter for Canelo? Canelo fought a whole bunch of people. You talking about one guy?
So let's share it then. So it's not. So we have proof that somebody else besides Tank did it.
Bro, so Tank didn't try to unify with the
and like I said, I can name 5 guys that Tank fought that were notable opponents.
Who
are these all-time great fighters? No, but
I can name 5 guys he didn't fight in his own weight class. That's the problem. You can.
But you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I can name 5 champions he didn't fight. That's the real problem.
So why is it always on him though?
He's the A side.
He's the A side.
Because you're the A side.
If you really want to fight, you would make it. That's why I blame Canelo overall when it comes to Benavidez, even though Benavidez has some culpability. At the end of the day, he's the superior A side. If he really wants to fight, he would get it done. I don't want to hear this bullshit.
Brim, you gotta
my ass itch.
You getting too mad, bro. You gotta listen. Look, just because you're the A side, it doesn't mean that people are just gonna fight you just because of that. If they don't want to fight, you can't do anything about it. Did Lomachenko when they try to unify with Lomachenko, was he trying to jump in the ring?
Bro, Lomachenko was talking about retirement 6 months before.
It doesn't matter what he was talking about.
It does fucking matter when they come. Bro, it's documented since 2017. We ain't in a rush to fight Loma. Don't come with me about no Loma talk when he had from 2017 to 2023. It was a different direction. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear it.
No,
bro, we don't keep on talking about. Hey, Nuke, it's been real. I don't want to talk about Tank. I'm not here for Tank talk. Fuck Tank. Y'all have a good night.
Let's move on from Tank. Let's move on from Tank, dude, because it's a fake fight anyways.
Well, I mean, in fairness, no. In fairness to everybody, I gotta be just neutral. Real talk's a bitch, and aside from that, no, hold on. Aside from that, Brim just rage quit.
He just ran for his life because I tried to tell him.
He rage quit. If anybody else would have rage quit, we would have cooked him.
Come on,
Brim did run away from the
smoke. KO rage quit. That fuckboy rage quit.
I was about to ask him at what point.
But I mean, did Tank duck Lomachenko from 2017 to 2020?
Absolutely not. When the fight made sense, Loma ducked. What are you talking about?
When the mic made sense,
you mean after Loma had already said he was retiring?
Hey, I got a question for y'all.
Bro, you need to stop that, bro. For real. If Loma was talking about retirement, now you want to call up for a fight, bro? Come on, dog. Come on.
Clavo. Do not criticize Tank when he needs to be criticized. I already said he ducked Roach. I already said I don't like what he's doing.
No, you don't, bro.
I get that, but you're also justifying him trying to call out a fighter who's trying to retire, though.
Y'all want me to follow the narratives that y'all been pushing for the past.
No, you want us to follow your narrative, bro. No, you want us to follow your narrative, bro.
You don't have to follow anything. When he has to be criticized, I criticize him. I'm criticizing him right now for the way he's moving.
Okay, so criticize a man trying to call somebody out who's just talking about retiring.
Yes. That's not the case. He was the IBF champion.
That is the fucking case, bro. Because right after Loma, right after Loma knocked out his last opponent in the ring, what was he talking about?
Tank called out Lomachenko in 2019 for a fight in 2020, and Lomachenko decided to fight Teofimo Lopez.
What was Loma talking about in the ring after he just got his last knockout?
That's a fact. He called him out in 2019 for a fight.
They're trying to unify.
No, he did not.
That's a bigger fight than Tank.
He called him out in 2019.
In 2019, at what weight?
At 135. That's a fact.
When the fuck was that? What fight did he have?
2019. Lomachenko decided to fight Teo. What are you talking about? Devin was his mandatory too. Devin called Lomachenko out in 2019, and Lomachenko fought Teo. That's why he got stripped of his WBC title.
Didn't Luke prove you wrong on this one?
Yes, he was unifying with the champion. Who was Tank unifying with?
And that's fine. Real talk. Him unifying and failing to unify is fine. But don't say Tank didn't try to fight him though.
Bro, how is fucking Tank saying his name?
Tank said himself that he never tried to fight her in the top
round. He didn't say that.
Undisputed. How is that trying to make a fight?
I said that's fine that he fought Teo and lost. That's fine, but don't blame.
Hey, Parksy got up.
He tried to fight him in 2019, and then when the fight made sense again in 2024, when they were both champions in the same weight class, Tank tried to unify with him. Bob Arum said it made sense. Lomachenko.
You mean whenever Loma was talking about retiring?
Hold on. Hold on.
Tank pushed to fight.
Hold on. Bob Arum and Lomachenko's own manager said the fight made sense. IBFP got a video saying the fight made sense.
You got my DMs, bro. I'm gonna need you to drop that article for me. The one in 2019.
No, it's not an article. Tank called it out on video.
No. I need something hardcore.
Well, of course Tank's gonna say he called him out. He could say anything.
He's trying to fight him.
Bro, if I call you out for a fight on Twitter, is that official? Am I trying to make an actual fight?
Lomachenko turned it down. Lomachenko said, I want to fight Teo. That's fine.
Bro, I talk shit on Twitter all goddamn day, bro. That doesn't mean anything.
So, real talk, what do you want? You want him to jump into Loma's house?
No, I want him to go to the sanctioning bodies and request the fucking unification. I want him to actually have sense of fucking contract.
Real talk.
Not talk about a fighter who's about to retire.
Real talk. Devin Haney did that, and Lomachenko got stripped of his title. He can't do that.
Because Loma was trying to unify.
Because Lomachenko wasn't trying to fight mandatory.
Because Loma was trying to unify.
Real talk. We're saying the same thing. That's what I'm saying. So you can't blame Tank for the fight not happening then because Lomachenko wasn't.
You're saying Tank. Oh, Loma wasn't trying to fight Tank. No, Loma was trying to unify.
He wasn't trying to fight any mandatory, and that's what I'm saying.
He was trying to Because why?
Because he was trying to unify. So you can't blame Tank for that. So don't blame Tank.
No, you gotta blame him.
You gotta blame Tank, bro.
You got. I mean, hold on.
What real belt?
Wait a minute.
What real belt did Tank
have? Tank had two. No, Tank had two. He actually had two perks. You have the WBA regular belt. You could press that fight. Them belts switch hands the whole time you've been holding that belt. And also you're the A side. You got two perks on your side. How you can make that fight happen?
Listen, being the A side and having a regular belt is not going to make somebody want to fight you when they're trying to unify. That's just a fact.
Isn't that the logical use of Isn't that the logical use of the Benavidez and Canelo? You're the A side and also the mandatory. Same thing.
Clavo. We have a direct example of this because Devin Haney was Lomachenko's mandatory and Lomachenko didn't fight him. So why would he?
Bro, Solidus, where you at, bro? Where are you in this conversation at? Where you stand?
Who?
Nah, man, Onslaught is right. That's what happened.
It's just a fact. I'm not even defending Tank all the way because I call Tank out.
Some of the stuff
shutting up.
Some of the stuff. Hold on. Some of the stuff you're saying is accurate.
He's not fighting anybody.
Just because I call Tank out for ducking roach,
that is true.
Don't mean I'm gonna align with the stuff y'all been saying for years, though.
Honestly, though, how does it end up? Because he hasn't done shit in his career other than getting two regular belts.
Hey, round 105. Round 105.
Yeah,
listen,
he hasn't done anything.
Listen, Gervonta Davis hasn't fought the very top opposition that we want us to fight. That's the standard we hold him to, and that's.
But what has he done? Tell me what he's done.
Hold on. But don't talk about him like he's Deontay Wilder or Demetrius Andre.
No. I never said. I actually like the way he fought. I like the way he fought, and I hold on, and I was pulling for him to beat Roach. I was gonna fight him because I was like, dude, he's fucking smart. He can fucking get Roach on the rematch.
I respect that. I'm just saying. it's okay if you don't think this way. I'm just saying some of the way that some of you guys talk about Tank, it's like you talking about him like Deontay Wilder, like he won the title against a nobody and just fought hype jobs his whole career. Like Tank didn't beat
That's
a prime
pretty much
undefeated.
that is Tank.
Hold on. Like Tank didn't beat a prime undefeated world champion when he was fighting 8-round fights. The same guy who was giving Lomachenko fits at 135. You know who
I gave him props for Cruz, for Pitbull Cruz, and I give him props for Leo Santa Cruz, even though he moved that guy up.
Tank beat Jose Pedraza when he was fighting 8-round fights.
You're giving him credit for fucking Leo Santa Cruz. He fucking went up.
I'm not
He went up. No, he went up.
Clavo.
No. Here's the thing. He got a WBA world belt from Cuellar, fucking vacant. But then he moves up for the fucking Reggie, and he goes back down to Leo Santa Cruz for that same fucking belt that he dropped already.
Clavo, what's wrong with going down to fight a 4-division world champion?
I give him props.
No, wait a minute. Here's the problem.
Santa Cruz is good. Santa Cruz is
He's a 4-division world champion.
No, wait a minute. But that's the we know why. We know why. Well, the thing is, why do you go back down? You actually fucking got stripped for a belt for missing weight. So we knew you should have gone up. Why the fuck are you? So why'd you miss weight in the first place?
Hey, Clavo, who did he call out to fight before he went down? Do you know?
He was calling out Tevin Farmer, and he also called out
Lomachenko literally before fighting. He literally called out Lomachenko for a fight before fighting Leo Santa Cruz. Lomachenko literally decided to fight
but a call out isn't actually petitioning for the fight.
Okay, listen. He can't petition for the fight because Loma's not going to fight him anyway. Devin Haney petitioned for the fight.
Okay,
hold on. Did he send the offer? Did he send the offer?
That wasn't proven. Lomachenko has a better resume than fucking.
Because look.
Why would you send an offer to somebody who doesn't want to fight at all?
Look, just listen to me right quick.
Canelo sent him offer to Benavidez.
Hold the fuck on. You can't blame Lomachenko for not wanting to fight Tank when Tank has nothing to fucking offer him.
Hey, real talk. I'm not blaming Loma. I'm saying you can't blame Tank. Are we on the same page then,
yes, I can fucking blame Tank for not doing what the fuck he's supposed to.
That's the issue. How you gonna blame somebody for not trying?
Because it's Tank's responsibility to go after a fucking belt to make it for Loma, to make it something that Loma needs.
You keep repeating that over and over again when Devin Haney did the same thing and Loma ducked him. So why would he fight Tank?
And guess what? They ended up fucking fighting, didn't they?
How can you duck somebody you fought?
In real talk.
How can you duck somebody you fought?
Didn't Gervonta Davis? I said he ducked him at that time. Didn't Gervonta Davis try to fight Lomachenko when they were both champions in the same division?
Okay, but when did he fight him then?
When they were both champions in the same division.
When did he fight him?
2024. When Lomachenko
fight him?
When Lomachenko came off of his best win at 135.
When did he fight Loma?
When he came off of his best win at 135.
No, he never fought Loma. Haney actually fought Loma.
When he tried to fight Loma pulled out the fight.
Okay, and why? No, fuck that. Loma was already talking about retirement. You can't do that, bro.
Hey, real talk. Listen, I know you don't like Tank, but you're literally making an
excuse.
I
don't fucking like Tank.
I know you don't.
That has nothing to do with the conversation.
It does, though. Real talk, it does.
No, it doesn't, bro. Don't try to fucking mix in my emotions, bro. That has nothing to do with it.
It does, because it's leading you to make
excuses. No, bro, it has nothing to do with it, bro. You're trying to make it about that to strengthen your argument. That's weak.
Hold on. It's leading you to make excuses for a fighter pulling out of a unification fight.
Yo,
you not like Tank is leading you to make excuses.
Was that fighter just talking about retirement? Yes or no?
Hey,
wait, let me ask you. Wait, hold on. When did he call out Lomachenko win? When did he call him out again? In 2019?
Hold on, real quick. Before I get to that, Clavo, I never made an excuse for anybody pulling out a unification fight. If I did, point it out.
Clavo's got something cooking.
Okay, what's up, Clavo? What's up? What you got to say?
Well, no, when was he calling out Loma in 2019?
What do you mean? When? It was in 2019.
You said he called when?
Around what time?
I don't know the exact date. He called him out. You want to look up the video?
No, because I actually got a screenshot of his own post on Twitter.
Yeah.
On October 28th, 2019, at 3:45 p.m., he typed, after 135, I'll move up to 140 and fight Josh Taylor.
Okay. And I said he ducked Josh Taylor. Didn't I say he ducked Josh Taylor before? I said already. So that's not the point of the argument.
So wait a minute. So how are you calling out Loma and you're also trying to call out Josh Taylor?
Hey, Clavo, so when did he make the video? When did he do the interview where he said it's time for me to fight Lomachenko? I want to fight him in 2020. When did he make that video? Was it before October?
You're talking about 2019 then.
2019.
Well, I'm talking about 2019. That video, I'm not sure which one exactly. He's made a lot of videos saying that he'll fight this person and this person, but never does.
Okay, so
which interview? I need the specific interview, bro.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's on Twitter and everything. I'm sending it to you.
But don't assume you wanted to fight Shakur.
Listen, hold on. You bring in too many subjects. Don't assume that that tweet was before the video. Don't assume that. Don't assume he's just calling multiple people out at the same time. He literally said, "I want to fight Lomachenko in 2020." It's an interview. I think it's Fight Hype. He literally
Okay,
said, "I
but
want to fight."
listen, you're not noticing the pattern here. He's
What's
talking
the
about
pattern?
how he's talking about how he was gonna go up and fight Josh Taylor. Did he?
I said
Who did he end up
he
fighting
ducked Josh
instead?
Taylor. What are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
don't know, man.
We
If he
talking about
just said
Loma.
he's not sending offers, that's the thing. He didn't send an offer
Listen,
for
round 1 of
it.
5.
Had
Round 1 of
Loma
5.
no,
Hold on.
hold on. Had
When
Loma actually gotten an offer and said, "I'm not fighting him," then okay. But if you're just talking,
round 105, you send offers to somebody. You send offers to somebody who's interested. They sent an offer
yes,
to. Hold on. They sent an offer to Loma in 2024 because Loma was interested in a unification fight. That's a fact. Y'all keep getting mad. Listen,
When?
it's not
After
about
he said
Tank.
he was
wait, a
retiring?
regular belt is.
Hey, real
okay.
talk, real talk. You see, keep saying Loma said he was retiring this. He said he was retiring this. Did he not come off of his best win at 135? Cambosos is his
Has
most
he fought
accomplished
since?
opponent at 135.
Has he fought since?
Man, get the fuck out of here. Devin Haney is the most accomplished fighter at 135. What are you talking about?
He lost to Devin. I said his best win, dumbass. Bro, hey,
Nah, get the fuck out. He beat Devin Haney.
Hold
He
on.
beat Devin Haney.
Has he
Devin
fought?
Haney
Has
did not
Loma
beat
fought
Lomachenko.
since?
Park Street.
That was
Hey, Park
bullshit.
Street. Park
He
Street.
got his ass whooped in
Park
that
Street.
fight.
That's another debate for another time. Did Lomachenko get his hand raised?
Has
Yes or
Loma
no?
fought since?
Yes or no? Yes or no, Park Street?
Has Loma fought since?
No, he didn't.
Hey,
Okay, so
real
he was
talk.
talking about retirement and
Hey,
then he
real talk.
retired.
He had an opportunity to fight a unification fight and he pulled out of it, and you defended him for that, bro.
Did he fucking fight after that though?
He could have fought Tank. No.
Did he fight?
He
Did he fight anyone
retired.
though?
He ducked.
No. Did he fight anybody?
No, because he
So then
ducked.
it's not a fucking duck. He retired.
It is a duck. It is a
No, he
duck.
retired.
If you
after
retire, that's
talking
it.
about
That's
he was
called
going
a
to
duck.
retire.
If you pull out of a negotiation to retire,
What
that's a
fucking
duck.
negotiation?
What negotiation?
Why would you? Why
You're
would
making,
you?
bro. You're pulling
Why?
this out your ass.
Why
There
would
were
you?
never no fucking
hold on.
negotiations.
Come on, man.
Hey,
You
Why?
making shit
Because
up now.
Tank said there
That's
was.
come on, dude. That's
What do you
making
mean?
shit up.
It was
There
Bob
There was
wasn't
Arum.
no
never no
negotiations.
negotiation.
Bob Arum literally said we entered negotiations with Gervonta Davis's team. This is a fact. What are you talking about?
The promoter, but
Where?
fucking Tank.
I
Did
can pull it up for
Lomachenko
you.
say
No,
that?
I'll
wait.
pull it up for you.
No, wait.
After the
I
debate.
know. I did read that negotiating started, but
Okay, then.
Loma was trying. Hold on, Loma didn't want no part of it because he was retiring.
He was no. They
He
didn't.
pulled
Yeah,
out
your
because
promoter
That's
can
false.
do
he
it,
was
but
already
That's
talking
false.
about retirement, bro.
Clavo.
After you beat Cambosos, you be like, I
Clavo.
only did this for my papa.
Clavo.
Then, bro, then
Clavo.
that means that your heart's
Clavo.
there. You don't want to fight no more.
Hey,
I'm
Clavo.
pretty
After
sure.
the
Hold on.
listen, hold on. After the Cambosos fight, they literally said somebody was one of the reporters asked Lomachenko. They said Tank just called you out on Twitter. How you gonna respond to that? Loma said, "Oh, that's easy to say, but let's see if he's actually gonna do it." What did Tank do? Get into negotiations with Lomachenko and his team. What did Lomachenko do? Pull out the negotiations. This is a blatant duck. How are you guys
make
defending a
Tank
duck
look
like
like a
this?
fucking badass if you waited 7 years
How
to do it.
are you? Listen, I'm keeping the same energy. I said Tank duck Roach because he pulled out of negotiations to fight. Hey, you cannot keep in the same energy. You can't say Tank duck
Loma
Roach and
didn't
then
pull out of any negotiations.
yes, he was. That's
No,
false.
wait,
You're
hold on.
literally
Because
lying.
No,
what you're
hold on,
saying
hold
is,
on.
hold on.
Dude, your
Because what you're
promoter can
saying
go into
is that Bob
negotiations for
Arum.
you.
No.
Shut the
Hey,
fuck up.
round
What you're
105.
saying is that Bob Arum, Loma's promoter,
Nope.
wanted to have these unifications
Nope.
discussions.
Nope.
Loma had already said he didn't want to fight anybody because he's retiring. You talking about how Loma said that was easier to post.
That's not true.
That doesn't fucking matter.
That's
Loma
not
also
true. You're
said.
making an
So
excuse.
now you're cherry picking what you're
You're
gonna
making
agree with
an
what Loma
excuse.
said.
Bob
Loma
Arum,
also
hold
said
on.
that he wanted to retire because he only did this for his father.
Hold on. Bob Arum and Lomachenko's own manager are not gonna do negotiations on Lomachenko's behalf without his consent. That
Bro,
makes
they do that all the
absolutely
fucking
no
time,
sense.
They
bro.
do that all
And
the
that's
time.
not true.
Boots didn't
Oscar
even
De
hear
La
about
Hoya
the
did it
fucking
for
offer
That's
from
Canelo.
not
Virgil
true.
because his
Listen,
promoter and his fucking father didn't
Oscar
say
De La
you're
Hoya
anything.
did
literally
it for Canelo.
you're literally making an excuse for a duck.
That's
Oscar
not
De
an
La Hoya did it for
excuse.
Canelo.
That's an excuse. Why are you
Fucking.
giving him
That's
the
literally
benefit of
not
the
an
doubt?
excuse. So then you're making an excuse for fucking Tank ducking him for 7 years and wanting to fight him on
No,
his
I'm not.
fucking on his retirement eve.
Wait, real talk. Hey, real
No,
talk. I got a
if
question
you're
for you.
telling me that I'm making an excuse for him ducking,
I
then you're
got a question
making
for you,
all
real
these
talk.
excuses for Tank ducking all these years.
Hey, I got an answer for you, real talk. I got a question for you. What's up? I got a question. Hey,
I'm listening.
Was there a point in time where Lomachenko was the A side and Tank wasn't the A side? Yes or no?
No.
There wasn't. So Tank was always the A side over Loma.
Yep.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
So there was no point where Lomachenko was a more known fighter
Nope.
than Gervonta Davis. Not in
No, there
2017.
wasn't a lot of
Hold
claims
on. You're
for it.
never gonna convince me that a fucking Ukrainian that barely speaks English is gonna be the A side over the darling fucking
How?
Tank.
How?
No.
No, he
So
wasn't
Lomachenko
A
didn't fight
side.
on a bigger stage than Tank? Are you serious right now?
So fucking what?
That's what
Tank
the A side
fucking
means.
Loma barely speaks English. How the fuck is he gonna be the A side to
That's what the A
dictate
side literally
terms?
means. That's what the A side literally means.
Unless they fought in
Okay, well Loma
Ukraine,
was
but
never the A side, bro. Sorry.
he wasn't
How?
the A side, dude.
So in 2017, when Tank just won a world title, he was the A side over Loma. His first fight where people knew who he was. Is
It
that what
was
you're
more
telling me?
known, yes.
No,
American
real talk. Is that
fighters,
what
no,
y'all
hold
Was
on.
he trying to fight Loma at that time?
Is that what y'all
Was he
trying
trying to
to
fight
tell me?
Loma at the time?
No, just answer my question.
Was
Is that
he
what you're
trying to
telling me?
fight Loma at the time? Then no,
You're not answering
Loma
my
wasn't
question.
the A side
American
because he
fans are
wasn't
always
trying
going
to
to
fight Loma,
gravitate to.
dumbass.
Listen, I'm asking you a question.
You can't be the A side over a fighter that's not trying to fight you.
Was Loma the A side over Tank in 2017? It's a yes or no
because
question.
Tank wasn't trying to fight him.
So you not trying to fight somebody means you're not the A side over
Exactly,
them. Does that make sense?
dumbass. You can't be a side. You can't have a side over somebody that's not trying
That
to fight
makes
you.
absolutely no sense.
No, it makes no sense to be a fucking
Sorry,
A
dude.
side fighter over somebody
A
that's
side
not
is
trying to
talking
fight
about
you.
who has the
Makes no
more
goddamn
draws.
sense.
Who has the
How
more
am
draws?
I the A side over you if you're not even in negotiations to have this fight? How am
The
I the
point
A
is,
side then?
the
What am
point
I the
is
A side of? What am I the
Lomachenko
A side of?
never
I'm the
reached
A
out to
side
fight
of a
Tank.
fight that's not happening.
Lomachenko never expressed interest to fight Gervonta Davis.
Exactly, because Tank never had anything for him.
Well,
That
there's
makes
a
no
ton of
sense.
YouTube videos where he called
That
him
makes
out.
no sense. Lomachenko never
And
expressed interest to fight
hold on.
Tank.
There's a ton of videos where he called him out,
And
and even
Lomachenko
Mayweather.
ducks to Kurt Stevenson too.
Didn't Mayweather said we're not going to fight Loma just
That's
yet?
Mayweather. See, look. So look, this
That
how
was his
round exposure bias.
promoter.
So look,
He was negotiating.
hold on. Round
He
105.
just.
You said
So
you
how are
said
you
that
talking about how
hold
it's
on.
Loma's
Hold on. Let
promoter
me
and it's
respond to that. Let me respond to round 105. Hold on, I'm debating
and
three people.
fucking Loma's promoter, but now you want to talk about, well, that's Mayweather.
Let me respond to round 105.
Mayweather was his promoter.
You just exposed your own logic. You saying Lomachenko's own promoters, right? Bob Arum and his manager can negotiate on the behalf of him, right?
Yes.
Without him knowing. That's what you said, right?
No, they can fucking get all the details and then offer it to fucking Lomachenko. Lomachenko didn't want it because he retired.
Hold on. Round 105. You said Lomachenko and his managers can negotiate on Lomachenko's behalf without him having any consent. Is that what you're saying?
They can negotiate, or they can start negotiations, but he has to be at the table.
Question. Are Lomachenko's managers negotiating on Lomachenko's name without his consent? Is that what you're telling me?
Then Oscar De La Hoya did that for Canelo.
They can't fucking make a fight without his consent, but they can start negotiations and talk.
They can start negotiations.
I'm just asking a question.
I mean, that's kind of what happened, bro. According to the article, yes, Bob Arum, they met the promoters. You know what I'm saying? That was without his consent. And then Loma said he's not in the mood. Loma said he's not in the mood.
Finish.
Hold on. Loma said he's not in the mood. He wants to spend more time with his family. Also, because he's more than likely the fight's gonna collapse anyways because he's courting retirement.
Clavo, you do realize fighters don't personally negotiate with each other, right? You know that's a rare thing. You know.
Look what happened. No, hold on. Look what happened with Bob Arum.
So how are you saying that Loma pulled out the fight then?
But before promoters meet up to negotiate for a fight, obviously they gotta talk to the fighter first.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Not about to negotiate.
No, hold on. I'm gonna body bag you on this one right now.
No, you're
operating. That's not a body bag.
Hold on.
That's not a body bag.
Bob Arum tried to negotiate Pacquiao versus Crawford, and then he went over to Pacquiao telling him, I got you this fight with Crawford. And Pacquiao said, fuck no.
No. He didn't. He wouldn't negotiate on Pacquiao's behalf without initially letting him know first. He's not going to start negotiating.
He fucking did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, my God. Dude, what the fuck?
All right, hold on, fellas. Hold on. Let me pay these bills real quick. Antonio says, Solidus LGBT is going to be writing hateful comments after the show.
Nah, leave him alone. He's not even doing anything now.
The Gooch says, what a stupid assessment. Tank cherry picks. And my brother Antonio Garcia says,
let me respond to that, Nuke.
Yeah, he said a couple of weeks ago, Onslaught was criticizing Tank, but now he's back on his nuts. What changed?
Can I respond to that?
Yeah,
Can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
So I can criticize a fighter
My
for certain
boy
things.
Onslaught is logical.
Hey, shut up. Hold on. I can criticize a fighter for certain things and then defend them for certain things. If I feel like something needs to be defended, I'm gonna say it. And if I feel like something needs to be criticized, I'm gonna do it. That's what keeping the same energy means.
Fair.
Hold on. Thank you, real talk. I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep the same energy.
I just said the same thing. You told me to shut the fuck up.
Nah, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. Look,
Fucking Park Street.
I say Tank is duck.
Park
Look,
Street said, what do
103.
you say fuck me for?
my bad. Look, I say Tank is ducking Roach. Tank is not fighting top competition. Tank is. I talk so much trash. I put the goofy bar over his eyes and everything, bro. But at the same time, I'm not about to just constantly complete hate on every single thing that man ever did in his career. Like, there's certain things I feel like people be disingenuous towards him, and I'm gonna point it out, whether people get mad or not. And when I have to criticize him, like with the whole Roach situation, I'm gonna do the same thing too. You
And
guys.
let me ask you.
With
Let
guys
me
like
ask you
Antonio
this.
Garcia, it's like binary. It's either you hate on somebody constantly and criticize them constantly, or praise them constantly. That's not what keeping the same energy is.
What's up, Solidus?
So let me ask you this, Onslaught.
Yeah.
So when I say Tank is a great fighter, right, in the
Yeah.
ring, right, when he's fighting,
Yeah.
but his resume could be a little bit better.
That's correct.
That's fair, right?
That's 100% fair. Tank is
No.
really, really skilled.
That's all I'm saying.
No.
And everybody's
Fighting
mad.
top guys.
When it comes to
Yo,
boxing, Tank is a great
that's
fighter.
fair.
He has all the
No,
tools.
Man,
He
these
has
can
niggas
fight
are
back
talking
and
when it
up.
comes
He
to
can come
power.
forward.
No, when
Hold
it
on, let
comes
me
to
explain.
boxing.
Let me explain. He
All
can
right, go
fight.
ahead.
He got good footwork. He can fight back. He can fight off the back foot. He can come forward. Great counter puncher. Jab
He's
is
a complete
good.
fighter.
He's strong. He has the equalizer. So if you get too comfortable, he can set you down
He's
with
a
that
complete
one shot
fighter.
punch.
And he's gay.
And
Exactly.
that's
His defense is good. He has real quick reflexes.
Fucking real talk.
He can take shots.
and
I've
Solidus.
seen him get hit and walk through it. Like, he's a great fighter. It's just
and
his resume
Solidus.
ain't that good. That's
And
that's
Solidus.
all we should be
Oh, he
saying.
has
All
good.
this
And
extra
He
shit
has
is too
great
much.
Wait.
skills.
It's too much.
Hold on.
Whoa.
He has
How are
great
you?
skills.
No. How are you a great
I'm not a
fighter,
great
but your
fighter.
resume is weak? How is that? Make sense of that, please.
See,
Hey,
you
Clavo.
put too much. The problem with you is,
No.
Clavo, you
No.
put. No,
Solid
I'm
is trying.
explaining.
Hold
You
on.
asked me a question. I'm answering.
Solid
Let
You
me
is
put too
like
much
I
stock.
said.
You
He
put too
has
much
great
stock on that,
skills.
bro. That's where you mess up at. You put
Thank
too
you.
much
No.
Thank
stock
you.
on that.
I'm
When
gonna
it
say it
comes
right
to
here.
fighting,
Hold on,
when it
Clavo.
comes to putting on gloves and fighting, Tank is a great fighter.
That's
No.
I
true.
don't know why you're not
No,
willing
he's
to just
not.
accept that and
No,
talk
No,
about it.
he's
no,
not.
Because remember,
let me
remember,
tell you. No, let me tell you where. Hold on. Now let me tell you where you fucked up at.
The
Let me tell
skills
you
to
where you
be a
fucked up
great
at.
fighter, but he's not really a great fighter.
That's
No,
not what
He
that
has
Tank's
the
not
means,
a great
Park Street.
fighter.
skills
He
to
has
be a
the
great
No.
fighter.
skills.
Tank is a
Park
great
Street.
fighter, bro. He's a
It's
great
not
fighter.
about the resume.
But
He's a great
Your
fighter, bro.
resume determines if you're a great fighter or
Yes.
not.
No, it doesn't.
Your
Nah,
No, it
resume
doesn't.
that's not
determines that.
100%.
Just
That's
No,
because
not
that's
you
not
got the
100%,
100%.
skills
bro.
to be great doesn't
That's
make
not
you great.
100%.
That's
That's
not
not
100%.
100%.
That's not.
That
I
is
can give you a
100%.
flawed. I can give you a flawed logic.
no.
Timothy
Well, go ahead.
Bradley. It's not that. I'm explaining. Timothy Bradley somehow made the Hall of Fame. You've seen him fight before. He's not a really skilled
That,
fighter,
That's
right?
true.
that's facts.
That's true.
So you can't say that, bro.
Hey,
But how does
Archie, I'm
that
trying.
prove
I'm
that?
trying to help
But how
you.
does that prove us
I want to
wrong?
help
How
you.
does that
Timothy
prove
Bradley
us
wasn't a
wrong?
skilled fighter. Timothy
Because
Bradley.
because remember, these guys on this panel are real big on Virgil Ortiz. He's not even that good. Tank is a much better boxer than him.
That's true.
But
That's
you
facts.
know, you got
I
the
don't agree,
Mexican.
bro.
They're doing
No,
a little
no,
Mexican shit, so I
No,
understand
no.
that. But
The last
still,
time, the last
he's
time I
not.
talked
He's
about
not
no,
a
the
better
last time
boxer
I
than
talked
Tank,
about
bro.
racist
Virgil.
shit, dude.
The
No, the
only
last time I
thing
talked
wrong.
about
Hold up.
Virgil.
Let me say this. The
Bro, you've
only
been
thing
talking.
wrong with Tank is his resume could be better.
That's
I
it.
agree.
That's literally
Who
I
do
it.
you
agree.
think will
You're
win at
great.
a
He is
I
virtual
not.
tank?
agree. Park
Who do you
Streets.
think will
Hey,
win at a
Park.
virtual tank,
Hey, Park.
Solomon?
Hey, Park
No.
Streets. Hey, Park
Wait a
Streets.
minute.
Let me
Hold on.
holler at Park Streets real quick. I'll let you right after this. Park Streets. There's like 3 or 4 fighters that Tank didn't fight that he should have fought that we as the fans want to see him fight. So I can understand that
Facts.
criticism. Is that fair? Could you agree to that?
Yeah.
And Solidus.
Okay.
That
And
doesn't
when
mean
it
it
comes to
correlates with his resume, though.
pardon,
Yeah, I agree with you, Solomon.
say it again,
Yeah.
Onslaught.
His skills are
I
great, but
said,
he is not
just
great.
because he didn't fight the guys you want to see, that doesn't correlate with his skills he
Yeah,
show in the
that
ring.
does not mean
His
he's a trash
skills are
fighter.
great.
No,
All I'm
but
trying
that's
to
what I'm saying. I agree with
all I'm trying to
Solomon.
get
I agree
Quavo
with
and them
Solomon. He
talk
got good
combat.
skills.
He got
Talk
great
combat.
skills.
All I
He
want
got
to
great
do.
skills.
Okay, respect.
But he's
Hey,
not a great
let me put
fighter
it. Let
until
me
he
put.
beats
Hold
other
on.
great fighters.
Hold on.
You're
He's not
only
a
a
great
Let me
great
put it to you
fighter
this way.
when you beat
Let me-
other great fighters.
Hey,
Let
Park
me
Street,
put it to
we
you
on the
this way.
same
No,
Hold
page.
on.
that
Hold on.
plays into it. I'm not
Onslaught.
dismissive of that. I'm not dismissive of that.
Hold
We
But
on
you
the
can
same
say it would
page.
be a great fighter because there's lots of great fighters that did not do that. You got to
let me put it this way.
Need to, like,
hold on.
You should go on BoxRec.
Hold on.
You should go on BoxRec.com. BoxRec.com. You should look that up.
Hold on, Solidus. Andrade has great skills for the fighter, but he pissed away his career. Does that make him a great fighter? It doesn't.
But
the same thing with Tank.
He doesn't have a great resume.
His resume
is skill set.
No, he's not a great fighter if he's not. You have to test yourself against great fighters.
Yeah, but hold on. He would have to be a great fighter too, based on your logic.
No.
That's not
Because in
true, but
my
it's not
opinion, he would
100%.
have to be a great fighter too.
It's
Park Street.
100%.
Hold on, let me respond to Park Street. Look, listen, but you can't compare Tank and Andrade. That's what I was saying.
Why can't you?
Hold on, I'm about to say it because you guys are seeing Tank as Wilder or Andrade. These guys.
I never said that. I said he has skills and had he
round
maintained the
105.
look.
I'm responding to Park Street. Hold on. I'm responding to Park
Had he
Street.
maintained the fucking diet and stayed in those lower levels like Adrian Broner should have, he would have dominated. He would have been. We wouldn't be talking about him like this.
I'm responding to Park Street. Hold on. Look, Tank actually proved himself against prime undefeated world champions and future Hall of Famers. That's what I'm saying. But he still has to fight the very elite fighters, though. That's our discretion.
What future Hall of Famers did he fight?
Leo Santa Cruz is going in the Hall of Fame, hands down. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
At
the time when Tank fought Santa Cruz was a damn good fighter.
Tank wasn't even in his prime when he knocked out Santa Cruz.
Hold on, one second.
But was Santa Cruz a 135 fighter?
Hold on.
No, I understand the weight thing was different, but as a fighter, Santa Cruz was legit.
I'm gonna say this.
One second. Hold on. Round 105. 1 second. Round 10 Goofy. 1 second.
Round 10 Goofy.
I just fucking with you, round 105. I stole that from one side.
No, you're good. You're good.
My bad. Now listen, round 10 Goofy. Real talk combat, pussied out. So salute to him. But what I will say is that this is a great debate. We're gonna pick this up on Wednesday.
For real.
And then we'll make it to Tank and all these other people show, and we'll have this debate and we'll go live and get this work in. We on for almost 4 hours. So I gotta get out and holler at Clavo Mama. But I appreciate everybody for jumping on and keeping it real. Clavo, tell your mama to get it ready for me. Salute everybody.
Let's talk about it on Friday.
Right,
it's better for me just because I got classes on Wednesday. So
all right, whatever you say, round 10 Goofy. Salute everybody. We out.
This guy.
Yeah.